Today, we're gonna find out how long you would survive drinking different liquids.
First up, we have lava, which you would only survive 15 seconds after drinking.
That sounds like 14 seconds too long.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that'd probably be the most painful 15 seconds of your life.
Next up, you could survive 3 minutes by drinking liquid nitrogen. The nitrogen would freeze the lining of your lungs and displace all of the oxygen within them. I did not know that. That is pretty weird.
And that sounds like the most painful 3 minutes of your life.
That's how Han Solo died or no, he didn't die, but he got like frozen solid using liquid nitrogen. So I can imagine if you drank that, it would probably feel kind of cool for a little bit, and then after a while, you die.
This is maybe stupid to say, but I feel like let's say it's negative 10 degrees outside, and you're breathing in that air. Would it not freeze the liquids inside of you? If you're constantly breathing it in, because water freezes at 32 degrees. If you're breathing in 0 degrees, why doesn't that freeze your mouth? I feel like it should. I don't know.
Gotta ask an Eskimo.
Next up, you would die in 8 minutes if you drink water from the Dead Sea.
What?
Which is 9.6 times saltier than the actual sea. Your larynx would inflate and you'd suffocate to death.
I don't even know what a larynx is.
Dude, the entire 8 minutes, imagine, like, just your entire mouth. It would be like eating 18 million of those saltine crackers.
Yeah, I feel like the problem with, well, there's a lot of problems with salt water, but the thing when you drink it, it's gonna make you even thirstier because salt absorbs the water. So then you're gonna drink more of it, then you're gonna get thirstier, then eventually you're gonna look like SpongeBob in the episode where he's in Sandy's house.
Is anybody else questioning how they figured out this information? Has science gone too far? Did they test these out on people? How did they figure it out?
That's what I'm assuming.
We did watch a different video that was like worst experiments on humans, and it was much worse than this.
Jack, remember that one time we reacted to one of these and you were testing every single one?
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
What happened to that? Why are you testing these ones?
Oh yeah, this is liquid nitrogen, guys. Let's see if I can survive.
It's not. No, it's not. It's not. He's kidding.
Tasty, guys.
Don't drink liquid nitrogen. You'll die in about 3 minutes.
If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys are drinking water. And if you do, leave a like on today's video.
Next up, we have snake venom. Guys, how long do you think it would take to die from snake venom? It's blurred right now. They can't see. They can't see, guys. Comment down below. But the answer will be revealed in 3, 2, 1. Boom! 10 minutes! 10 minutes. No one knew that. I knew that, though. 10 minutes. And the thing is, though, it depends on the snake. If it's a rattlesnake or if it's a king cobra, 10 minutes is realistic. Some other snakes, though, you could probably last a little bit longer.
Does anybody know that's watching today's video which rock star drank small amounts of snake venom for 30 years to develop an immunity? Because what? What?
I would assume
Why?
it was like Ozzy Osbourne.
No. Why? Why are we doing this, guys? Why? I don't care if you're a rock star. I don't care if you're a freaking doctor. Why are we doing this? That's a bad idea, guys. That's a bad idea.
It could have been somebody from Australia because there's a lot of snakes in Australia. So maybe it's an Australian rock star and they were genius because they probably got bit when they were a little boy and they almost died.
The only person that should probably do that needs a snake venom immunity was Steve Irwin. Okay, that's the only guy that ever in the history of the universe could have done that, and I would have been like, okay, that makes sense that he's doing that because he handled animals all the time. Normal people should not do this. If you're playing the guitar, do not drink venom.
It would be such a cool party trick, though. It'd be like, look at this venomous snake.
Exactly.
Look at it biting me.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh, I'm the flipping
You don't
Hulk.
get it, Jack. You are so uncool. You're so uncool.
Girls would think that's cool. Girls would think that's pretty cool.
That's like the coolest thing ever, to be immune to snake venom. That's so cool.
That's why I drink a tiny amount of urine every day.
That's just a lie. That is a lie, guys. Don't do that.
Just a little drip.
Adam is lying.
Don't believe anything Adam says, guys. Really, truly.
I have so much urine immunity. I'm gonna live forever.
Next up, guys, if you drank battery acid for 20 minutes, you would die because it is corrosive. It's not good for you.
I think
hence the word acid.
I was gonna say, any liquid that has acid in the name, I'd probably veer away from.
It could be banana acid. It could be Alec Mom acid.
I don't know how I knew that was coming. I knew it was coming, though.
Everybody has acid, Alec. It's in your tummy.
What about butt acid?
Unbelievable. We're moving on. Next up, we have liquid mercury. To be honest, you survive a lot longer than I thought. 45 minutes ain't bad. 45 minutes after drinking mercury.
I guess that's because it maybe is in your gut for 45 minutes before it reaches your kidney. And then as soon as it reaches your kidney's probably like, nah, we can't do this. Nah, we've done alcohol We've done urine, but we cannot do liquid mercury.
Yeah, I think
That's what
that there's
Kidney would be
mercury
saying.
in a lot of fish. So people who eat a ton of fish get mercury poisoning. So, but I guess if you
I
drink
had fish
that,
yesterday.
well, check your kidneys.
But I didn't drink it. I chewed it, so I'm good.
Right.
Yeah, you're probably fine. Next up, you would only survive 1 hour if you drank water from the lake Laguna Caliente.
Caliente in Spanish means hot, so I'm guessing it's like kind of like Old Faithful, like the geyser, where it's like a hot spring and it's very hot and it's acidic and sulfuric and stuff like
It's crazy
that.
that you say that because the description literally says that the lake is extremely acidic. So I wonder where you got that.
I wonder how you got that.
Jack.
Good info, Jack. You're a genius.
Next up, 6 hours you would have to drink gasoline in order to die. So you can do it for 5 hours. You can do 5 hours, 59 minutes, 59 seconds, and you're going to be fine. However, 6 hours, you're cooked.
This is gonna sound weird, but I have always wondered what gasoline tasted like because it smells great. Every time I go to a gas station, I'm like, oh, that's nice. And normally things
I
that
like I feel seen.
normally things
I
that
feel
smell
heard.
good taste good too.
No way you guys actually like the smell of gasoline.
On my mama, on my daddy,
like the smell.
on my uncle, on auntie.
Gasoline, cut grass, nail polish. Like they all kind of smell pretty good.
Sharpies,
Pretty good.
yes.
Do they taste good? No.
What are you guys talking about?
No, I don't know.
Have
I never
licked
tried
a
it.
Sharpie? Yes, I have licked a Sharpie. Is it good? No. Does it stain your tongue? Not as much as you think.
I like the smell of mildew.
Is that like your grandma's name?
What the heck, bro? What do you like the smell of Margaret too?
I thought we were saying stuff that we like the smell of.
Do you like Bethel Beavers? Yeah, you like how she smells?
Okay, next up, you would die in 12 hours if you drank hydrochloric acid. Boom.
Where does that come from? Where
Anything
do you get
acid,
the acid?
obviously don't drink it. Don't drink it.
Where would you even get that? Like, do they sell that at CVS?
No, dude, that's in like chemistry. Like in our chemistry class, we used hydrochloric acid. Do you not remember?
No, I do. I'm just thinking, right? So, like, I'm in chemistry class, right? I would need to drink 12 hours straight. Like, I would have to drink through an entire school day.
Are you dumb?
No, you don't
It's saying
understand. Oh
if
my
you
God,
drink,
you-
if you drink a
you
tiny
are dumb.
cup,
Oh my God,
you
I
would die
can't
in
believe
12
you
hours.
did this.
Not
Like
if
a
you
whole
drink
hour.
for
Are you
12 hours.
serious?
No.
That's saying if you take like a whole time of it, you die in 12 hours. You won't drink. If you drink anything for 12 hours, you die. You can't even drink water for 12 hours without dying. What are you? Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Read the title, guys. How long would you survive drinking only?
Yeah, that's saying that's all you drink, during that 12 hours.
Yeah. Over
If you
12
drink more
hours,
sipping
I'm
hydrochloric
gonna
acid,
get
you would die in
thirsty.
12 hours.
What am I, a little boy? What am I gonna have?
But it's
one
not like you have to
singular
chug it
cup
for
of
12
acid?
hours.
No.
That's what it's saying. You drink like one cup
Drink
of
bleach,
acid and
Jack.
die in
Drink
12
bleach.
hours.
Where does it say
No,
one cup? Where does it say one cup? Show me where it says one cup.
It's
If you show me
it's
where it says
assumed.
one cup,
Well, obviously
I
not
will
drinking
say
for 12
you're right.
hours straight.
Or over the course of 12 hours, I'm gonna have more than a cup, Alec. I am a big growing boy, so I'm gonna have at least 5. Over the course of a day, I drink a gallon of water.
About?
Anyway, going back to things that smell good that you might also want to taste. Next up is perfume. Yeah.
So wait, what you're saying right now, if I, let's say, I just sprayed my mouth with perfume, like let's say five squirts, and then I didn't drink anything for 16 hours, you're telling me I'm gonna die?
No, it's
Oh my
assuming
gosh,
you drink like a
dude.
good amount.
Like, we're talking about like this
How
size.
much?
This size right
I
here.
can survive that easy.
The
Wait.
entire bottle of perfume.
Sorry to move
I can
on
do that.
so
You would
quick,
be
but the
dead.
next one's crazy to me. You die in 20 hours if you drink mouthwash? Like,
my gosh.
That's everyone. You're always so close to drinking mouthwash. Every time you put it in your mouth, you're one gulp away. I didn't
have to
realize.
drink,
Wait,
like, a lot
what
of
is in mouthwash? What is in it? There's no way. Nah, there's no way.
Also, too, I swallow mouthwash every time that I use
no,
it,
you
and
don't.
I'm still here.
No, you don't. Actually,
Well, how are you gonna get
No, you
your
don't.
your throat?
you just.
You gargle.
Yeah, but then that only gets like a little bit. If you swallow your mouthwash, you get the full trap.
Then you're good. That's all.
Good demonstration.
Thank you.
Alec.
I've swallowed mouthwash before. What's this one that starts with a B? That one is spicy.
Listerine.
Listerine.
Bleach.
Next up, guys, if you spent an entire day drinking boiling hot water, you may die.
Okay, you're getting this all wrong again. It literally says just one gulp can cause a thermal injury in the lining of the throat and the esophagus.
Yeah, I feel like one little splash of that, and I'm probably gonna end up in the hospital.
I think we'll be fine. Because think about it. We eat foods that are crazy hot, and yes, it burns our mouth, but we still eat it. Why can't we drink
boiling,
it?
Alec.
It's not boiling.
Boiling
dummy.
is 300 degrees.
Did you see the video of the girl from McDonald's when she got her coffee order that was near boiling and she didn't like the order, so she threw the cup of coffee onto the lady and her skin melted?
Nah.
Have you seen that video? Yes.
Oh my god. Wait, she might have been a witch.
So imagine that, but in the inside of your throat, guzzling.
Ooh.
And then you drink it for the whole day. Like, that's a crazy thing to do,
Nah,
guys.
he's rage baiting now. You're rage baiting.
Yeah, he's rage baiting.
You're rage baiting
Guys,
me.
you guys don't understand this video. If you guys spent 1.5 days drinking water from the Lake Natron, you would die.
Why is it red? It's red.
Bacteria.
It's crimson red.
There's
Just-
so much
Alec.
bacteria that it's red, but I thought bacteria was like green.
It's called red tide. It happens in oceans too.
People go there and they cut themselves and sacrifice themselves.
Nope. Once again, no, they did not do that.
I said it earlier in this video, I don't believe a single word Adam says. Seriously, not one. Next up, toothpaste. And this is a true story. I didn't want to mention it all day, but I'm 95% sure Adam did not brush his teeth today. I'm actually certain. I spent all day with him and his breath stinks so bad.
Are you serious?
No, I'm not even kidding. It actually stinks so bad.
But Adam, that's actually smart because you could die if you eat 33 tubes of
I
toothpaste.
told you it stinks.
I'm saving my life. I'm saving my life, Alec. I'm out here saving my life.
It's a weird situation because like I smell his breath and I'm like, oh man, he really needs to brush his teeth, but it's so awkward to say because I know if I say it, then he's gonna get annoyed at me like, dude, really grow up. But it's like, no, it's gross. Brush your teeth. It's disgusting. It is gross, but like I don't want to say it because it's like,
Adam, you could do it all you want for 1 day straight, but as soon as you hit 2 days,
just
you
don't
gotta start
eat
thinking
it.
about
Just don't eat
what's
it.
gonna happen.
I'm concerned about my
Adam,
life.
you don't have to swallow everything that enters your mouth, okay?
I'm saving my life.
You can spit it out. Just spit it out.
Next up, in 2.5 days, you would die if you only drank soy sauce.
Wow.
This is a common thing in Asia. They call it a phenomenon.
I don't know why, but I used to call my dog that died, a couple years ago.
Asia?
No, I used to call her soy sauce. My whole family did. I don't know why. Fun fact.
Maybe there's like a funny story that, I'll text your mom about it. Next up, guys, 3 days is how long it would take from drinking water from the Citum River.
What is up with all of these bodies of waters in our world that just kill you if you drink it? That seems so counterintuitive. The point of water is for life, but they kill you.
Sometimes water can be a festing ground for bacteria, or they can have salt or other diseases that you do not want to drink. You do not want to drink water in the wild, guys. You want to make sure it's boiled. You want to make sure that it's filtered because there could be bad stuff in there that you can't even see with your eyeballs.
Next up, you would only survive 9 days if you drank swimming pool water, which I actually did this recently by accident.
For 9 days?
What?
Well, not for 9 days, but I read this thing online that if you have cold hands while you're working out, it helps your workout. So I took, there was an ice bath, and I took a scoop of water in my cup, and I was holding it to cool my hands, and I forgot that I filled it up, and I drank a lot of it. I drank like 3 gulps before I realized it had the chlorine in it. It was really bad. I drank like half of the bottle.
Did you have like violent poops?
It was not good. My stomach was boiling.
Goodness, wait,
So if I did that,
Wait, how many days ago was this?
Ew.
It was like 2 days ago.
That's
you got
gross.
a week to live, my friend.
I'm counting down the days. I got 7 more days.
Make sure you drink nothing else.
I've only been drinking that. It actually tastes pretty good.
Oh, wait, next up is maple syrup. What? I love maple syrup. Apparently you would die in 10 days if that is the only thing that you drank. Gosh dang it. Well, to be honest with you, I didn't even think that was a liquid. It's, well, a syrup. So I didn't realize that even counted.
Yeah, that some of these things are kind of weird because if you go back to the beginning of the video, the first rule was that you can't eat any food. So this is assuming that you're surviving on maple syrup for 10 days. But you could only survive without water for like, what, 7 days?
I think less.
No, you can do that for more.
Without water.
Somebody tell me the actual answer.
Without
Yeah,
water.
without water, I thought it's like 3-4
water.
days, I think. Without food, you could maybe last like 3 weeks to a month, maybe a little over a month if you're like, well, hibernated.
There was a documentary. Someone survived 365 days with just water.
Yeah, he was like 500 pounds though, so he had a lot of calories to eat up.
He was pretty big.
Probably lost it all. But yeah, so what I'm saying is that this is assuming that the only thing that you're consuming is maple syrup for 10 days.
Yeah.
So it kind of makes sense when you think about it like that. Like it's not going to poison you. You're just going to lose all your nutrients, and then you're not going to have enough water in your
sugary, Jack.
system.
You're gonna get the diabetes.
Okay. Next up, guys, you could survive 3.1 weeks drinking only your urine.
Whoa!
And it technically has more calories than water, since your body is not max efficient, so it can't absorb all of the nutrients. So you can drink your urine.
It's actually pretty good.
if you're in a pinch.
Why do you think I've been training, boys?
That's actually
little
way
sips
more than
every day,
I
little
thought. I
sips.
thought like drinking your urine was like super poisonous to you.
No.
But no.
Why do you think people...
It's toxic to you because a lot of people, when they drink their urine, will throw it up. So it's kind of counterintuitive.
You seem to
because
know
not only are you
too much
throwing up
about
the
this.
urine, you throw up other good stuff in your body.
Adam is way too eager to talk about drinking urine. Adam, you have the floor.
Well, I said earlier I was taking little sips every day.
Don't believe a
to get
word
my
he
body
says.
accustomed.
Do not believe a word.
That's if I was stranded in the wilderness and you guys try to drink your pee, you'd throw it up. But me, I'd be able to keep it all down. I'd be able to survive for 3.1 weeks. And then I'd eat your body fat. I'd eat you. I'd survive off Alec for weeks.
We're gonna call you Turd Urine Boy because if you're drinking your urine, you might as well eat your turds.
You won't call me nothing. You'll be dead. I'm the king urine.
Next up, we have black tea. Apparently, you only survive 3.5 weeks drinking tea, but I don't know why. Like, I feel like that's not bad. What's so bad about drinking black tea? There's a lot of water in there, and then you just put tea.
I mean, yeah, at this point, I feel like we're getting to the point where, like you said, you can only survive for like a month without food, right?
Oh, yeah. So the description says it has no calories. That's why. So it's not necessarily that black tea is toxic to you, but it doesn't offer any nutritional value to where your body would be able to maintain itself. But next up is cow's milk, which you survive a little bit longer with because it does have nutrition in it. It has fats, it has protein, it's got some
calcium.
stuff. Yeah, it's got some stuff in there that you can actually survive on.
Your nails would be glowing, but your sodium levels would be too low, and you would die from hyponatremia.
Yeah, the next one is disgusting, actually. Probably the grossest one, I think, so far. You can survive 1.4 months drinking only fresh blood.
I'm gonna cut you off right there, Adam, because I have a feeling you're gonna say some weird stuff, so let's just move on to the next
He was making
thing.
that face that something weird was about to come out.
Vampire.
I thought he was going to talk about how he's been bloodletting.
Next up, you would survive only 2 months if you only drank energy drinks. You'd likely experience a caffeine overdose and die from a heart attack.
Guys, this might be a problem for us.
This is a wake-up call.
Wait, Adam, do you want to show your order, your last Amazon order?
I'm just gonna pop up on the screen. I'll send it to the editor. Boom. That's 142 cans of energy drinks.
I walked into the kitchen.
For you?
Dude, I walked into the kitchen yesterday. There was a stack from the table all the way to the ceiling of energy drinks. I'm not even kidding.
It was a bulk
He
buy.
just stacked it all the way up, and it was all different types too. It was
for the
G Fuel.
discount.
Is
It
that
was,
why you're twitching, Adam?
I only had 3 cans today. What are you talking
I
about?
think the only way the three of us will stop drinking energy drinks is once one of us dies from it. Once one of us dies, we're like, all right.
I stopped like a year ago. I haven't
that's
had an energy
true.
drink in forever.
That's true. Jack got cancer, so he stopped.
I drink coffee.
Yeah, maybe I should get
Is
back
that
on
still
the
an energy
caffeine
drink?
call.
Is that considered an energy
Oh yeah,
drink?
it definitely is. It's caffeine.
Okay. Yeah, that's a lot of caffeine.
Yeah, I mean that's what it says. It says you die from a caffeine overdose. So really,
we'd survive longer energy drinks than we would with black tea, Alex. So that's actually
a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have more
with sodium.
There's sodium in there, there's sugars in there, there's vitamin B, right? There's
lots
B12.
of fun sugars. I'll never stop. You can't make me stop. You can't make me. I'm gonna crack one over right after this.
Yeah, on day 10, Adam's gonna be going absolutely berserk if that's the only thing he's drinking.
I've been running my own experiment, and you can survive way longer than 2 months. I've been running off caffeine for the past 3 years.
He's on an energy drink cleanse.
next up, this one's crazy. You could only survive 3 months if you only drink Coke. That's a problem.
How is that crazy?
Well, because I know that
that's longer than energy drinks and black tea.
I guess that's true, but there's a lot of people that I know that drink pretty much exclusively Coke. One of them is my mom. Mom, if you're watching this, please drink more water, please.
It sounds like she's surviving longer though, just off Coke.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I wonder if people have done that. Like if somebody has gone on, you know how people do like juice cleanses to clear out their system? Do people do like a soda cleanse where they only drink soda for like a month? Is that a thing?
Alex's mom.
Well, that's not cleansing anything. They just do it because they
what's
love
the
it.
cleanse?
Yeah, but no, I'm saying like you don't do anything else other than just drink soda.
No, that's not a thing.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. I thought maybe they did that in like Alabama.
Sometimes I do a pizza cleanse. I do a pizza
There's
week.
that one guy on TikTok that drinks like only soda and he drinks like 40 cans a day.
Badlands chugs.
I've seen that.
Badlands chugs. He'll chug like
he's crazy.
20 cans all at once. He's a monster.
Where my Mountain Dew?
Next up, it would take 5 months for you to die if you exclusively drank lemonade.
That's pretty good. That's a long time.
Yeah, shout out lemons. That's a good advertisement to drink more lemonade, to be honest.
They should make advertisements and big posters. You'd last 5 months on us.
Doesn't lemonade have a lot of sugar most of the time? So I feel like for some lemonades, you might die a little bit quicker.
Yeah, maybe if it's like natural lemonade, like actual lemon juice, you'd survive even longer.
That's bad. Ew. Have you ever had lemonade with no sugar? Oh, that'll make your face turn.
The only thing that would make your face turn worse is wine, which if you drink that for 8 months straight, you would die.
You would get in a drunk driving accident before 8 months is up.
Hey, sisters.
That'd be an interesting 8 months.
Yeah, that is called, ladies and gentlemen, that is called alcoholism.
I'm pretty sure that's what popular MMOs tried. Too soon? I don't know.
I'm more surprised by the fact that you could survive on porridge.
Okay, so now that we know how long you can survive drinking different things, now I want to know how many bites it would take to kill you. Let's find out. Pufferfish, which could literally bite you an infinite amount of times and you wouldn't die.
I think it's because it doesn't have teeth, so it's just constantly kind of giving you little kisses.
So which is what you guys should do to the like button.
Next up, we have mosquitoes coming in at 1,200,000 mosquito bites it would take to kill a human. That's insane.
But it does say that you die of blood loss after over 1 million bites.
Right.
So
I mean, it's basically like going to one of those like blood donation places and then just giving too much blood, you know? You're not gonna die from the actual needle, you're gonna die from like not having blood to function.
Yeah, one thing this is not considering though is the fact that mosquitoes are a prime reason why malaria spread so much, and that killed many, many people.
Next up, we got 900,000 bites from a bed bug. Which Al can give more info about.
No, I can't. I knew that was coming my way. I don't have bed bugs. I don't have bed bugs. Why do you always say that? I don't have bed bugs.
You wake up sometimes and you have some weird rashes that just magically happen, you know?
Yeah, but I'm assuming he doesn't have over 900,000, so you should be fine. You definitely should get that checked out, but it's not life or death.
You would feel that, right? Like bed bugs are actually, like it is painful and itchy, so I feel like it would be very difficult to get to 900,000 bites. And whoever did go through the experiment and died, R.I.P.
It would honestly have to be one of those people that like don't feel pain.
I don't think that these actually happen, guys. They're estimates. People didn't actually die to 900,000 bed bug bites.
You've clearly never been to Southeast Asia.
I haven't. Next up, though, we have fleas, and that is going to take 800,000 bites for fleas to get you.
Interesting. I wonder how many bites it would take from a flea to like kill a dog, since they're more common on animals.
True.
All right, next up, it would take 650,000 bites from Midge to get you.
Who is Midge? Look at that thing.
He looks like a Walmart version of a mosquito.
Is that like the final boss of mosquitoes?
I don't know.
Imagine dying to Midge. Oh my god.
If you guys know what a Midge is, please comment down below.
I know if you put a T at the end, I know what that is, but I don't know what Midge is.
I don't know, but I do know that it would take 600,000 bites from a black fly to actually kill you.
I didn't know there were different flies. Like, are there white flies? Are there Asian flies?
Have you guys got bit by a black fly?
I think so, yeah.
They
hurt.
Like
the house flies.
They hurt.
Yeah, they're like kind of like this big, which is big for a fly, and like it'll get you.
Really? I've only been bitten by a horsefly. Those actually hurt so bad. Or like, I think they're called greenheads or something. Greenhead flies.
Yeah, greenheads. They're at the beaches sometimes.
The horsefly's right there. Yeah, and it says it takes 500,000 bites to kill you.
Those
hurt bad.
They hurt way more than black flies. Black flies are a shill. I like the black flies. I don't like horse flies or greenhead flies.
So far, guys, we've only really talked about like tiny little insects, other than the pufferfish.
350,000 chigger bites it would take to kill a human. But let me tell you, about 500 to 1,000 of them will turn you insane. You don't need the 350,000. You just need a small fraction of it. You will go crazy. I'll try to make this story quick. I once crashed an ATV in the woods. It sat there for about 2 weeks before I went back and got it out. But it was totaled. So I sat in the ATV while my dad got a towing thing and towed it away. So I sat in it and I like steered it as we were going back through the woods to get back to his house. Lo and behold, as the ATV sat in there for 2 weeks, it got completely infested by chiggers. Never heard of them before in my whole life. By God, that was the most excruciating, worst pain and itchiness I've ever had in my whole life. Bites all over me, like from my belly button down. My legs were like bright red. I'm not even kidding. For the next 2 weeks, and I wouldn't say to do this ever, but I literally carried a knife with me everywhere that I went and just scratched my legs. It was disgusting.
I'm not. No.
He had a really bad rash, and that was only like maybe a few hundred.
Put aloe on it. What are you doing?
Bro, I tried everything. Trust me. That was
like Aquaphor. What are you doing scraping with a knife? What are you, Jason Bourne?
You gotta itch the
I've snapped my collarbone. I've snapped my ankle. I broke my foot. I tore my ligaments. That was the worst experience I've ever had in my entire life. I'm not kidding. That was awful. So I hate chiggers with a passion.
If this video gets 10,000 likes, I will prank Alec by putting 10,000 chiggers in his bed. All right, next up we got the bat bug, which would take 250,000 bites to kill you.
I don't even know what that is. What is a bat bug?
It says that they're close to bed bugs and cause similar itchiness. So maybe they're bugs that that bite bats, I'm guessing.
Or maybe bats eat them.
Oh,
probably.
That too. Maybe both.
Yeah.
Maybe they eat each other.
A lot of these bugs that we're seeing that are taking 100,000 plus bites are all like little tiny bugs that like just suck a little bit of blood out of you every single bite. And I guess it takes a lot because they're so tiny that they can't really steal much of your blood. So it takes thousands and thousands of bites for them to actually do some serious damage.
They are so gross. Like, they're just disgusting specimens. Why are there so many bugs in the world? We should get rid of them.
There's probably over 1,000 species of bugs.
Next up, though, we have head lice, and it would take 220,000 bites of them to get you. And let me tell you, I had lice a couple times growing up, and every time my dad would put vinegar all over my head to flush it out, and it never worked. So then he would end up shaving my head. I had to shave my head 3 times growing up at school.
And for reference, like a severe infestation supposedly involves like only a few hundred or like up to 1,000 lice would be like a really, really bad case of having lice.
Yeah. Well,
so this is a lot.
Every time my dad shaved my head, I would go to school the next day and just cry in the bathroom all day long. And the teacher would come in and check on me and be like, I'm okay. I'm not feeling so well.
They're biting me.
But no, I was just embarrassed of being bald because I had like crushes in school and I didn't want them to see me with my bald head. It was so embarrassing.
Imagine if you never had lice and your dad made up the whole thing and he's just pranking you.
That's pretty funny. He got me.
Pretty funny prank.
Yeah, he got me.
He was just like pinching you. He had little tweezers. He was getting you.
No, I can confirm because my school nurse would inspect my hair and she found a ton of eggs in there and stuff. It was pretty gross.
Wasn't that your biggest crush?
Nasty.
My nurse? No, she was like 65.
Oh, a tick. Specifically a Lone Star tick would take 100,000 bites.
Well, yeah, the weird thing about ticks is like when they bite you, they suck on you for like days until they get huge. They'll get so fat to the point where they can't even move anymore, then they just fall off you, and then they sit there until they have to go suck someone else again.
That's like me at a buffet.
I just don't like how they hide in like crevices or like spots where you don't find them usually. You know, it's really messed up. Like it's like I'm playing hide and seek with a little bug.
On your body, they hide in your crevices? Is that what you're saying?
Well, yeah, they look for spots where like you're not going to look for them, so they'll like get in, you know, like your armpit area or like behind your ears or like in your hair.
Butt crack.
Yes, butt crack is a pretty solid spot where they will hide.
How many ticks did you have to pull out of your butt, Jack?
Only a couple over the years. I'm pretty good at finding them, yeah.
We're moving on to a different type of insect here, which is the fire ant, and it takes 80,000 bites to kill you, which I honestly thought it would be way less because I've seen some movies where like people are in the Amazon forest or something, then the fire ants crawl up their legs and they fall over, then they end up dying from a swarm of fire ants.
Well, the thing with fire ants, unlike all of the other ants, is fire ants can just spam. They can spam bite, bite. But the other bugs are more like one and done type guys.
So, and fire ants are swarming creatures, right? So there could be thousands of ants per colony.
Yeah, right. I guess if there's 8,000 ants, they only got to bite you 10 times quick, and then you're dead.
Or if there's 80,000 ants, they only have to each bite you 1 time.
But then if there's 5,000, then they have to bite you...
or if there's 1 ant, it has to bite you 80,000 times.
13 times. That's math, kids. Stay in school.
Next up, we have a carpenter ant, which I think is... Are those just like regular ants? Or what is a carpenter ant? Is that the bigger one?
Yeah, I mean, there are regular ant, like the ants that you see every single day. I think carpenter ants are pretty common. There's also the crazy black ants. Those are pretty common.
Yeah. I think carpenter ants are like bigger than the average.
Well, there's like worker ants, and then there's like the defender ants or something, and I don't really know. The ants got a whole system going now, and I don't know what they got. I'm kind of scared of ants.
Here we go. I didn't even know bumblebees could bite, but apparently if they get you 50,000 times, you're dead.
For allergic individuals, fewer than 10 stings can be fatal. Oh my god. Yo.
That is scary.
If you're allergic to bees, bro, watch out. Like, you could literally die instantly to those.
I think they know that, yeah.
That's
Alec,
crazy.
our good friend Jake is actually very allergic, so anytime a bumblebee comes around, like, he gets really scared, and we make fun of him, but he could actually die if it gets him.
Oh my
It's really not that funny, but it is kind of hilarious. If you knew Jake, it makes it way funnier.
He'd have to really make those bumblebees angry, because if they sting you, they die.
True, but I'm assuming if you're allergic to bumblebees, you're probably allergic to, like, any other type of bee, and, like, hornets and wasps, and those might only take like 1 or 2 stings to get you if you're allergic. Speaking of, they are next, actually. The Asian hornet, which is 45,000 bites. I don't know why they're not stings at this point. But Asian hornets, I think, are huge. They're like this big or something. Next up is paper wasp, which is, I don't know the difference between hornets and wasp, but I guess wasps are more OP because this one only needs 40,000 bites. If you get bit by a caterpillar, you are a dork. I can't even lie.
Yeah, you deserve to die.
If you die to a caterpillar, you deserve that.
Oh, okay, so it is a certain type of caterpillar, and it looks very toxic. It actually looks kind of cool. I'll send a picture so you can show everybody.
The
Adam.
one there looks like Adam's turd.
I drop one of them in my martinis and have a little special time.
Oh yeah, that does look really scary.
Yeah, this thing would blend in with like a little bush or something. Like it's a little bush camper.
And that's crazy.
If you step on it, I mean, this thing looks like it could get you. And it looks like, too, they also group up a lot. This is crazy, guys.
If they group up enough, they can form a bush.
Oh my god, man, that's insane.
Then they're bush camping.
Look at that.
Look at that.
And then the weird part is they turn into butterflies. Like, how does that happen?
That's
the world's
beauty of
crazy.
life.
That is crazy. That is really crazy. Next up, we have the bullet ant, which apparently I think that's like one of the hardest stinging insects in the entire world. Or at least has
thanks
one
for reading the description.
I didn't even read that. I'm just that smart.
Whoa, he's saying it like he's a genius. Like he's not reading off of the thing.
15,000 bites seems like a ton though. No, but it's because I saw Coyote Peterson do it, and he got bit and he like freaked out. Now imagine him doing that 15,000 times. Yeah,
With
right.
the venom from the bullet ant makes your muscles start to seize up, actually.
Yeah, how is it 15,000? I feel like it'd be way less. I thought it'd be like 100.
It would just be extremely painful, but they're not lethal, so that's why it would take 15,000. Same thing with the velvet ant. I saw that on Coyote Peterson too. That's like supposedly one of the most painful stings of any insect or any animal in general, and still it would take 10,000 bites for it to actually kill you.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Well, why do they call the cow killer if it takes 10,000 to kill a human? It would take like 50,000 to kill a cow then, probably. There's no way they actually did. Did they actually kill cows?
It is so intense of a sting that it is rumored to be strong enough to kill a cow, but it's just an exaggeration. They're saying like, oh my gosh, this is so bad, it could like take down a whole
How
cow.
are people saying that? Like, it's that bad to kill a cow, and then, but at the same time, it takes 10,000. Like, who is taking these stings? Is it like children that don't ever experience pain?
I think it's just Coyote Peterson.
That's crazy. Wait, next up is the Black Widow. Nah, I've been lied to my whole life because I've been told like if you get stung by a Black Widow, immediate hospital, like you might die.
Yeah.
And it's telling me 1,500 bites?
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Adam, shut
are they
up.
getting
Like
their
you act like
information?
you actually
I was
know
backing
this.
you up. I was backing you up.
Thanks for hyping me up, bro. Yeah, I Googled
Let's
that.
see.
How many bites does it actually take? There's no way.
So Google says that a single bite is extremely unlikely to be fatal.
But possible.
Yeah, there we go.
Probably for children.
Unlikely.
There has not been a recorded death since 1983, but that's because we have the anti-venom.
Right, but this, I was imagining this is assuming you don't have anti-venom.
No, you got the anti-venom.
So then like 2 or 3 bites could get you.
Yeah,
then,
so
right?
what is this? What is that talking about? 1,500?
You guys are speculating.
Do they think that we're Superman? Who does this think we are?
If you get bit, then you do the
antivenom,
medicine,
then the
you get
bite,
bit.
and the antivenom, and the bite of the antivenom.
Bite antivenom.
No, that's
You
ridiculous.
triggered it.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that one
There's
actually
no
is a little
way.
absurd.
Now I'm skeptical of all of them. That's crazy.
Next up, we got like a mini Godzilla called the Gila monster, and it only takes 700 bites from them to destroy you. It is one of the only venomous lizards out there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure all of these numbers are like very inflated because some of these, especially like the iridescent centipede, is extremely venomous.
That's what
and,
I was
like,
saying.
Yeah, a lot. The Gila monster as well. I've heard of the beaded lizard being extremely powerful. Like, we're getting into some creatures that, like, should probably kill you a lot quicker. So, I mean, 700 bites would do the job, right? You're gonna probably die on bite, like, 300. But I don't understand. Who's getting bit 700 times by this thing? And, like, who's doing the experiment?
A Komodo dragon, 100 bites from a Komodo dragon. Do you know how big and venomous a Komodo dragon is? We're talking 2 bites from a Komodo dragon. Come on.
What are you now? What are you, the Komodo expert?
Yes, I am. I used to play Zoo Tycoon, and the Komodo dragon was the first animal I would buy every single time I made a zoo. I would watch it kill all of the people that came into my zoo, and it would take 1, maybe 2 bites, not 100.
Adam, do you know how big these things are?
Yes, I've watched Jesse on Disney, and they had a Komodo dragon. I know exactly how big it is, so don't tell me I don't know about the Komodo dragon.
8 feet long, guys. 8 feet long. This thing is a monster.
How is next up cats? No! Oh my God! You can't tell me that cats are more than Komodo dragon.
Cats have deadly teeth. They're carnivores.
Like, big cats.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if they're talking about big cats, I still think that's stupid. That only takes 89 bites from a big cat. Either way, it's dumb. No, this is rage baiting me. I'm gonna crash out. I didn't start this video thinking I was gonna crash out, but now I'm close. I'm on the brink of a crash out.
We gotta keep going, guys. 45 bites from a monkey. I don't know what kind of monkey.
Accurate.
24 bites from a piranha actually is the first one in a while that seems accurate.
No, it's way more. Piranhas are way too tiny, bro.
23 bites from a bat would kill you. 22 bites from a hyena is a little bit suspect.
No, I'm gonna crash out. No.
We're on humans now, boys. 21 bites from a human would kill you.
There's no way.
It can transmit deadly infections or cause severe bleeding. Now, that old man specifically is who they're talking about. So keep that in mind.
He's definitely got some infections in there for sure. He's been around the block.
Dentures.
He's been around. You can't tell me though that it takes less human bites than a hyena bite. Come on.
Adam, show off the dentures.
Okay, maybe Adam could beat hyenas in a bite off.
Yeah, Adam's team Edward with those vampire teeth.
Next up we have a cow, which would only take 20 bites. But I think that they would trample you before biting you to death. And kind of same thing with horses. Horses only takes 19 bites, but they would probably kick you to death with their hind legs before actually going in for a bite.
To the forehead, you could die. Ooh, 17 bites from a dog.
Oh, the poor doggies.
The dog's killing you,
How about the poor humans? Yeah, we're the ones dying to it.
Well, you guys do know the dog on dog is the highest rate for dog death.
Yes, that is true. Dogs are very powerful. They have extremely powerful bites, and they can also lock their jaw in place when they bite, which makes it extremely difficult to get them to release.
That's true. I used to have a dog that would like steal chocolate or whatever, and I would try to open her mouth so that I could get the chocolate out, and it was really difficult. But eventually I would get it, so she'd be like this, and then I would just shake her head, and she'd go, and like spit it all up.
I did the same thing with Adam back in the day.
You would have like crayons in there or something?
Crayons, turds, use toilet paper, all the above. Yeah, tinfoil. Adam used to eat paper a lot back in the day. Next up, 16 bites from the electric eel would kill you if, I guess it didn't sting you.
It's one of those dangerous kisses.
It would shock you to death before biting you to death.
Yeah, eels are pretty powerful too. They can take off your fingers if they bite you.
Now, honey badgers are low-key like the coolest animal ever because they're immune to snake venom, and so they'll go and take on like king cobras and rattlesnakes, and they'll eat them. And they're like and they're way smaller than them too. They just go and bang them up.
Is a mongoose the same as a honey badger, or is that different?
That's way different.
I might have mistaken honey badgers and mongooses.
No, I think you're right. Honey badgers do fight like snakes and like other poisonous creatures, but I'm pretty sure mongoose do as well.
I think so,
I was
too.
just curious if
they're
why they're not on this
list. Maybe they're related or something.
Next up, 14 bites from a lion would kill you? No, one.
Bro,
I'm thinking one. In my mind, I'm thinking one, maybe
one
two.
One good chomp to the nape of the neck.
It does depend where they bite you, though. Like, if they get your foot, it's going to take 14 bites, you know?
Honestly, it could be 0 bites. If I am face-to-face with a lion, I'm going to have a heart attack, and I'm dead.
Yeah. They could get a couple bites of my booty cheek, and I'll be fine.
You'll have fed it for like weeks, though.
Yeah, they're like, dang, this is too much. We got to leave this for later.
I tricked them.
Okie next up, 13 bites, guys, would kill you from a crocodile.
Who's making these numbers, bro? One bite from a croc and it'll rip your whole arm off.
Speaking of
it'll pop your head like a potato or like a balloon.
Once they grab onto you, they just spin 360, which is my favorite move.
Yeah, the gator roll.
Yeah, that's honestly my spirit animal, because I'd love to latch on something and just roll. Sounds awesome.
12 bites from a polar bear would kill you. Okay. We're talking about a creature that is like 12 feet tall. It's going to kill you in one bite. This has the chomp power of a literal machine.
This doesn't even have a mouth. The jellyfish.
Uruganji jellyfish will bite you 10 times with the mouth that it doesn't have.
Definitely doesn't sound like that.
I guess it must mean sting you 10 times. Next up, we have the jaguar, which I don't know how the lion isn't stronger than a jaguar, but apparently it only takes 8 bites for a jaguar to get you.
A skull-crushing bite is their signature kill move. Yeah, if it does that, I'm dead. One bite, bro. If it can crush my skull, the hardest bone in my whole body, I don't think I'm surviving 8 of those.
You got a pretty strong forehead.
Are you telling me if that thing bites me like 4 times, I'm walking away? No.
Next, will be 4 bites from the Brazilian wandering spider. I've never heard of that one before, but I guess it's
wandering around.
Really,
you wouldn't see it.
Powerful.
Yeah, you'll never find it.
It's got that Brazilian BBL.
It's wandering.
Yeah, it does have a gyat on it, I gotta say. Okay, what is a cone snail? What is a cone snail?
Is that a Pokemon?
It must be
I'm getting
extremely venomous. 3 bites to a snail. That is pretty embarrassing. If you died to a snail, I'm sorry, that's kind of funny.
Isn't that like that? Or do you guys know that one scenario? It's like, oh, you get $1 billion, but there's always a snail chasing after you for the rest of your life. That would be the snail. It would be the cone snail. And if it touches you, you die.
It's actually not even that big. Like it looks like a normal snail. They're highly venomous sea snails.
Dude, I was gonna say, I swear I've seen a lot of those like cone shells all over the sea. Like I see that shell all the time. Does that mean that there's those cone snails everywhere?
Did you touch it?
I mean, yeah, I picked them up before for sure.
What if there was a snail
it doesn't
there?
look that deadly.
Well, it would only take 3 bites to kill you, Jack. This is one of the most deadliest things on this entire list. But it's not as deadly as the blue-ringed octopus, which would kill you in 2 bites. Their venom can paralyze and kill in minutes. Everything from now on is literally 1 bite. We got the black mamba.
1 bite.
One bite, everyone knows the rules.
It's super toxic, and it can cause severe paralysis.
That thing's scary. Next up, we have the great white shark. I think that would just swallow you whole.
Yeah.
Or just chomp you in half in 1 bite. Yeah.
Yep.
That's
1 bite.
We've all seen the movie Jaws. We know exactly how that goes.
Yeah. We have the king cobra, which is another 1 bite. We have the box jellyfish, Jack.
1 bite.
We have the T-Rex, Jack.
1 bite.
We have the Spinosaurus.
1 bite.
And last but not least, the Megalodon.
All right, that was actually a very super insightful video. For maniacs! Just don't go out. I mean, after that video, I just don't want to go outside. Everything that bites you can kill you. What are we doing? Oh my gosh, dude. And this next video we're going to be watching is how long to go blind from blink. Like, what are we doing? This video is going to be insane. You already know it. Let's check it out.
Did you guys know it would take 10 months for you to go blind on the Mount Everest summit? Because of strong UV and thin air burn, the eye tissue would actually make you go blind.
Does that have to do with like the fact that like snow is very reflective of light? And so like everywhere you look, it's like blaring light. Even if you're not looking at the sun, it's like...
I think so, yeah, because UV radiation from the sun also bounces off of lighter things. So it can bounce off the snow, and anywhere you look, it's gonna basically be like just looking directly into the sun.
I was thinking it was because you're like really high up, and that means that you're closer to the sun.
And Adam's an idiot. Next up, it would take 3 months to go blind if you didn't get any vitamin A. Missing this nutrient scars the cornea. So make sure you're eating your carrots, kids.
No, wait, I thought carrots is vitamin C. Do you get vitamin A from carrots?
Vitamin A is in food like eggs, fish, dairy, plants like spinach, kale, carrots, pumpkins, mangoes, apricots, cereals, and juices. So make sure you eat all of those things, guys, and then you will not go blind.
Next up, you would go blind in 12 days if you tried to keep your eyes open and not blink. The eye would end up drying, cracking, and get infected, and then you'd get scars in your eyes. That's gross.
Oh. Wait,
I wonder,
guys.
Awful.
Did they test that? Did they do that? How do they know that?
Well, what is like the world record for the longest non-blink person?
World record, no blinking. It says there's no official world record, but somebody in India did it for 1 hour and 31 minutes. There's a another person in India that did it for 12 hours. Apparently, it's claimed, but it's not confirmed.
That's
so that
nothing.
might
I
be
could
the
destroy
longest.
that.
Alec, you might be able to get that world record. It seems like nobody claimed it.
I actually think I could.
Nobody claimed it. I've seen Alec do it for a couple minutes.
And even if I go like this, like I try to fight myself like really hard. It's tough.
I'm really good at keeping my eyes open.
Jack might have to get the chapstick on his eyes. That was awful, Jack.
I can't. I'm terrible at that. I need to blink. Next up, it would take 7 days for you to go blind from staring directly at a candle. A bright flame up close actually will burn your retina, which is how you see.
Oh, how close are you? Like, are you like this? Like it's burning your
Like as close as that, dude.
eye?
I would say within like 4 inches.
Next up, it would take 4 days of non-stop sneezing to lose your eyesight. Apparently, repeated pressure bursts can damage eye vessels. Adam, you're probably in trouble, bro, because your sneezes are powerful.
I'm actually nervous because I really don't want my vision to go.
Yeah, cut that time in half for Adam.
One time I was in the car with Adam and he legitimately sneezed 16 times in a row. Like big sneezes too, not like but like
Stop exposing me!
The world record for the longest sneezing fit belongs to Donna Griffiths, who sneezed uncontrollably for 976 days.
Oh my gosh, that is so sad.
A little off the record, but another thing is somebody had the fastest sneeze ever at 103 miles per hour.
what?
Let me try and beat that.
Particles came out of their mouth apparently pretty fast.
Oh, I thought it was like how fast they did their sneeze. Imagine that lady had to do that for 934 days.
All right.
After 2 days, you go blind from watching TV from 10 centimeters away. Oh, God, I really hope that doesn't.
It's gotta be cap.
Nah, that's cap, bro. Dude, that's 100% cap. That's like something that your parents tell you because they don't want you to sit close to the TV. But bro, I've looked this
sure?
up, and yeah, it doesn't mess up your eyes.
At full brightness.
Bro, I literally, every night I'm like this on my phone, like looking at it for hours at a time.
I just Googled it, guys. Google is never wrong. It says watching TV doesn't cause permanent vision damage, but prolonged screen time can lead to temporary eye strain. So it's temporary.
Dude, I don't know. I would that close at that bright for 2 days straight. Your eyes are open. You're not sleeping.
No, here comes the checkmate. Here it comes. Here it comes. Apple Vision.
All right.
What the heck? Ew, it's so creepy, bro.
I'm gonna do this for the next 2 days.
Holy cow. That blurred focus was crazy.
Whoa.
Look at it. Here it goes. Here it goes.
Next up, it would take 1 full day of having eye parasites for you to go blind. Some infections can scar the cornea and also steal your vision. Yeah, that doesn't
That
sound
sounds
fun.
awful. That
That
sounds
does not
awful.
sound like a fun time. I would rather go
Next
to
up.
Chuck E. Cheese than do that.
It would take 18 hours of staring at a phone flashlight, point blank. Who would ever do that, though?
Who would ever do any of these?
That's a good point. Wait, the next one, a lot of people definitely do.
It would take 7 hours to go blind from showering with contacts in. Water carries germs that can infect your cornea.
Jack, stop trying these.
Stop
bro.
It
You're
trying
gonna go
these.
blind.
Guys, it hurts. It hurts.
Now hold that for 18 hours straight.
No, I think I would go blind, actually.
Do people shower with their contacts in?
Yeah, for sure. Not for 7 hours straight. That's pretty crazy. But I had a friend who wore contacts, and they were the ones that you're supposed to take out every single day, but he didn't take them out for like 2 months, and so he had really bad like eye scarring. And
They had to be so dry. Oh my gosh. What, is he just so lazy? What's wrong with him?
yeah, I think that he
about
thought
them?
that he could just like beat the system. No,
He
didn't
beat
care.
he could
What?
beat the system.
I don't
Wait,
know. I don't
Would he
know.
take them out and put them in like the eye juice?
No, he would sleep with them in. So like it damaged his eyes so much that he had to get like a new prescription because his eyes were cooked after that.
Man, oh man.
Wow. Was his name Jack?
No, my eyesight's 20/20. Next up, it would take 6 hours with your eyes in toothpaste for you to go blind. The detergents and grit burn the cornea, leading to scarring.
I got toothpaste in my eye one time.
Oh, really?
I scrub my teeth with my mouth open like that. So it like it goes all over the place. And
Why do you do that?
So I look at myself in the mirror to make sure I'm getting every corner. I'm scrubbing all my teeth.
Have you guys ever accidentally put something other than toothpaste on your toothbrush?
No.
What?
Same. Yeah, same.
Next up, it would take 5 hours to go blind from opening your eyes underwater. Chlorine and microbes inflame the cornea greatly.
Well, it depends what kind of water this is. I mean, obviously, this is clearly like a pool water with chlorine in it, but if it's just fresh water, I'm sure you're fine.
Oh yeah, you could probably do it forever.
Yeah, and if you're in there for 5 hours, you're definitely peeing in the pool too. So you got to include urine.
And you're also probably gonna drown way before 5 hours.
Yeah,
I don't know. I can hold my breath pretty well.
you need a scuba suit.
Next, it would take 3.5 hours for eye in maggots. For maggots to be eating your eyeball. 3.5 hours. It's actually longer than I thought.
Yeah, wait, what?
3.5 hours?
So you're telling me if I did it for 3 hours, like I'm still good?
Well, it's probably not great. It probably is going to do some damage.
Yeah,
But maybe it won't
might be
blood.
repairable.
What if I blink real fast? I could probably kill a few. So apparently, it would take 3 hours of smoke in your face for you to lose your eyesight. Campfire smoke contains various toxic compounds, which is why when you're close to a campfire, as I'm sure you guys both know, your eyes start to get like really irritated, and then you have to like blink a lot, and sometimes you have to go like this and hold them shut because it really hurts.
It's awful. It's awful. I know you could go blind from it though. That's worrying.
I hate when you're surrounded in a campfire, then like the wind patterns change, so you're always trying to beat where the smoke's going, and you have to move every 5 seconds because it keeps hitting you.
Does this mean that it's a good idea to bring like goggles to the campfire?
Well, unless you want to get bullied.
I
Probably
already
worth
do,
it.
So, yeah.
Next up, if you open your eyes in pee for 2.8 hours, you'll be blind. Adam, is this a you thing? Who does that?
Well, I can tell you for a fact, after 10 seconds, you don't go blind. I don't know after that.
Awesome.
Google says that you can physically open your eyes and pee, but it is not recommended.
No, duh, you can physically do it. What, your eyes are gonna seal shut and pee? Next up, after 2 hours of being in a tanning bed without goggles, you would be blind, buddy. Because the intense UV burns the surface and your retina.
Dude, the goggles that you wear in the tanning bed are actually really funny. They're like really tiny like these.
Aren't they red too?
I don't know. Next up, if you don't want to go blind, you should not spend 28 minutes stinging nettles into your eyeballs because the barbed hairs and chemicals will trigger sharp inflammation, guys. So that's a bad idea. Even if your friend dares you to, even if you get triple double dog dared on a Tuesday morning, do not do it.
Yeah. It is tempting though, I can't lie. Every time I see nettles, I'm like, oh, I want to stab myself in the eyeball with that.
We gotta fight the temptation.
Next up, if you look into a lighthouse for 12 minutes, you're cooked. Your eyeballs are
things are
cooked.
bright.
You are now blind. You are now blind.
They have to be super bright so that boats can see them from so far away.
Well, what's good about the lighthouse lights is that they spin in circles, so it's actually kind of impossible to stare at it.
Oh, you would have to like run around and like constantly stare at it while you're running around it. I'm gonna go blind, I swear, I'm gonna go blind soon.
After 8 minutes, you'd go blind from being in a Sahara dust storm.
Ouch.
Just like tiny little rocks be hitting your eye for 8 minutes straight.
You gotta walk around like this.
Next up, if you don't want to go blind, don't spend 6 minutes looking at tear gas because there's corrosive agents that will strip the epithelium part of your eye, if you didn't know.
Well, maybe that's why it's called tear gas. Because tears are from your eyeballs and it just gasses them and then it dries out your eyeballs and then you're cooked.
Oh, I thought it was tear gas because it like tears up your insides.
That's what they should call Chipotle.
No. Next up, wait, this one's what? What? No way that's real. Watching flowing lava for 4 minutes and you're blind. Extreme heat and glare cook the cornea and retina.
Lava is incredibly hot. Adam and I actually saw a live lava performance while we were in Iceland. And like, you could be even like 10, 20 feet away from it. And bro, it felt like you were almost on fire. It is incredibly hot. It is incredibly bright too. Like the person that actually poured it had like one of those big masks on that you use for like
smith workers or blacksmith workers.
Yeah, the people that do like welding. So like you can't look at it because it's just so bright. It's basically like a little bit of the sun.
I did not know lava was that bright. I mean, I knew it was hot, but I figured like if you're gonna get burned from it, like your skin's gonna boil before you go blind.
Yeah, so Anakin Skywalker is blind.
After 3 minutes of staring at a car headlight from 1 centimeter away, you're gonna go blind, buddy.
Dude, that's like this.
Yeah, if you end up doing that, you got other problems.
So, I'm sure a lot of you guys have probably tested this because it's just human nature to stare at the sun, but if you do it for 2 minutes, you will go blind. Because, I don't know if you guys know this, the sun is really freaking bright, guys! Not a good idea to stare at it.
Yeah, it's the brightest thing in existence, I think, right?
Well,
there's bigger suns.
there is Jack's
Your
forehead.
mom.
I'm bright. Man, my teacher said I was very bright.
Adam, didn't you used to stare at the sun? I knew it. I was waiting for you to say it.
I mean, come on, everybody's tried it, right? You stare at the sun, and then everything starts to go a little bit black, and then you look away, and you start blinking, and then you see like weird things.
Yeah, and then like there's like little tiny black dots that start to appear in your vision for like minutes after they really start to get worried.
Yeah, that's you going blind, you idiots. You guys are both so dumb. I never did that before because I'm not an idiot.
But somehow you're the only one with the glasses.
That's a fair point, actually.
Maybe you should have been staring at
look
the sun
more.
Yeah.
Yeah, touche. Next up, if you squirt lemon juice into your eyeballs for 1.8 minutes, you'll be blind because of the acidic juices.
Adam, didn't you do that one time?
I did.
No way.
I did.
What is wrong with you, you freak?
No, but I didn't do it intentionally. But like, if you're cutting up or squeezing up a lemon, they some of them shoot up like little tiny squirts.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine then. I wonder if there's gonna be like soap because when I like do shampoo, sometimes it gets to my eyeball and that really hurts a lot.
You do shampoo?
Not often, like once a month I shampoo. Because you're not supposed to too often, apparently. It's not, no matter what I try, nothing works for me though, so.
Thank you. Next up, if you spend 1.2 minutes watching the sun through a telescope, it's not going to be good. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, it's going to magnify the intensity of it. Pretty silly.
I'm pretty sure if you do that, you can actually burn stuff.
After 53 seconds, you'd go blind from putting hand sanitizer in your eyes. This hand sanitizer has alcohol, which burns the surface and can scar the cornea. Yeah.
So it doesn't clean everything.
This is maybe silly, but it's kind of crazy how like durable our skin is and how resistant it is to all this stuff, you know? Like, I know it sounds kind of stupid, but like, it does, like, alcohol does nothing to our skin.
Yeah, we just brush it off.
I get a little drunk when I put a little hand sanitizer on there.
No, you don't.
Sometimes I rub it all over my body.
Snake venom in the eye takes 47 seconds to make you go blind. I'm sure it depends what kind of snake it is, though, because they all have varying intensities with their venom, but that would be pretty painful.
So true. Next up, we were talking about this earlier, but if you use a magnifying glass and face it directly to your eyeball,
what kind of idiot would do this?
You're blind.
There would be.
Someone's definitely tried that before, though.
There's a couple friends I know that probably would have tried that.
It would literally burn your eyeball. Like, you wouldn't just go blind, but it would burn a hole in your eyeball.
Yeah, it would give you severe scarring, of course, and then you might actually die.
Yep. Speaking of dying, if you put bleach directly in your eyeballs for 30 seconds, yeah, you're done. I would guess like way shorter than that. Probably after 2 seconds.
2 seconds, you might be partially blind. 30 seconds is the cutoff.
That would probably change the color of your eye, too. Like, your eye would be, like, white after that. That'd be cool. Have one white eyeball.
Whoa.
You just can't see out of it, which is a little bit less practical, but at least you have more aura. Next up, wait, I thought we did this already. Eye in candle flame for 17 seconds. Oh, this is like if you literally put your eye on the flame.
Disgusting.
It's gotta be less than
actually freaks me
17
out.
seconds, though. That's like a fire. It's a fire on your eyeball.
It literally just gonna melt your eye like a little wax.
If you put the world's spiciest hot sauce in your eye, it will only take 13 seconds for your entire vision to go blind.
That would hurt so bad, probably for like an hour. Oh my gosh.
And then you're blind. That would be so scary.
Oh.
Can you become unblind?
Mr. Beast cured blindness, remember?
Oh
Yeah.
Yeah. You'd have to call him up.
Imagine going to Mr. Beast and be like, yo, dude, for a video, I put the world's spiciest hot sauce in my eye, and now I'm blind. Can you help?
Yo, Mr. Beast, I opened my eyes in a pool filled with pee for 30 hours, and now I'm blind. Can you please help me?
Please, Mr. Beast, please.
All right, after 11 seconds of putting pepper spray all over your eyes, you're dead. I mean, sorry, you go blind. I forgot this video. You go blind.
I feel like that happens kind of often, right?
Yeah, but they do it quick. It's like 2 seconds.
Yeah, I think it's like if you hold it. So like you'd have to like strap someone down and like hold their eyes open, then you're just like shh. Yes! Oh, that would hurt so bad. Next up though, it only takes 10 seconds for dry ice on your eyeballs to go blind. Wow. Doesn't dry ice actually burn? Like it actually burns you.
It gives you immediate like hypothermia.
That's crazy.
Let me just do a couple in a row. It would take 9 seconds of putting your eyes in boiling water for you to go blind. 8 seconds if you opened your eyeballs in space. Another 8 seconds if you rubbed chili pepper in your eyes. And 5 seconds if you got shot in the eye by a poison dart frog.
We actually have a poison dart frog. He's blue. He's chill.
Don't let him poop in your eye.
Now it would take 3.7 seconds to put a flamethrower to your face to go blind. Yeah, I mean, I think at that point you've got to just be dead.
That 0.7 seconds is important.
Oh my gosh, your face would just fully be melted. I wonder if you'd actually survive that though.
Whoa, and next up, in only 2.8 seconds, if you're near a nuke about a mile away, the thermal flash seals your eyes and blasts glass into your cornea.
I'm going to guess that's the least of your worries if you are 1 mile away from a nuclear explosion. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's literally like saying if you got stomped on by a giant elephant, you would go blind. Which is true, but you'd also be dead!
That's true. Next up, 2 seconds is the amount of time it would take to go blind. If you put your head outside of a commercial airliner that is going hundreds of miles per hour.
Whoa.
Really?
It's the high speeds and the debris
that's
shred.
real fast.
I'm surprised the planes
so
don't
dry.
take more damage then if it's that bad.
Well, it's made out of
Crazy.
like metal or whatever, and glass. And... All right, next up, 2 seconds to go blind if a cat starts scratching at your eyes.
This probably happens a lot, because cats are freaking mean, dude. Well, it depends if they really get you good. Like, if they get a nice deep cut in there and they slice your cornea open.
Have you guys ever got a paper cut in your eye?
I would be so mad at that cat that I wouldn't even tell anyone that it was the cat that did it, or else the cat would get put down. But instead, I would just trap it, and then I would torture it forever and ever, and I would cut its own eyeball out.
Okay, take that one to the therapist.
Next up, oh my god, if frying pan oil splashes in your eyes, you go blind in 1.7 seconds. I feel like that is like there's actually a decent likelihood that that could happen, because that oil be splashing. This is why I don't ever cook myself. That's why I always order pizza in Chipotle, because it's too risky to cook.
The way your pizza comes, though, that oil hot. All right, after 1.2 seconds, if you're stabbed in the eye by a needle, yeah, you're dead, buddy.
Stop saying you're dead. That's like your 3rd time in a row.
You'd go blind. And you might be dead if the needle's big enough, it goes right to your brain.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, the rest of these are practically immediate. 1 second is all it would take of staring at the sky on Mercury because there's fierce sunlight and heat near the retina. So, yeah, you're dead. You're definitely dead, right, on that one? 100% you're dead.
Yeah, probably. In 0.9 seconds, you go blind if your eye is dragged on concrete. Jeez, that's...
Oh my god. Okay, we could just start saying you're dead. Oh my god.
You're dead.
0.3 seconds, eye in liquid nitrogen, which is even worse than dry ice.
I think you live on that one, though.
You sure? Yeah, if it's just on the eye. Yeah, you live. So you go blind.
Ooh, next up, 0.1 seconds if you stare at an industrial cutter laser.
Whoa, they must have
I feel like
extremely precautions there.
whoever invented that laser cutter probably wasn't wearing goggles, and then it just went blind instantly. It was like, oh crap, whoever does this next, you should probably wear goggles because I can't see.
Yeah. Crazy thing is, probably almost all these things have happened to people.
Yeah. Well, I hope not the next one, because the next one is in 0.08 seconds. A taser to the eyeball would render you blind.
Boom.
Oof, that sounds awful.
This next one definitely has happened. 0.07 seconds. Somebody shot themselves with a nail gun in their own eye, and then they're blind instantly. 0.07 seconds.
I wonder what you see for the 0.06 seconds before you're blind. Just like, do you see the nail in your eye, and then just like, then, you know, it goes away?
Don't want to think about it. 0.05 seconds is how much it would take for you to go blind from your eye in a food blender. What are we doing?
In 0.03 seconds, you go blind if you're staring at the sun and you're right next to it, too. You'd also burn to a crisp.
0.009 seconds if angle grinder to the eyes, yeah, you're blind.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, well, no crap, bro. In 0.007 seconds, a pressure washer to the eyes, and you can no longer see. Yeah.
0.006 seconds, chainsaw to the eye. Obviously, you're gonna be blind, bro.
0.004 seconds, eye in molten lava. You're dead.
Oh my god.
The next one is liquid gold, 0.003 seconds. I mean, this is awful.
1,000 degrees Celsius.
How are people calculating dude, these are fractions of a second. Next up, plasma torch to the eyes. You're immediately going blind. If you're inside of a supernova, guys, what's gonna happen?
Yeah, I think you die. I think you would die.
First you go blind, then you die. And of course, if you look at a quasar, you go blind, and then you die, and then that's it.
And the average survival time for someone being born is 75 years.
That seems pretty high. I think that's probably in more developed countries. 75 years is the average, but also women live longer than men. So we're screwed, guys.
The global average age for human death is around 72 to 77 years, Alec.
75 being in the middle.
That's actually spot on.
That's literally
for the
spot
rest
on.
of the video, guys. Do not
Hot start for Alec.
do not believe anything that I say.
Yep.
So you're telling me I'm already 1/3 through my life?
Yes, Jack.
Ah!
It's setting in. It's really setting in. And this is like the highest. It could get lower. Next up, we have 75 years you would survive without a phone, which is the same as having a phone or just being born, guys. You can survive without your phone.
I don't believe this because there have been so many times in my life where I probably would have died without a phone because I don't know how to get from point A to point B without using GPS. And I also don't know sometimes how to speak the language in different countries. So how would I do that without my phone? I would get lost out there and I would probably die.
You would not die.
You would be fine, Jack. And so would you. Get off Roblox.
How do I get my money? What if I lose my wallet? My phone is the only way that I can buy flight tickets.
Oh my God. We've lost Jack.
Next up, apparently you can only survive for 30 years if the only thing that you eat is McDonald's.
I'm gonna call cap on that one because I'm pretty sure I watched a YouTube video about this guy in Wisconsin that has eaten McDonald's every single day. He gets a Big Mac and he's like 77 years old.
Yeah, but does he only eat McDonald's or he just eats McDonald's every day?
He just eats McDonald's every day, like it says.
So he could eat other stuff.
Yeah, this also might just be an average as well of 30 years. Like maybe that guy is an anomaly and managed to make it 70 years, but maybe most people who eat McDonald's every single day only make it around 30 years.
I wonder how many studies have been done on McDonald's consumption every single day.
Well, if anyone out there wants to do a pizza consumption,
I'll do McDonald's.
I'm your guy.
Scientists watching, please. I'm willing.
Are you sure you're dropping your lifespan by considerably 45 years?
Nah, I'm fine.
Okay, we're really dropping down right now. We're going all the way to only 50-day survival time without pooping. Drug mules often withhold stool to avoid being prosecuted.
I wonder what happens. Like, do you just explode eventually because you have so much poop in your belly? Or how do you just like die? You're like, oh, too much poop. Body shuts down.
I always thought it was one of those things where like your body will force you to do it. Like if you're underwater and then you need to breathe, your body's not gonna let you just drown. You're gonna try to swim up to breathe. Just like if you need to poop, you're gonna poop.
Well, what if they like sew your butt shut? Like they make it impossible to poop. That's probably what it's talking about.
Who is they?
What a genius idea for like a torture method. Like back in the day, I could totally see that happening.
Why are we calling this genius? This is devilish.
Well, it's for torture, Jack. It's not going to be good.
You guys need Jesus in your lives. Next up,
we got a survival time of 40 days, and this is 3.5 teravolts of radiation. Does anyone know what that means?
I'm assuming it's like if there's a nuclear explosion and then the different nuclear areas that are impacted. I'm assuming like if there's like just certain spots that you only will survive for 40 days if you're in that radioactivity zone.
Yeah, okay. How far? So if you drop a nuke, how far away do you think you'd still get the 3.5?
It depends how big the nuke is.
3.5 SV of radiation. That's a very high level of exposure. So it's saying that you're like decently close to the impact radius.
Yeah, you'd have to be. 40 days is nothing.
You'd be like in a slow microwave for 40 days straight until you're just dead. Next up though, apparently you can survive for 21 days without any food. For this one, I'm pretty sure it matters how fat you actually are because your body starts eating your fat. So if you're, let's say, like think like Adam, for example, and you're like 400 pounds, you could probably last like 90 to 120 days without any food. But if you're like Jack and you're in like tip-top shape and have like a fully defined six-pack without any fat on you whatsoever, then maybe you only last like a week. Who knows?
I saw this one documentary and this guy, he didn't eat for 365 days. And he went from 600 pounds all the way down to 300 pounds.
Did he perhaps like drink smoothies though, or was it like did he have any?
It was just water, but he like had electrolytes in the water.
Okay, yeah, see, so that is a lie.
Gandhi survived 21 days with only a few sips of water while he was in prison.
Yeah, okay. I'm glad we got top-notch scientists on this one, guys. We got
cheers to that.
What the heck is this next one? You could only survive 11 days with the coronavirus? What? Nah.
That's definitely not true. I think everyone got corona and like barely statistically anyone really died.
Yeah, right. They're saying 6% of cases become critically ill. So I guess if you're critically ill and also if you have a predisposition to dying, then yeah, 11 days and you're gone.
Everyone has a predisposition to dying.
That's true. Next up, survival time of 10 days if you eat a poisonous mushroom. I don't know which one. Apparently, Amanita phalloides is a pretty bad one because you're gonna be dead in 10 days.
It says that you keep feeling better, then sick, and then your insides are slowly liquefied. Oh my God.
So at the beginning, it probably feels so good though. Imagine you like feel like liquid.
You feel that your insides turn to liquid? I can't imagine that feels good at all. Next up though, You can only survive 10 days without sleep. Your metabolic rate may speed up and you will burn more calories, but then you also die. So I wouldn't recommend not sleeping.
There's gotta be a world record for like most time awake for somebody.
There is. Someone streamed it on Twitch.
How long?
Yeah, I forget.
I gotta look that up.
I think it was like 100 hours. I forget
The
though.
longest is 11 days without sleep. They used to do a lot of experiments about this actually back in like the 50s and the 60s, just to test the human body, and they would give them different drugs to make them stay awake, the test subjects. But yeah, somebody in 1964 survived 11 days without sleeping.
He probably went insane after though, because sleep is so important to keep your sanity and stay like normal in the brain.
Well, apparently after a while, yeah, you will start to hallucinate. You'll start to feel drunk. Your brain will actually turn itself off, even though you technically are still awake. It'll go into like a pseudo sleep because it needs to regenerate some of the stuff that happens when you're sleeping. And then after, I want to say like 4 or 5 days, then you just have full on psychosis, and you're going to hear things that aren't there. You're going to see things that aren't there. You're going to say, "Hi mom, welcome home." And your mom's going to be in China and she's not even going to be there.
Yeah, your mom's been dead for 30 years.
No, she's in China.
Well, that'd be a fun way to see your mom again if it's been a while.
That's insane.
Anyway, you can only survive 7 days without water.
Yeah.
Would you guys rather die to starvation or die to no water?
Dehydration?
Option C, in my sleep peacefully.
That's a nice one.
I'd rather that as starvation. You know that feeling when you just like need water? Oh my God.
Water. I think SpongeBob says that.
Next up, survival time of 7 days that you will die from food poisoning if it doesn't resolve on its own. This is very extreme cases of food poisoning.
I actually didn't know food poisoning could be deadly. I've gotten food poisoning before and I just poop a lot.
Wait, Alec, can you say the word poisoning real quick?
Poisoning?
Oh, okay.
Now say food.
Food?
Now say food poisoning.
Food poisoning.
Okay.
Was I-
You
was
were,
I saying
you were
it weird?
saying it so weird. You were
Oh, my bad, guys. My bad. Hey, that happens.
Yeah.
Alex French.
All right, next up is you would only survive 4 days if you hold the little pee-pee. You can go with the pee-pee and the poo-poo.
Wait, what is that image? Is that his pee or is that his PP?
Is that no swimming? I don't know.
Is that Conor McGregor? Guys.
What?
What? No, chill. Stop.
Anywho.
I think the longest that I held a pee in for was in Mexico when we were going to a resort check, and I held it for like a 2-hour car ride.
Why'd you get all quiet? Where's this going?
I just felt like it gets to a point where it actually hurts. Like you'd rather keep it in than pee because it hurts so bad. Then when you finally pee, it hurts from the inside. So I can't even imagine 4 days.
Neither can I. I have a very tiny bladder. I probably pee like 10 plus times per day. There was a one time when I was on a bus ride from my house to the airport and I really had to go, and it got to the point where I actually got off the bus and I was walking around like this because I couldn't feel my kidneys, so I walked like this to the bathroom, and then I think I sat there for like a good 30 minutes, and it was like Niagara Falls.
Sat
He had to
there?
sit
You
there.
sit
I
to
couldn't
pee?
stand. I could not stand up. I had to sit.
Oh my god, Jack sits to pee. That's crazy.
It's actually a lot less
Wow.
messy.
Yeah, that would have been crazy.
Oh, this is a fun next one. You can survive for 28 hours if you hang upside down. And this is why when people were crucified, like 90% of the time they would do them upright. But sometimes they would crucify people upside down and then they would die way quicker.
Hey, yo.
Oh, wait, everything I just said apparently is a lie because the next one's crucifixion and you die quicker than 28 hours.
Well, Alec, that's because they're bleeding.
I don't think so. I think it's because their heart failure and their compressed lungs.
Oh.
I'm already feeling kind of dizzy from that, guys.
I think that's cap, I swear. I'm pretty sure you survive longer from that.
When's the last crucifixion that happened where they would have this type of information?
Crucifixion was a slow death and lasted several days. See, I'm literally smarter than this video. What are you saying 24 hours for? Oh my god.
You don't even know how to
It's only
say the
24
word.
hours if it's only 24 hours if you're upside down, or if they put your hands higher than your head. That'll get you good too. But if they're straight out this way, you're good for a couple days.
You don't even
Just
know.
saying.
You don't even know how to say the word poison.
The last crucifixion was April 18th in 2025.
What?
They did it in the Philippines.
Philippines! The only thing worse than doing that to somebody is giving somebody a rattlesnake bite, because the survival time is only 21 hours. Only 1 in 736 patients who are bitten actually die.
You got it wrong, Adam. You got it all wrong. It's a rattlesnake bite, okay?
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like fun. But there are cures to it. So I think the only way you'd really die is if you can't get to a hospital in time.
I actually heard that if a rattlesnake bites you, that if you actually bite it back and kill it, that you'll be fine.
No, you gotta suck out the poison. You bite it, and then you suck your own blood and get the poison out.
Aren't you sucking the poison with your mouth? Isn't that going?
No, and then you open up the snake's mouth and you spit in the snake's mouth, make it swallow it, and then it dies to its own poison.
Is this real? Because I'm gonna write this down.
Circle of life.
That's what the Hawk Tuah girl was talking
Real
about.
question, I'm being serious. Is peeing on it an actual method of stopping the poison?
No. I read that it's actually not good for anything.
No, but it is good to pee in a sink because you save water. Next up, we have, you can survive for 16 hours at the top of Mount Everest. Wait,
Wow.
that's it?
Yeah.
I feel like this is very dependent on like what you're wearing, how much food you have.
Oxygen's super low up there too.
Well, what if I bring enough oxygen for 24 hours?
You wouldn't be able to.
Dude, I don't understand what is killing you because people hike that all the time.
It's the oxygen and the cold.
Yeah, but you can wear clothes, you can start a fire.
What
There's
about
not
the
enough
oxygen?
to breathe?
Yes.
I mean, yeah, but
You have to wear masks
I
when
don't
you get
know.
up there.
That sounds silly.
The internet is saying that if you're at the absolute summit, which is the top of Mount Everest, you can only survive for 30 minutes before you will die from literally even if you have anything. If you have oxygen, if you have stuff, like you're gonna freeze and you're gonna run out of air.
What I just said.
But 30 minutes?
That's crazy. Wait, so anyone who says that they hiked Mount Everest didn't actually hike Mount Everest? Like they hiked half of Mount Everest.
What are you talking about?
No one makes it to the top.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they make it to the top quick and they get out. That's why so many people die when they do it.
Yeah, but that 30-minute timer isn't like just once you put your foot on the top. It's like, I'm sure the more you go up, it's like, okay, now I have 1 hour, but I'm still going up. Now I have 20 minutes. Oh my God, I'm still going up. Now I have 5 minutes left and I just made it to the top. Now I gotta get back down. No way.
Let's see. So the latest camp that you are actually able to safely be at is called Camp 4, and it takes climbers 7 to 12 hours to get up to the peak.
Is that at the peak? Oh, it's 7 hours before the peak.
Yeah, 7 hours from the camp to the peak. You have to travel upwards about 3,000 feet.
Shenanigans.
Oh my gosh.
Bulligans, if you will. Next up, if you get buried alive, you can survive for 5.5 hours. That's way more than I thought, to be honest, because I feel like there's no air, and then you would die from suffocation. But no, you can survive for 5.5 hours.
I guess that does make sense if you're in a nice, roomy coffin, that you will have enough air for a little bit.
At least you died peacefully. It said you'd be sleepy and you died peacefully.
Doesn't seem peacefully to me at all. It's pitch black, just yourself, and then you lose oxygen.
Do I have my cell phone?
No, you have nothing. You're butt naked.
Okay, if I die, please don't bury me butt naked. Put me in, like, I don't know what I'm wearing that day. And then also, give me my phone, just in case it's a false alarm.
You gotta make a phone call down there. Play some Roblox in your last couple minutes.
Hey guys, I'm actually alive. Please help. I got 5.5 hours.
Now, if you guys thought 5.5 hours was quick, you actually die quicker if you drink bleach, which I wouldn't recommend. Not a very smart idea, but you die in 4 hours.
I drink bleach, never, but sometimes I put it in my eyeballs after I see something weird.
4 hours is long. I thought people that drink bleach die quick. I thought that's why they drink bleach.
Well, it's like you poison yourself.
Yeah. You have to drink it for 4 hours straight?
Maybe if you drink like a gallon of bleach, you die in like 30 minutes, maybe? I don't know.
What was the one challenge? Like the Tide Pod challenge?
Yeah, people were faking doing that. It wasn't even real, I don't think.
Thank God. That's
But
awful.
some people would,
faking it?
yeah, people would make fake Tide Pods, then eat it, and then they would say that they were real.
Why didn't you tell me that 5 years ago?
Well, I thought it was funny if you did it.
I did it for real.
We can do the Tide Butt Challenge next.
All right, next up, you'd only survive 15 minutes if you have a severe allergic reaction. So that's why the EpiPen is so important for those people that like eat peanut butter. I can eat peanut butter.
I've had several very severe allergic reactions in my life, and it is very scary because you feel really sick, like you have the flu, and then your throat starts to close up, so you can't really breathe anymore.
Yeah.
Don't say yeah like you know. You can't relate to that, Adam.
No, Adam has asthma, so he knows.
I struggle breathing on the daily, so I get it.
That might be your diabetes. I'm not sure.
No. Adam's nose is similar to like a blue whale, where it's like a big opening, but small actual hole where the air goes through. It's like a funnel.
Right. Yup. Okay, moving forward. You can survive for 10 minutes in deep underwater. We've actually watched a couple of videos of this of people who scuba dive, and when you get to certain depths, it starts to feel like you're drunk, and then you're like very delusional, and the next thing you know,
Yep.
GG.
They should really clarify how deep we're talking here.
It says deep.
Because like that could be the deep end of a swimming pool, which is 8 feet. That could be deadly.
Jack, that's not deep.
To a baby, that's probably deadly.
Yeah, I fell in the water as a baby, and then my uncle asked my dad. He was like, "Hey, I didn't know Jack could swim," and then my dad was like, "Oh," and then he dived in and then saved me.
It's dove. All right, what's next, Adam?
Next is you can only survive 10 minutes in freezing temperatures below 30 degrees Celsius. That is due to this word called hyperthermia.
Not true. That's not true.
What?
For me, at least, I can survive.
Negative 30 degrees Celsius.
All you have to do is just flex all your muscles, specifically your booty cheeks, and you're good. You just do this. And then your whole body stays warm. It's like it's really that easy.
Please go to Mount Everest and try that at the tippy top.
Did you guys know that there are indigenous people in the Arctic Circle that live there in these conditions?
See, Adam? I don't know why you doubt anything I say anymore. Like, I've been right every single time. It's not that hard.
They are masters of the cold climate. They actually have evolved over the years to have like thicker skin, and they have like more fat than most people.
Adam, you'd fit in perfectly over there.
The next one, you'd only survive 3 minutes if you start choking on food. Jack, don't even start. Jack, don't play around with this.
Imagine Jack dies right now and his cause of death is choking on nuts. I actually don't think I would save you because that's too funny. It's too funny of a gravestone meme.
I'm doing fine, guys.
Choked on nuts.
This mainly happens to children and elderly people, and the brain would die after 3 minutes because lack of oxygen to the brain.
Yeah, that's why I've learned the Heimlich maneuver, so that if any of my friends or siblings are choking, I can just give them a Heimlich.
Yep. Alec and I practice that at least 2 times a week.
Yeah, it's all in the hips. Next up, we have, it takes 3 minutes to die to cyanide. Cyanide poisoning.
What do you
No, I was laughing at what I just said earlier.
Oh.
Cyanide is a poison that is used to kill people. A lot of assassins have used it. It's, very deadly. And it's apparently easy to sneak into, like, people's drinks. And, yeah, it'll get you in about 3 minutes.
Is this the stuff in movies where they have a tooth, they have a fake tooth with cyanide in it, and then if ever they get compromised, they bite, they break the tooth, and then they die?
They might use cyanide. Yeah, that could be. But that's not just movies, Adam. That's a real thing. That's based off of real things. It's in case soldiers get kidnapped. This way, if they're getting tortured, so that they don't give up any info, they just kill themselves. I mean, they end themselves.
Oh my gosh, that's
Yeah, pretty sad.
Pretty sure you can make it if you get a bunch of apple seeds.
I'm sure ChatGPT would teach you how to do that.
I'm not gonna do that. Next up, guys, you would only survive 2 minutes by being boiled in water.
I really hope it's lower than that. That sounds like the worst 2 minutes of existence, dude.
Some people just throw crabs into boiling water. They're alive for 2 minutes in there?
No way. It's gotta be shorter than that, dude. 2 minutes is insane. That was only 3 seconds.
It's so scary to think that this has actually probably happened to lots of people over the course of human history.
Oh, yeah. And
Yeah.
I mean, that's bad, but there's definitely way worse torture methods that people came up with over the time. It's sad to even think about.
We just came up with 2 this video. One was sew in a butt. That would have lasted 50 days of torture.
And if you thought that boiling in water would take a while and was terrible, how about 2 minutes on mercury? You're dead. You're dead. It has extreme temperatures. I don't even know that it has oxygen at all to breathe. Like, the atmosphere there is probably so different from Earth. I think 2 minutes is a lot, if I had to guess. But that would be a cool way to go. Like, if of all the ways I could die, dying on mercury sounds pretty cool.
I'm pretty sure Mercury has a sweet spot too, where you can maybe survive longer if you had a spacesuit.
Yeah, like right in the middle. Good point.
Next up, you'd only survive 1 minute being burned alive.
That is my worst nightmare, I think. That is terrible. But actually, they say that if your like house is on fire or whatever, most times people pass out from the smoke and in lack of oxygen, so that when they actually do burn, well, it's not because of, so when they actually do burn and die to the fire, they don't even feel it because they're passed out.
I wonder what it feels like to get burned alive. It's probably like a pretty crazy sensation, right?
Whoa, Jack.
No,
Whoa,
I'm sure
Jack.
I'm sure it's like walking on Legos. Yeah.
I wonder what it feels like, because after a while, probably like it starts to feel like a bunch of nothing, because you're just on fire.
Yeah, your nervous
No,
system
because
would go
you're
into
dead.
overload.
It's actually a good thing to be on fire. A lot of people like say like if you're doing good, like, hey, that guy's on fire.
That's a good point.
I think you're ice cold right now, actually.
Oh.
Some terrible
People
takes
say
out of
that
Jack.
too. Ice in my veins. Next up, It'll take you 1 minute to die if you shove a fork into your electrical socket.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that.
This is actually a really good reminder because I kind of forgot. Like, if somebody's in the middle of getting shocked, you shouldn't touch them because all of that electrical current goes to you.
No, you gotta tackle them. Like if someone's grabbing onto something, you don't just like slowly just push them. You sprint as fast as you can and tackle them because you'll get shocked for like a second, but at least you knock them off and then you both get knocked off together instead of just touching them. Yeah. That's how you do it. Next up though, apparently you survive for 40 seconds if you get hanged.
Unless your name is Alec, because if he tries to hang himself, the entire wall just breaks and he'll survive.
It's honestly so easy to survive. You just do this.
So can't you just like grab and just like pull yourself?
No, they tie your hands behind your back, stupid.
Dang it!
Who is they? Who is they?
Have you guys never like, been hanged? Like, this is
No!
applesauce and
Who is
tear gas
they?
here.
I could probably bite my way out of it.
No, well, actually, I thought it would have been way quicker than 40 seconds because if you choke someone out, you can choke them out in 5 seconds if you do it right. But also, a lot of times when you get hanged, you drop like a couple feet and then your neck snaps, bang. And then you're cooked, like almost instantly. 40 seconds seems like there was a malfunction in the hanging.
Wait, oh my gosh. So in the United States, a secondary method of execution in New Hampshire is hanging. But this is only for people that that had the death sentence before 2019, because that's when they ended the death penalty in New Hampshire.
Bro, I just looked up how long do you survive a hanging, and the suicide hotline popped up for me. It says help is available in big letters. Oh no.
At one point, hanging was the primary method of execution in the US.
So you can hang yourself for 30 seconds and that's just like, you're fine.
No. There's probably going to be severe lack of blood and oxygen to the brain, and you'll have brain damage.
Okay, 15 seconds.
Maybe. Oh my God. 30 seconds in a volcano.
Okay, we're getting to the nitty gritty now. Next up, we got 30 seconds you'd survive falling into a volcano.
I would have thought it would have been way quicker. I mean, if it's real like lava down there, I think like 5 seconds.
Inching in, or is this like a full-on cannonball dive?
If you
It's gotta be. I mean, you're falling in, so I'm saying you cannonball in there into lava.
Into the lava. Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
lava killed the Terminator, guys. I mean, that is some real serious power. Next, out in space, you would survive for 15 seconds without a spacesuit. I also would think that this is way less because isn't there like there's like no pressure or something out there? It's actually freezing cold. I thought you would freeze instantly. I think this is a question Jack knows for some reason. Jack, you have the floor.
I think you're correct. However, your body's pretty resilient and it can adapt to situations. So I think that it will survive for a little bit. It's not like you'll be able to enjoy it because you're going to be out there frozen like a popsicle floating in outer space, but you'll still technically be alive for 15 seconds.
It's like only your eyeballs can move. You're just frozen, and for 15 seconds, you're like,
Yeah, pretty much.
And then you do a cannonball into a volcano.
Because as long as your heart's beating, you're still technically alive. Next up, you'd only survive 3 seconds in 9 Gs of acceleration.
I'm really surprised about that because fighter pilots, I believe, get up to 5 or 6 Gs, maybe even more. But apparently you die if you get up to 9. A lot of fighter pilots, actually, while they go through training, as they're training for that much G-force, they pass out. And there's a very specific tactic to actually not pass out. And you have to breathe like really hard and in a specific tempo. It's like...
Jack does the same thing before he has to take a crap.
It's a very specific way to breathe in order to not pass out. Look, you guys can laugh at me. You can be like, oh, you're so silly. Whoop, whoop. It's true. Look it up. Everything I've said today has been true.
I believe you. I think they're probably talking about like instant G. Like if you went from like 0G to 9G or something, like you're probably gonna die. But if you work your way up to it, like fighter jets do, then you're probably gonna be like more fine.
9G is insane, Jack.
9G's crazy.
ChatGPT says that you could survive up to 17G.
That's why Jack was so confident saying that, because he looked it up before he said that.
Nobody's surviving 17G.
I mean, if you're trained.
Wait, what do fighter jets get up to?
Fighter jets sustain 9 to 10G for several
Alec,
seconds.
you idiot! I was going based off your information.
That's the first thing I said that was wrong.
Oh my
all day.
gosh, dude.
F1 drivers have survived crashes 60 to 80G.
Okay, there's different G's then, because that's no way.
That's more like lateral G.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, would you guys say I'm a G or no? Am I 1G?
Top G. The highest survived G-force ever recorded was 179G from a race car driver.
We're talking about G's, Adam.
No, it says lateral acceleration, Jack. That's horizontal.
Well, it seems like Jupiter has a ton of G's because on Jupiter, you would only be able to survive for 1 second. In fact, there's not even any surface or land on Jupiter. You would just be falling through its atmosphere, then die in 1 second.
Nobody even knows what's at the center. Isn't that crazy?
I have a prediction. I think that there actually is land there.
Yeah, there's gotta be. There's no way that's just a floating gas, right?
That's what I think.
There has to be something
make-
holding all the gas into like a planet-shaped form, into
I
an
agree.
atmosphere.
It's kind of like how my stomach holds in my gas, and then I let it out here and there.
Next up, only 1 second on Venus. It would feel like you are in a pizza oven until you vaporize.
Sounds kind of fun, actually.
noted.
That's a fun second.
And we've made it to the final one. Jack?
You die from nuke blast. Sorry, guys.
1
You
second.
can't survive that.
Makes sense.
That might be shorter. It might be quicker. If you're like standing on a nuke and it explodes, you're dead in 0.1 seconds. You're just fully exploded.
You
GG.
don't even die. You just disappear. Like, you don't even exist anymore.
Poof.
Starting with dust in your eye, which is a 4 on the DOL scale, which Alec will explain.
The Dahl scale is the pain index. How it is perceived was done by a man named Jickory John, and scientists had him go through a whole bunch of different tests, including all of these, and he was the only person to let us know how painful everything is.
This isn't even that bad, guys. I have a whole bunch of dust in my room. Let me get a bunch of it and put it in my eye.
Are you serious? You're about to do that?
Yeah, dude, it's a 4 on the dole.
Okay. Oh, well, yeah, this is going to be the least painful thing that we see today. It's only going to get more and more and more and more painful till we come to the most painful thing that a human can experience.
Dust in the eye is more annoying than it is painful.
It's just like, it's like an itch that doesn't go away, pretty much.
Okay, I got a lot of dust in my hand.
Wait, that's
Don't
real
put that in
dust.
your eye.
Jack,
Don't
don't
put that in your
Jack,
eye.
don't put that in your...
No, actually, don't put that in your eye.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I'm just gonna do a little
put that in your
sprinkle.
eye.
Ready?
Jack, what is wrong with you? Oh my gosh, he's actually
No
doing it.
way. What is wrong with this
Oh my
guy?
gosh, he's doing it for real. Oh my gosh, it's going right in his
Oh,
eye.
Oh, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough.
Okay, all right, it's not that bad. You can blink it
We
out.
already know that.
You can blink it out.
What is
Okay.
wrong with you?
Oh, what's the best way to fix this?
Just keep on blinking, maybe cry a little bit.
Wash your
Think
eyes
about-
with warm water, it says.
Okay, I have water.
That does not look warm. The craziest part is, this is the least painful thing that is on this list.
Jack, does this mean that you're gonna try everything that we see today?
Everything that I can possibly do, I'm gonna do. All right,
Well,
guys.
the next one is up at $8, which is dropping your phone on your face.
Oh god, this is gonna be a bad video. If you guys please could leave a like for me.
Everyone's
see
definitely
it.
done this
Okay.
before.
So this should technically be double as painful as the last one, right?
Yep.
Okay,
So
the last
there's,
one wasn't that bad, to be honest.
So you got to play out the scenario. This 99% of the time this happens when you're laying down in bed, you're scrolling on TikTok or watching a movie, then you're slowly falling asleep, and oh, he's dozing off, and oh, he drops his phone. And he oh!
Oh my god, are you okay?
Yeah,
Are you good?
that wasn't even that bad. I'm gonna go back for seconds. Oh look, Siren Reacts uploaded again.
Okay, all right.
Oh look, it's Sydney Sweeney. Oh god.
Well, next up at $10, we have hitting your funny bone. Jack?
Okay, all right. I actually have done this a few times, and it's never funny.
I think it's funny when you do it.
Okay,
It's
all
funny
right,
when someone else does it, yeah, for
So
sure.
it's like right here, right? The funny bone.
Yeah, something
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
The funniest boniest is the term. The best way to do it is to use my phone, right? To just like try to like it's kind of like at the doctor when the dentist hits your kneecap, right? Oh!
Oh, that I heard that.
Oh, yeah,
that
I
one.
got it.
I think you actually got it.
Oh god, okay.
Was that the worst
Wow.
one so far?
Yeah, that definitely hurt a lot. Oh, just
Okay.
it went away quick, but yeah, that's are you guys gonna hop in on any of these or?
Next up is 14 on the DOL scale, and this is for people with sensitive teeth. So every time Alec bites into an ice cream or an ice cube, you get that sensation. It's almost like, is it worse than a brain freeze?
Yeah, well, so people will get brain freeze, but I get throat freeze and tooth freeze. I don't know why. I hate it though.
Oh, he's got an
Okay,
ice cube.
guys, this can't be that bad, right? It's just when you eat too much ice cream or frozen yogurt, and then it kind of makes your body like hurt a little bit. Okay,
Oh, he's
it
going
usually
for it. I can't
happens
even
like
watch.
with your front teeth.
I can't even watch. I hate that. It's the worst feeling.
Oh. 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 How you feeling? Oh, he couldn't do it.
No, brain freeze.
That's actually a myth, Jack. That doesn't work.
What do I do?
You have to hit your funny bone. If you hit your funny bone, the pain receptors will go to your funny bone instead of your brain. I made that up.
Alec made that up.
Okay,
I don't know. This next one, if Jack somehow does this, I don't. This might take a
Jack,
while.
don't fall into nettles because nettles is $23.
Well, I don't know what nettles are.
Nettles, they're very popular in Europe. So there's not many of them here, but they're like
thorns?
Yeah. It's kind of like the 5-minute itch. But they're not spiky like thorns, but like if you rub up on them, it like instantly stings really bad and it makes you itch like all day. It's terrible.
I have a shock collar.
I'm not gonna ask why. You don't even have a dog.
All right, guys, next up, 25 on the dole. Scooter to the ankle. That's pretty bad, actually.
That's brutal. That's worse than the funny bone for sure.
Pretty bad. I used to skateboard growing up, so I had a lot of similar feelings. And then I quit skateboarding because it hurt really bad.
I could recreate this, right? Like, if I hit the phone against my ankle in a certain way?
Nah, you have to hit it really hard.
You need metal.
It's not the same.
Especially if you like jump off it, it swings around so quick. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't recreate it. You guys are right.
Next up, we have a bee sting at $28. Honestly, I feel like bee stings aren't that bad. Growing up, it was bad, but as I got older, if I get stung by a bee now, I'm like, ow. And then I move on with my day. Probably like 10 years ago.
Okay, so no duh. No duh, you don't have a reaction anymore. You were a kid when you got stung.
No, I was still 17, Adam. I'm an old man.
Whoa.
So
wait,
I was 17
God.
10 years ago.
Adam,
Dude.
you got stung by a bunch, right?
I got stung. One time I was mowing a lawn and I got stung in my skull. That's painful. I'm telling
on
you.
your skull?
And it went through.
Oh, wow.
I never got it. Like, I don't know how they got through the bone, but oh my gosh, I was running around screaming for multiple minutes in a row.
I feel like
And I was 18.
a scooter to the ankle is worse than a bee sting. I'll be honest.
Yeah, well,
it depends where they sting you. I'm telling you right now, that hurt. That hurts so bad.
next up, we have getting a tattoo is 32 on the dole scale. I don't have a tattoo, but
Jack.
I'd imagine it sounds like it's like a bunch of bee stings over and over and over and over because that's kind of what it is. So
I'll be
Jack's got a
honest.
big old tattoo.
Okay, so just imagine like kind of like glass, right? And you're just getting stabbed with like a very pointy piece of glass over and over and over again.
Yeah, that doesn't sound too.
That sounds
too fun.
awful.
It does hurt quite a bit, but after a while, it goes numb. So then you kind of just don't feel it anymore.
Do you regret your tattoo? Yes or no?
No, I love my tattoo.
Okay.
No, he's not talking about that one.
The one on my butt?
Oh, you have. What about the one on your ankle?
Oh, my ankle tattoo?
That
No,
says
'cause
the #1.
This is the one that I got for 1 million subscribers, so it's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
Mary drew that on when she was 3 years old.
Pretty much.
Next up, we have 35 doll, which is pouring salt into like into a cut. I hate the idea.
Who would do that?
of that.
Who tested this?
Why would they do that? That's like a torture method, right?
Well,
Maybe that's
you
to
can-
sanitize it?
No.
Well, I feel like it's similar to like putting alcohol, rubbing alcohol on a wound.
Yeah, to sanitize it.
That burns it so bad.
But I don't,
But I don't
know
know if
why.
salt actually sanitizes it. It just hurts.
Yeah, salt. It just sounds like you're just doing it because you love pain. That seems like a terrible idea.
Next, I think Adam, you could probably speak on this one. It's walking into a lamppost.
I actually, we have a video recording of you walking into a lamp.
Oh, you did it for the one video,
you did?
right?
Yeah, remember you did it for the video?
Oh, yeah, but I had a helmet on. I know that you do that accidentally. But
Yeah,
you
but-
also have a lot of cushion, so it probably doesn't hurt you too bad.
Yeah, you don't have any proof that I did it though, so I never did that.
It has
Fair
to
enough.
really depend on the speed too. Like walking into a lamppost is probably not that bad, but like
It's
a like
really-
jog, probably kind of bad.
It's pretty humiliating, Jack, because especially if no one else is around, because you look around and you're like, dang, like I just did that, you know?
I was walking with someone who walked into a light post because they were looking at me, kinda, and I was like, oh, look out, there's a pole. Boom, and then they smacked their head on the pole, and it made a big dong sound, and it was really awkward, and then they had like a lump on their forehead for the next couple days. Next, 44 dolls is a broken nose.
Ooh,
Hey.
Jack experienced a lot of these things, Jack.
That seems pretty bad.
Jack
I feel like
broke
that
his
should be
nose,
worse
yeah.
than 44 doll.
Well, let's hear from the expert.
I would say that a broken nose was worse than getting a tattoo. But then again, when I broke my nose, I was like 13. And I feel like when you're younger, things just hurt more. When you're older, you're like, that hurts, but like you want to be cool about it, so like you don't really want to feel the pain. But like when you're younger, when you like do anything bad, like stub your toe or fall off your bike, or like the girl that you went up to shoots you down again, like it's really painful.
And through all those experiences, it's molded you. And so now you're a true man who barely even feels pain anymore or any emotion. So a broken nose today is a big whoop. Broke my nose. No biggie.
Are you guys okay?
No, I'm not okay, if you're asking mentally. Next up, getting pepper sprayed in the eyes is 50 doll. We are over the 10x mark from the first thing that was on this list, which was...
That was it was actually something in the eye. It was dust in the eye. So this is...
Oh, dust in the eye. Yeah, so this is like
Yeah.
getting dust in the eye like 12 and a half times.
Honestly, that's the
Pepper
perfect
spray
way
in the
to
eyes.
describe pepper spray in the eyes, honestly.
Yeah, really. Oh god, that sounds awful, but what's even worse is ripping off your entire toenail. Ugh, 53 doll for that one.
The Chinese once used it as a torture method.
There's
Yeah,
no
they
way.
take pliers and then they one by one rip your toenails off. They'll shove it all the way under your full toenail and grab it and then rip it off.
Why
I
are
would
you
tell
laughing?
them whatever
What is-
they want. I would give them any information.
I would do it. I would have done it before with the pepper spray. You kidding me?
Oh yeah, I think I'm in the same boat. I'm such a big baby. If
they
anyone
would-
tried to torture
yeah.
me, I would literally tell them anything.
I would have told them when they threatened to put dust in my eye.
Nah, Adam, it's not that bad.
We go to the safest 3, 4, 2, 8.
Oh man. Well, if you guys thought that was bad, think about a dislocated shoulder. Because that's coming in at 58 doll. I have a fun little story about a dislocated shoulder, or not really so much. As you can see, I have a big scar. And if you want to know how I got these scars, once upon a time I was snowboarding, fell, broke my collarbone,
Trash L.
snapped it in half. It was popping out like this. I didn't know that at the time.
Noob.
But I thought I dislocated my shoulder, so I started flailing my arm around, trying to pop it back in, and well, obviously, it just never went back in, and it was just very, very painful. That was bad. Yeah, that was bad. I think that would probably be worse than 58 dole.
How many doles would you give that?
75. I'd say 75 doles.
What is 100?
It's pretty bad.
Like, you think 100 is just death?
Probably getting kicked in the balls.
Appendicitis.
That's probably up there.
Appendicitis is 1,000 on the dole.
Jack did have appendicitis. I don't know why
Okay,
I'm laughing
I
at
like his
that. But
prediction.
Terrible.
what about cancer?
I think drowning.
Easy. Bro, appendicitis, bro, I'm telling you, it's up there with like giving birth on the dole scale.
Jack's experienced both.
I have a feeling that giving birth and being kicked in the balls is going to be close. I don't know why. Because, well, people compare that a lot. That's why. Next up, we have 60 doll. Holding acid in your hands for 10 seconds. Sure, that's got to be worse. Would that not cook your hands off? That's got to be way worse. What kind of acid are we talking about here?
what?
I mean, that's like putting your hand in
Corrosive
a fire.
acid. Yeah, that's got
sounds
to be a
awful.
million.
For 10
it's gonna
seconds?
burn your hands
like,
off.
10 full Mississippis, that's going to be painful. I think I might scream.
If you
Maybe
ri-
it's like a mild dose of acid. I don't know.
so you think if you lift your hand out, it's not just bone? Like you still got some hand left?
I don't really mess with acid too much, so I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm not a big
dabble.
fan. Not a big fan. Apparently, getting stung by a bullet ant is worse than that, because that's coming in at 4 dolls more, up at 64 dolls.
I saw the dude Coyote Peterson got stung by the bullet ant. He gets stung by everything, but that one specifically, his reaction made it seem like it was the worst out of any of them.
Well, Adam, it does rank the highest on the Schmidt-Sting Pain Index.
Look at that.
Gotta respect Schmidt. Shout out Schmitty. Next, we have 66 dolls, and being tasered is what that is. Honestly, I feel like that's not true. I've been tased before by a crazy maniac who goes by the name of Jonathan Beck, who
It's not that bad, guys.
Oh, he
high
got you
school-
too, Jack? I mean, he got you too, Alex?
Yeah, in high school, he bought his own taser, and anytime any friend would come over, he would just tase us like a freak.
25
Well,
bucks
he
on
know-
Amazon, guys. Secret fact. It's very cheap.
And it was really, really annoying, and I hated it. But it was more of just like a shock feeling than like pain.
I'll be honest.
Well, yeah, surprised it's so
I did
high.
it to myself a few times, and it gets the juices flowing. You know, it's kind of like woohoo.
Jack actually tases himself before every recording just to make sure he's hype for it.
Just to get myself going.
To make sure it wouldn't kill anyone, his first test subject was me. So before he ever tased you or your friends, Alec, he tased the crap out of me to make sure it was suitable for the friends.
Yeah.
Wow.
He got me pretty good.
It was fine.
He surprised me a couple times. He got me good.
Well, what surprises me is how early we're seeing this next one, because the next one is getting kicked in the testicles, in the balls, in the jewels. That's coming in at $69. Honestly, I thought it was going to be higher because that hurts like a mother trucker.
I think they took the opportunity to meme it, and they did.
Yeah, I mean, 69 seems quite ironic to be the only one so far that has to do with gazoombas, if you will.
What are you talking about?
I feel like it's just
Everyone knows what I'm saying. Everyone knows what I'm saying. You guys know what I'm talking about. Come on.
It was the challenge to look for as many synonyms as you can for the word balls.
I think listening to Alec talk is like $1,000.
That's wow. That's why they pay me the big bucks. Next up, getting a tooth removed without any anesthetic is $72.
Oh my god.
So just getting your tooth ripped out.
Oh.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay, like the only
Wait, that's
thing.
from the SCP movie. I mean, video.
I'll be honest, like when I was younger, I would, you know, I'm sure you guys did the same thing, right? If your tooth was close to coming out, you would yank it out so that you could get the $10 from the tooth fairy, of course.
Yeah.
But I feel like, you know, if it's fully in there, that's gonna hurt a lot. If like the full root is still in, I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, for me it was more of a social thing, to be honest, because like back in elementary school, it was cool to lose your teeth. And like, you know, girls would talk to you and they'd be like, oh, congrats on losing your tooth. So I always saw it as an opportunity. And so anytime my tooth would wiggle at all, I would start punching myself in the face, doing anything I can to get it looser and looser and looser until eventually I just yanked it out and started gushing blood everywhere.
I was so excited when it like finally came out. And then I would carry it around in like a little Ziploc bag all day and I would show all my friends.
Yeah, and that's when the girls would talk to you, right?
Money talk, baby. Money talk.
They knew I'd be $5 richer that night. So
isn't it crazy now that if you have missing teeth like today, then you're not cool anymore? That means you probably are on some heavy drugs.
Yeah, or you play hockey.
Yeah, or hockey. Or you have a tooth problem.
Oh yeah, I guess it's not just drugs. Okay. Next up, 74 on the Dole scale. If you get hit by a car at 30 miles an hour, that's going to be pretty painful, and you have a 20% chance of dying.
I feel like that should be way higher on the Dole scale then. If you have a chance of dying?
30 miles an hour is not that fast.
But bro,
I feel like
you could
the only way you die to that is if it runs you over.
Yeah.
Like it like tramples you. But like if you just get hit by one,
that is not the only way you could die.
If you get hit into like the actual road and your like head snaps back, you're done.
If a car's coming at me at 30 miles an hour, I would jump on top and then do a Spider-Man run over top, front flip, somersault, land.
That's what you would do in your dream as you're on the floor dying after actually getting hit.
I would just do what Edward from Twilight did.
Make out with Bella?
I would just stop it.
No, he made out with Jacob.
Oh. Wait, I missed that part.
Next up, 79 on the Dole scale is a stingray attack. They can stab you with a barb that is 1.3 feet long, and it's also covered in hooks. And this is how Crikey died.
What? Don't bring that up. That's so sad.
Wait, who was that?
I was having a good day, and now it's like, oh, man.
Crikey.
Alec.
The Crocodile Man.
Steve Irwin.
You don't know who Steve Irwin is, really?
Comment down below if you know who Steve Irwin is.
You definitely do.
That's insane. That's insane. No, you're just doing a bit.
You definitely know Steve Irwin. Dude, he's the man. Check out that croc.
Next up, we're getting into the 80s, approaching quickly the hundreds. That's going to be very interesting. But first, we have 83. It's called tetanus.
Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. I thought that was tetanus, like something weird.
Everyone gets a tetanus shot when they're a baby. So that.
But you can get tetanus in your anus, right? Like it could happen anywhere.
Technically, yeah.
What's your obsession here?
I don't know, man. I'm just got
it almost sounds
Uranus
like
on the mind.
You want to try that out.
Nope.
Yeah, I mean, it looks awful, sounds awful, but apparently it's not as awful as getting your wisdom tooth abscess, because that's $85.
Isn't that kind of what happened already? Like they pulled teeth?
No, I think it's if you let your wisdom teeth grow in, because then it like moves all of your teeth around and it messes up all the nerves in your gums.
Yeah. Fun fact, it's called wisdom teeth because they don't come in until you're like 17 or 18. And back in the day, most people only lived till like 30. So you were thought to be wise if you were old enough to have your wisdom teeth.
How old are you, Adam?
I am 4.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think your wisdom teeth came in quite yet.
I had them removed. I didn't want the wisdom. You can keep it.
His stupid teeth are fully grown in though. Oh god. Next up, 89 doll. Snapping all of your private parts?
Snip.
What the?
How am I gonna snap my
Snapping all
booty
your
cheek?
private parts?
Snip.
Like with scissors?
Snap.
What does that mean?
Let's just move on. Let's just,
You can,
That's awful.
You can break it in half, Alec. Next up, 94 Dole, passing kidney stones.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, so...
Ooh,
and actually...
Ooh, it can be 6 inches!
For all of you that don't know what a
What?
kidney stone is, it's a little pebble. Like a little, it's almost like a little tiny rock, and it goes through the urinal passageway.
6
So
inches, dude!
big rock has to get peed out.
That's like this big!
I have two fun facts about this, actually.
that's-
One fact is that it is genetic, and so it gets passed down from your parents.
Wait, so if
and
your
my
dad has a
many
pee-pee
kidney
stone,
stones.
then you get a pee-pee stone?
You're just more likely to.
I gotta call my dad.
My brother has had multiple kidney stones, and at one time he passed 5 of them at once, and he said it was the worst thing ever.
What's 5 times 94?
Fact number 2 about me and my
470
family.
doles. He got hit with 470 dole.
Some people's kidney stones don't actually get created in the urinal tract, but
say the
instead they somehow, don't ask me how or why, but they get all the way down into your big toe, and when that happens, it's called
What?
grout. It's called grout, and that apparently is way more painful than anything else. And my oldest brother has that.
Right now?
So that I don't know what I'm. Yeah. So that I don't know what I'm
Oh,
gonna
gosh,
get, but it's gonna
Alec.
be something way worse.
Put tape over
It's
your
only
butt
getting
now.
worse.
Alec, dude, I think...
My brother told me that at night when he goes to sleep, he can't even put the blanket on his big toe, or else he'll like scream in pain. Why are you laughing?
That's
What is
not
wrong with
funny.
you?
Alec, dude, you actually might poop out Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Yeah.
I might just take a knife and try to cut it out. That's probably less
Oh.
painful, as awful as that sounds.
So how
my
do you
gosh.
pass it through your toe?
I think eventually it just like dissolves or something, but it just like sits in there for a while. I'm not really sure.
What?
Yeah. Yeah,
I
no,
would
it's
just,
awful.
I would just
It's
cut off
horrible.
the foot. I would tell the doctor
Well,
I have diabetes.
I think that's what they used to do back in the day when they didn't know what it was. Like they would just cut your toe off.
Well, I know what it
think.
is, and they should cut it off.
Alec,
Right.
Alec, you're cooked, dude.
Oh, sweet niblets, we have made it to the triple digits mark. 100 dolls is giving birth. Yeah, that's, you know, I can see how that one would be there. It's pretty bad.
Yeah, I'm guessing we're talking about like an all-natural birth because a lot of times birth, you know, you get the pain relief in you nowadays. You get the epidural in your
Yeah.
spine and stuff, so
When
you don't
yeah.
even really feel it
I like to do it natural.
when you poop.
Why are we talking about giving birth like we know anything about giving birth? We're
That's
like, Alex,
all
like,
I
yeah, that's
know.
probably. Alex, like, yeah, that's painful. You have no idea.
Yeah, but I understand what happens in the process of giving birth, and so I can, you know, empathize with people who have to essentially poop out an entire baby.
Yeah,
would-
you
that
compare
would
it to
hurt.
the biggest poop of your life, pretty much.
Sometimes it feels like I've pooped out a pine cone, so
Oh.
I can.
TMI.
I should have never even brought this up.
Yeah.
That means it's sappy.
Can we speed run? All right, 105 on the Dole scale is a heart attack. A heart attack can last for 3
is
to 4
funny?
hours,
What?
and then you die.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
That's terrible.
112 on the Dole scale is frostbite. Frostbite can develop as little as 15 minutes when you're in freezing conditions, and then you're gonna lose your limb, and you could die from that.
But I thought if you have frostbite, you don't feel it anymore.
It does go numb, but it's excruciatingly painful for a while, and then you get
yeah.
necrosis, where your frostbite turns black and then it falls off.
I think I've been close to that.
And then
It's- you know how
118.
you-
Do you want to finish that?
Eh.
All right, 118 on the Dole scale, snapping your fingers off in a door. And you only have 6
yeah.
hours to find them and then go to the hospital and then get them reattached.
No, that sounds pretty bad.
One of my friends from elementary school, her mom shut the door on her and she lost her finger.
Wow, that's terrible.
Yeah, they couldn't find it.
Keep going, Jack. You're doing great.
130 on the Dole scale, guys, is a cluster headache. Sufferers have often said it feels like a red-hot poker in your eyeball.
I don't know about that.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah, I
There's
usually
nobody that's
just get like a singular headache. 144 on the Dole scale is leprosy, a chronic disease that causes your skin and body parts to rot and slowly fall off.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, that sounds awful.
It's like a zombie. You're like literally turning into a zombie.
Yeah, I think that was big in the Bible back in the day. 150 on the Dole scale, radiation poisoning. Once the radiation makes your hair fall out, it's already too late to save you.
Oh,
I did
God.
not know that.
I must have a lot of radiation poisoning.
Oh, gosh.
Alec
I do
and
microwave a lot of things.
We
so.
have slight radiation poisoning, probably.
Mine's some pictures got leaked from a wedding I was at this weekend, and
Oh,
What do you mean leaked?
it's pretty severe. It's pretty mine's getting pretty severe. I gotta fly to Turkey and get a hair transplant immediately.
All right,
Yeah,
if this
dude.
video gets 10,000 likes!
Alec will get a lobotomy, which is 160 on the Dole scale. This used to actually be a pretty common surgery, which involved getting your brain chopped out. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They would do it to women back in the day if they were being naughty.
Like witches?
Nah, mainly if like your wife didn't make you a sandwich or something. It was a different time.
I thought the Dole scale only went up to 100. This is getting insane.
Oh my God. Wait, yeah, this is actually getting ridiculous.
170 Dole, falling into a pot of boiling oil. Not just water, oil. And luckily, though, your nerves will burn away, so you'll only feel it momentarily.
Oh.
You probably taste pretty good though.
This is what we do to
Fried
crabs.
human?
180 on the Dole scale is trigeminal neuralgia. Feels like electric shocks on your face, and apparently you can't even move.
Is that when you touch something like an electrical socket or something?
I think it's when you pee on them.
It's like when you touch a power line. You know how those people like freeze up?
It is a chronic condition,
Oh. Oh, my bad.
and the exact cause is unknown. But it's
that's scary.
it has to deal with a nerve in your brain, and the nerve gets messed up, and then you have this excruciating pain. Next up, 195 on the Dole scale, breaking your femur. Your femur is your thigh bone, and it is the longest, strongest bone in your body, so if you break it, you're gonna feel double the amount of pain as a woman giving birth.
How would you even, like, how would you break your femur? Give
Car
me a
crash.
scenario. Oh, okay, yeah.
That's a great answer.
That's probably
That's a great answer.
probably pretty common in car crash.
I broke my
Your lemur?
this one
Oh, your
and my
bejemer.
ankle.
Is that a tibia?
Because my whole foot spun around like 180 degrees, and then everything just, oh my God, it just blew up. All ligaments, poof. All the bones, poof. And that was really bad. I don't know how many doles that was, but it was a lot of doles.
That was trying to
trying to-
do like.
Where, that was in the you did.
I was water skiing and I fell, and then there was a wave, and my ski got caught in the wave and spun it around.
Oh, I was gonna guess
Mother
dance
Nature
class.
always wins.
I was gonna guess you were doing like a 360 spin move in a dance class, trying to show off for a girl. Because I was pretty close.
I was gonna guess that you were in the Chuck E. Cheese ball pit.
Not this time.
Some
Not this
uncle
time.
was like, "Oh, give me them
All
balls."
right, guys,
Wait, the ball pit.
I was the uncle.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put Adam and Alec in the brazen bowl so they can
No.
experience
No.
205 on the Dole scale.
See, this was a form of torture, though, so they knew what they were doing back then.
And a form of death, because they would literally cook them alive. So it wasn't just torture.
Oh yeah,
It was
Oh,
murder.
yeah. And they would make an entire scene about it too. They would invite like thousands of people to watch.
Yeah.
Terrible. Oh God.
We're getting down to the nitty gritty here,
Oh, my
guys.
God.
This is
Whose
gonna get
idea was it to
really
watch this?
awful.
I didn't know we would get this bad. Oh God.
And these
Oh,
all
my God.
have happened to people, which is crazy. It's
next up-
216
Oh, my
on the
God.
Dole scale, impaled by stick. Alec,
Oh,
you can tell us
jeez.
more about that.
Well, I'd rather not actually.
Vlad the Impaler was a fan of this, killing up to 80,000 people in this way.
Oh.
Yeah, so actually, I just read about him recently. And he basically would put the people on the sticks to scare anybody that would think about rebelling against him or other nations that would want to attack Vlad the Impaler. They would have to walk through 80,000 dead bodies that were staked up on sticks. You don't
sure it
mess with
worked.
that
Wait.
guy.
As messed up as that is, I'm sure that worked.
Is this the origin story of a scarecrow?
No.
Oh. Okay.
Nah.
That's a good. That's a good thought, though,
Yes.
Adam. But like, wasn't crucifixion kind of the impaled on stick before the impaled on stick?
No, you don't get impaled by that.
Yeah,
But like the idea
Well,
is
you
there.
get-
Like they just had people
get nailed to
crucified in front of a bunch of people so that they would be dissuaded to break any laws.
I don't know which came first, Jesus or Vlad. I'm not sure.
But you just read about him.
Oh yeah, I don't know the time frame. This could have been the other week, and I wouldn't have known.
Well, similarly to being impaled on a stick, the next one is being stretched on a rack.
I'm in.
It probably feels good for a little bit until everything starts popping.
like
Like a
second.
massage.
Yeah.
And then when
a
you're
really, really deep tissue massage.
yeah, when my femur pops out, then I'm gonna start screaming.
Yeah, it doesn't sound good.
Next up, 250 on the dole scale, eaten by a bear. I guess we can all agree that this one would probably be pretty painful.
Well, not only would this be very painful, but bears don't eat humans. And so, normally what happens is they'll hurt you enough to just make you bleed out and suffer for hours and hours while you're just waiting in the woods until you inevitably die.
I would rather give birth. 280 on the dole scale, ladies and gentlemen, is skinned alive. I mean, we can all agree that that's terrible. Nobody should be skinned alive. Hot take.
And, okay, for the 300 on the dole scale, which right now is the max, this is falling into a meat grinder.
What's crazy is that's happened to some people before.
Yeah, it's true.
That's insane to think about. 80% of people pop their own pimples. I am part of that 80%. I pop all of my pimples.
I don't like these graphics.
It's actually gross. It only takes 10 minutes to heal, so that's the quickest healing wound in the human body.
Wow, that's really quick. Sometimes I pop them and then it squirts all over the mirror in front of me. Next up, we have nosebleed. Each year, up to 60 million people in the US have nosebleeds, and that heals in, on average, 13 minutes. It seems pretty long, actually. 13-minute nosebleed seems very long.
Huh,
thought
yeah, I
it's
feel
all
like you
just
could
got-
die from losing all that blood.
Are you supposed to, like, clog it or something?
That's what
Yeah.
I do. I just take a tissue in it and then look up. And then I sing the alphabet and then it's gone.
Yeah, so it'll heal even faster if you do that little trick.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Next up, it'll take 50 minutes to heal getting an injection. The bleeding usually stops in about 10 minutes, and it takes a little longer to fully heal.
It's pretty amazing how quick our body can heal things.
Yeah.
Like, that's a hole in our body.
Yeah.
And in 50 minutes, we're good.
Our body has been, like, kind of prepping for it for our entire lives and for thousands of years, if you think about it. Mosquitoes.
Yeah, but mosquitoes take days to heal.
I know, I'm saying, though, like, we've evolved to be able to handle it. I'm sure, like, back in the day, people got hit with a mosquito bite and just died.
Yeah, malaria.
Yeah.
Yes, mosquitoes are the deadliest animal in the entire world.
Actually?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
They've caused, like, millions of deaths over time.
Yeah, they're up there with rats.
Next up, a splinter, which takes 2 hours to heal. Taking a splinter out as soon as you spot it helps prevent infection.
I've gotten some bad splinters in my time because I used to help my dad move wood around the backyard, and I've had splinters that went like all the way inside my skin, and then like it would close the gap. So then I would just have a piece of wood in my skin for like a week or two until my skin shed enough to get it out. Pretty gross.
That's what I was just about to say, is that I feel like 2 hours is not accurate for a splinter, because I've had splinters that, just like Alex said, like stay there for a very long time. I've had a splinter go in my nail, and I saw it there for a while, and it didn't heal in 2 hours.
I think this is saying it's if you take the splinter out, it takes 2 hours for your body to heal.
Yeah, Jack.
Freaking idiot. Next.
Are you dumb?
Why would that be different than an injection?
It's bigger piece of wood.
Next up, we have 5 hours to heal a bee sting. 7.5% of Americans are hypersensitive to insect stings.
Some people will die. They will not heal in 5 hours. They will die.
Yeah, some people are like deathly allergic to yellow jackets, but me being the good Chad that I am, like it doesn't even affect me. It's like a little sting. I'm like, ouchie, that hurts a little bit. Then I'm good. I'm good. Okay? No problem over here. A wasp, on the other hand, that could be a little bit of a problem.
They make no sense. Why do wasps even exist in the world? Like, I get bees, like they spread pollen or whatever, but what do wasps actually do other than sting? They have an infinite amount of stings.
Adam, what do you do other than eat donuts all day? Exactly. So don't make fun of wasps.
Wasps are technically pollinators.
Ha! You're not even a pollinator, Adam.
Next up, it would take 6 hours to heal a paper cut. Paper cuts can actually be deadly if an infection
No way.
spreads further. If you die by paper cut, you are dumb. Something is the matter with you.
What is on paper that would make them deadly infectious? What kind of paper is that?
I don't know.
Maybe ink. I don't know.
I guess they're just saying that like any cut technically could get infected if you don't rub
Yeah,
it
that's
with
stupid.
antiseptic stuff and then put some Neosporin and a Band-Aid on it. I hate paper cuts, especially paper cuts that you get in between your fingies or like on the bendy parts of
they're
your
the
fingies or anywhere on your toes. Have you guys ever gotten a paper cut on your toe? I do not recommend it.
Why is paper anywhere near your toes?
Well, because I was trying to figure out if I could be like a monkey and write with my toes, and then I accidentally flubbed it, and I tried to catch the pencil on its way down, and then I cut myself.
I think I've only ever gotten like 2 paper cuts my whole life, and honestly, they weren't that bad.
They sting. It stings.
Alec is such a Giga Chad.
I really
Well, that's
am.
because Alec doesn't use paper.
Yeah,
Oh wait, yeah, that's true.
not even toilet paper. Next, Adam.
Next is a blister, which takes 7 hours to heal. 16% of runners develop a blister during a 10-mile race.
That's
And what do we
that's
call
gotta be
them?
cap.
Dude,
Losers.
who runs those statistics?
If you don't run 10 miles, you won't get a blister. That is a fact.
Bro, if I have a blister, I'm gonna have that blister for a couple days. Am I crazy? 7 hours seems insanely fast.
7 hours seems like after the blister pops, and then it could heal in 7 hours.
I thought you're not supposed to pop a blister though.
You're
you
not
are.
supposed to, but it's fun.
Oh, wait, you're
Right.
not.
Yeah, you're not supposed to pop blisters. And this is saying it takes 7 hours to heal. Get out of here. I've had blisters on my heels for probably 4 days before.
During your 10-mile race,
Yeah, when have you ever
No.
ran 10 miles in your
No.
life?
No,
do
I
you
haven't.
get that
It-
playing Fortnite?
No, it was during my triple marathon triathlon that I did.
Oh,
I did it
that's
like 3 times a
sick.
year.
Sick,
sure.
dude. That's sick.
It takes me like an hour and a half to get through 70 miles.
I get blisters a lot when I go to the gym, and then I got a lot of women coming up to me and they're asking like, "Oh my gosh, bro, your blisters are so bad. Do you need help? It's been more than 7 hours. What's going on?" And then I tell them, "Nah, I'm good, shawty."
All right,
I
Adam,
really-
do you have a blister story?
For some reason, I actually believe Jack. I don't know why.
You guys didn't even question why my blisters are visible in the gym.
I believe you.
Are they on your nipples? I can see Jack getting nipple blisters.
Yeah, they're disgustingly painful.
NB.
They're crazy painful. Yeah, nipple chafing is a serious epidemic, guys. I put pasties on my nipples sometimes.
I do for fun. Anyway, next up we have it takes 18 hours to heal someone who got stabbed with a pencil.
Oh,
with
I
a
got a
sharpened
story.
pencil.
Sometimes it never heals.
This can cause a permanent colored or blue gray mark, but is not harmful.
Guys, somebody zoom in on that little gray spot on my hand. That is from a sharpened pencil.
Wait, show us, really?
It's still in there?
See a little
it's
mark
still
on me?
there.
When did
It's
that
like
happen?
getting a tattoo.
That happened when I was 11 years old. I was in the library and
No.
I one of my friends like pushed me back for fun. And then do you know how in the libraries they have like the sharpened pencil cup with a lot of sharpened pencils? They were pointing up instead of down. It's like the librarian, she's got to go to a doctor and get her brain checked out because what the flip are you doing? But anyway, I fell back on it and then my whole hand went into the sharpened pencils and I pull up my hand and there's 5 pencils sticking out of my hand. And I'm like,
Oh,
what the
God.
freak, dude? What do I do? And then I went to the nurse and she said that it's going to take 18 hours to heal.
It was like a
doesn't-
pencil cactus.
Doesn't
Yeah.
sound like your friend, Jack. Did you have a lot of friends like that in elementary school?
Yeah, friends get in fights. It happens.
That's why Jack came out like that.
Yeah.
So it's been like 18 years, not 18 hours, and it's still not even healed.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. What's your definition of healed? It healed, but I'll never be the
Mental?
same.
Yeah, mentally you're done. Sorry, Jack.
That's okay. Don't sweat it. Some people think that it would take 22 hours to heal from sunburn. More than 1 in 3 people get sunburned every single year.
That is such cap, bro.
No, it's not. No,
Who
it's
is
not.
coming up with these numbers? No, I got sunburned when we were in Florida, whatever, like
No,
a
you didn't
month
get
ago.
sunburn. You got sun poison, bro. You had a different level.
sunburn.
No, you
I
had the
went
next
outside,
level.
the sun burned me.
You got sunburned,
I
then
was
you
burned
stayed in the
for a
sun
week.
for another
For
day.
a week, I was in pain and my whole body was itching.
Way
That
worse
is
than sunburn.
sunburn.
They're talking about the average person, just a typical sunburn.
Nah, bro. If you like actually get sunburned, that to what I had, that to me is sunburn.
Different species of human, though.
I'm confused. How do they say sunburn takes 22 hours to heal? Is that an average?
Yeah, it's-
are they
it's
are they
average.
averaging?
Longer, bro.
Yeah.
There's no way.
No.
It definitely takes longer than
Dude,
that.
sometimes it heals in like 4 hours. Sometimes it heals in a day.
Bro,
Sometimes it
I
heals
was
in 2.
burnt for a week.
That's
I
because
remember
you were extra burnt. You were crispy.
Okay, this video is cap. I just Googled it, and Google said a mild sunburn typically heals within 3 to 5 days.
Suck it, Adam.
So what the
Suck
flip?
it, Adam. Suck
no,
it, Adam.
No, this
Suck
video
it,
is
Adam.
facts. This
We gotta
video
check
only
our
has
sources.
facts.
Adam.
This video literally is only
No,
facts.
I am facts. Just believe whatever I say. If I tell you it's cap, it's cap.
Severe sunburns could take up to 2 weeks to heal.
Suck it, Adam.
It's just cap. I believe the video. Alec believes AI.
That one seems pretty legit. 40 hours? Look, I'm getting pretty old, which means I have a lot of life experience. And I can tell you when things are cap.
That's
and
one thing
mosquito
we agree
bite
on.
taking about 40 hours to heal, that does seem pretty appropriate to me.
Alec is the only one wearing a cap.
That's also cat. Adam, this
forgot
was
I
supposed to
had
be
a hat
yours,
on.
but apparently over 1 million people die a year to mosquitoes, which is something that we already kind of brought up, is how mosquitoes are the most deadly animal in the entire world, and I'm pretty sure it's not really close.
I'm trying to figure out, where are people dying from mosquitoes?
Africa.
Africa, South America, and Asia, particularly tropical regions, people are dying of malaria, which is carried by mosquitoes.
Yes.
Mosquito.
They gotta get bug spray out there. I think there's an untapped market, boys.
Yes, they got to get some DEET out there.
Just rub my body in oil.
You already do that, you freak.
I'm oil, man. Next up, getting punched in the mouth apparently takes 48 hours to heal. A busted lip is a relatively common occurrence, and it typically results from an injury.
How often do people die of accidentally choking on water? Because I just did that.
How long did that take
That's
to heal,
not very
Jack?
often, Jack. Not very often.
Emotionally, I might not heal for days.
Oh, yeah, that's embarrassing. Has anyone here ever been punched in the mouth?
Like, by who?
Hey, what? Why does it matter, dude?
Yes, your dad counts if
Yes,
that's what you're
Well,
asking.
I was gonna say,
By
if it's
who?
like Mike Tyson, I will never heal from that. I
Yes,
am
if
gonna
you
die.
ever got
This is-
punched in the mouth.
This is a dumb one because it matters like to the severity. Like if you get punched in the mouth and your lip is like split open, that's gonna take a long time to heal. But if it's a
You
little
could
cut,
get an infection. Yeah.
Just one punch.
Yeah.
One punch
I
man
don't,
punches
not
me.
that I remember. I mean, I've gotten fights with my brothers when I was growing up, and I probably have been punched in the mouth before, but nothing like significant that I remember.
I have footage of Alex socking me in the face when I had a Poppy Playtime head on.
I
yeah,
didn't
that's
do
true.
that.
That healed
I
pretty
got him.
quickly, actually. I went lights out for about 0.2 seconds, and then I healed.
I
within
got you pretty
5
good.
minutes. I saw stars.
That's good.
What about kicked in the mouth?
No, we're
Because
not
we
there
have
yet.
another story, too.
That's 69.
We're not there yet. All right.
That one's my bad.
Next up, we are jumping up in time to heal. It'll take 5 days to heal a scrape against a carpet, better known as a carpet rug burn. Extreme cases of this may result in genuine thermal burning of the skin due to friction, because when you rub your hands together real fast, what happens, boys? It gets hotter.
Electricity.
And imagine rubbing your whole kneecap on a carpet, it's gonna burn.
Yep,
Yeah.
I remember that vividly. It's almost like turf from a soccer field as well. The same sort of like rug burn effect. Ugh. it's
Right. The
nasty.
worst is baseball, because baseball you slide all the time, and if you're playing on a bad field that doesn't have like nice clay or nice dirt, it's literally cement.
Yeah.
And you end up sliding on the cement. It's terrible.
Yeah, it takes off the top layer of your skin, and yeah, that takes a while to heal. 5 days to be exact.
Next up, we have a first-degree burn, and that takes 6 days to heal. First-degree burns are the least common type, with their prevalence being 12.8%.
So does that mean that a rug burn is like almost a first-degree burn?
I guess so. It does make
Wow.
sense.
Oh yeah, actually yeah.
But given on that picture, it seems like the most common way to get that first-degree burn is probably from boiling water. Maybe if you're cooking, and
Or like
there's some
touching a hot
spillage.
pan or something probably. That's
So if
how-
I were
Yeah.
to say like Adam, your mama's so fat that she's got the gravitational pull of Uranus, like Adam's gonna take 6 days to heal from that one, because that was a first-degree burn.
Exactly, Jack.
We also have the same mom. Sorry, mom.
It's pretty true, though. She does deserve it.
All right, so next up is an eyeball scratch, and apparently this takes 8 days to heal. This is common. It makes up around 10% of emergency eye care visits. Nah, I'm calling cap on this one.
Ooh, this
To
one
what
does
part?
hurt.
The
It-
8 days or the 10% of emergency visits?
well, it's emergency eye care visits, not just emergency visits.
Are we like an over-the-eye scratch, or like you actually scratch it with your nail or with something?
Right, it's like there's a cut
Yeah.
on your eye.
Oh.
like a little baby
It's not
cut.
like you're rubbing your eye and it itches. It's saying like you actually have a
Oh.
cut on your eye.
Yep.
Okay, I take that
Yeah,
back.
and that can be real dangerous because if you cut your retina, you can like lose vision very easily.
Is that why you had to get glasses, Alec?
No, I had to get glasses because I looked at you too much. And you're disgusting looking.
Adam's gonna take another 6 days to heal.
I didn't even know him when he had glasses.
I just couldn't stop looking at your nose. Every time I looked at you, I was like this. What is that?
Speaking
I'm
of
sorry.
eyes, guys, it would take 10 days to heal from a black eye. Most black eyes heal completely and actually don't cause any eye damage.
That's interesting. Why doesn't it cause any damage to the eye?
I'm confused.
Most times, it's not actually damage to the eyeball. It's damage to outside of the eye. So, for example, if you break your orbital bone or if you break your nose, your eye, the outside of your eye, is what will become bruised. But it's not really your eyeball that's damaged.
Oh.
So what you're saying is in that picture, right? She got slapped in the face and then her eyeball caught some of the damage from rattling around.
No, I'm saying not her eyeball. I'm saying
the surrounding area.
Right. Her orbital bone is likely what is injured.
She got
Right.
slapped in the face and punched in the eye. She got
guess
beaten,
so.
dude. It only
wonder
takes
what
10
she
days to
said.
heal. Okay,
She could be your sister, Alec.
Next we have, it takes 13 days to heal from a dog bite. More than 2 million children are bitten by dogs every year?
Yeah.
No way.
It's just
2
in America.
million is insane.
Just in America.
What the dog doing? What
2
the dog
million
doing?
bites.
If you
Obviously,
think about
though-
it, like if you're playing with your dog, he'll bite you. Like he'll give you a little nibble.
Yeah, but this surely means like an aggressive bite, not a playful bite.
All right.
It has to mean that. And it also matters what kind of dog. You can't tell me a Chihuahua is going to be doing much to me, but if it's a Rottweiler, that
It's
would
gonna take
that could
longer
destroy
That
me.
arm is gone.
Then 13 days, yeah.
Yeah, I had a friend growing up, and
Really?
Nope, Cap.
he's now dead to a dog. No, I'm kidding. But he did have a dog, and it attacked one of my other buddies, and it bit his calf, and it like ripped a chunk of meat out of his calf.
Oh,
it was really, really bad.
You guys cook it
Yeah,
up.
we forget that even though they're cute, friendly, and man's best friend, they also are vicious primal animals.
They had to put the dog down.
And dogs are too. I was talking about Alec.
How long did it take that dog to recover?
He's still down.
Oh,
I don't think he's getting back up.
that's sad.
Next up, speaking of animals, it would take you guys 14 days to heal from a cat scratch. There are actually 25,000 cases
No
of
way.
cat scratch disease diagnosed each year.
You're surprised about that, but not the 2 million dog bites?
Well, no, what I was going to say is there's no way there's 2 million dog bites and 25,000 cat scratches. But I didn't realize it was saying that there's a disease from it. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense.
And that's only the ones that are diagnosed.
Jack is a cat person, if you guys didn't
yeah.
know. He has 2 cats. A little bit weird, but,
Yeah, I've been scratched.
you know,
See this?
How long did that take to heal?
that was not from your cat.
That was a different type of cat. Name is Surgeon. How long does it take to heal from a cat scratch? Some of them never fully heal. They could scar. They could actually scar over depending on how serious the cat scratch is. They are
What's wrong with your
sharp.
Cats? Bro, put your cats down. What is wrong with
put them
them?
down.
No, I like to build them up.
Do you like slap them after they do that?
Or do you punch them? Which brings us to our next one. Punch by Mike Tyson usually takes 15 days to heal. Tyson's
about a
punch
black eye.
would generate 1,178 pound-foot of force, which
Talk
is
about a
equal
black
to
eye from a black guy.
1.6 joule.
Yeah. I think Mike Tyson probably had like the most deadly punch of all time in his prime.
And deadliest bite.
It might be more than 15 days. You might just
I don't-
die. You literally.
Well, the thing is,
then
most
you
of
would
those
just-
people probably get CTE, so you literally never heal from it.
Is that a new meal at McDonald's?
Wouldn't you like to know, fatty?
What is CTE?
No, it's concussion trauma experiamus. But it's when there's a lot of brain damage. People die from it, like very often in boxing, when they're like 40, 50 years old, and football too. Those really, really big high-end contact sports, those people normally don't survive too long after they retire because of all the brain damage that they have. So I guess it says 15 days to heal, but you're never really healed after you get knocked out.
Nope.
Didn't say knocked out, just punch. I can eat one punch from Mike Tyson.
No, you can't. No, you can't.
In today's,
Stop.
is
No,
it Mike Tyson
stop.
now?
Sure.
Right now.
Yes.
Yeah, I can eat one.
Undefended?
can't.
No, you're going down.
Mike
you
Tyson
might,
right
you might
now,
be
I
in a
can
coma
eat a
for
punch.
15 days.
Bro, no, you cannot. No, you
Mike
can't.
Tyson back then, I would be dead.
No, you're making me mad.
Even
way.
just like me or Alec, like fully punching you undefended, like it's gonna take you a long time to heal.
I'm gonna eat one of those.
Let's test it right now.
I'll
I'll
eat
come upstairs
You'll
and
probably break
crack
your
you.
hand
Yeah,
before I
maybe,
break my
but
skull.
I'll break your whole
Well, only
jaw.
if you punch him in the nose.
My skull is so thick because there's no brain in there, so it's just all skull.
Adam has a superpower where if you try to punch his nose, it turns to steel milliseconds before you hit.
Flint and steel.
Next up, we have it takes 16 days to heal touching an electric outlet. Over 30,000 non-fatal electrical shock accidents occur each year.
Wow. So
like
moral
a
of the
nerd.
story, don't put a fork in an outlet.
Yeah, easy way
Or
to
in a
avoid
mic,
that.
or in a toaster, Adam. That was specifically for you.
Okay. I've shocked myself many times. I'm not even kidding. I always try and put my hand in the electrical outlet when the plug gets jammed, and I shock myself a lot. Yeah, it takes about 16.
I actually almost set my entire room on fire one time by I put something in, like I put like a normal, like I was trying to plug in like a lamp into the electrical outlet, but the plate was a little bit loose and the screw was a little bit loose. So for some reason it caused like an explosion of like flame and fire, and I broke the outlet.
Oh my god.
So luckily I did not need 16 days to heal.
When was that?
That was like probably 2 or 3 years ago.
In this house?
Yeah.
What?
There's
Did not
probably
know
still
about that.
black on the wall, Adam, if you check behind your bed.
What? Obama? Next one is step on broken glass, which apparently takes 18 days to heal. Broken bottle glass is the leading cause of lacerations. Lacerations.
That's true.
Fun fact for you guys.
You gotta watch out for broken glass.
I was swimming in a river once and there was broken glass. I didn't see it. It chopped my foot up real bad.
Did you heal in 18 days?
Just about.
Next up, it would take you 20 days to heal from a broken nose. More than 90% of nasal fractures are caused by blunt force. The others are caused by a broken heart. No, I actually don't know. What else would that be caused by? Actually, I am in the 10% of people that didn't. Wait, would that be blunt force? I fell up the stairs one time and hit my nose on one of the
That's
steps.
definitely blunt force.
That's blunt force,
Wait, Jack,
right?
please tell that story.
How else would you?
Wait, you fell up the stairs?
Dude, he fell.
You
Okay,
fell
tell
up.
that story. Tell him
Not
how
down.
you
Yeah.
fell without putting
How do
your
you
hands
fall
up.
up the stairs?
All right, so you know how, like, you know, I'm a chill guy. So it was 7:30 a.m. We were in homeroom in middle school, and I was wearing a hoodie. I had my hood up, I had my headphones in, and I had my hands in my hoodie. So I'm walking up the stairs, beep, bop, boop, bop, beep, and then I fell, and then I couldn't get my hands out to break my fall because they were in my hoodie pocket. I tried to pull both of them out,
fall ever.
and I face planted, and I hit this part of my nose on the stair, just,
Why
and my
didn't you turn
nose
your
was
face?
broken because it
Why
was
did you just-
early. It was
You just, like,
early.
He
stare
just accepted
forward.
his
You're like,
fate.
oh god, here I go.
Lord,
Yeah.
take me.
You said
It
no
was-
instincts to be like, oh, let me turn and shield my face.
It was a bang bang type play, you know. It was bang bang.
Take that,
That
stairs.
is exactly what a villager would do if they fell.
So my nose was broken in this spot. Not even like the normal spot. It was this
Oh, just
little
the
part.
cartilage. Ah,
No,
if it's
no.
just the cartilage.
There's a little bone there that I
Oh.
broke that like nobody breaks but me.
If Adam fell, he would have bounced right back up.
No, the stairs
I
would have
didn't
cracked.
wanna say
If
I
Adam
wasn't gonna
fell,
go
it's
that
like a
far.
third leg. He would only fell 1 inch.
No, you would have literally caused an earthquake with your nose.
It'd be like if Pinocchio fell. Next up, we have it takes 28 days to heal from being hit with a baseball bat. It is a criminal offense if you're carrying a baseball bat intending to hurt someone physically.
Imagine
What?
an officer.
Anything.
Imagine an officer walking up to you like, "What do you do with that baseball bat?" I'm gonna hurt somebody.
Prison. You're arrested for 28 days.
Fun fact, my brother slammed me in the face with a baseball bat before. It was after a game, and he was walking home. He had a glove in one hand, baseball bat in the other hand, and I'm just walking next to him. And out of nowhere, he tosses his glove in the air, swings to try to hit it, and in the backswing, he smashes me in the head.
That actually explains a lot.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, I
I
don't
one
know how long
time
it took to
beamed
heal,
a
though.
baseball at Adam with a baseball bat. Next up, it would take 1 week to heal from a surgery incision. This is actually one of the most crucial steps in any surgical procedure.
Is that true, Jack? Check the neck.
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't
that's
know what
it.
we're considering healed, because I don't know if this is ever gonna heal.
Well, like,
Adam, do you have one?
can
I
just-
got one.
You don't have stitches anymore.
Yeah,
I
I
have
feel
one.
like it was probably like faster than a
Wow.
week, honestly.
I forgot about. Yeah, we all have pretty serious
Forgot about my
scars.
ACL.
We all
Yeah,
have some pretty serious scars. Look at us, dude. Cool.
I got some on my belly from appendicitis, but I probably shouldn't show that.
Yeah, I have one on my butt crack, but I can't really show you guys.
That's a big one.
It was sealed at birth.
I'm
They
not
had to-
gonna
they had to
ask what
cut that out.
happened. No, didn't want to know that.
Next up, popped eardrum, which takes 2 weeks to heal. Cotton swabs are responsible for 5% of ruptured eardrum cases. Who is using
That's not that
cotton
much.
swabs?
What? It's like Q-tips.
Yeah,
the
whoever
Q-tips,
uses that.
You're not supposed to put them like deep in your ears.
Yeah,
No,
whoever.
but I
Alex,
thought it was a way bigger problem than that. Like only 5% is not that much.
I've never used a cotton swab in my life.
So you can heal from it, right? So you're good after. 2
Yeah, I
weeks.
thought that you couldn't heal from it for some reason. I thought like if it ruptured, you're cooked.
Nah,
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought that.
Because you can rupture your eardrum from like sound or like water,
Right.
but it heals. You're not
Yeah,
deaf.
but do you ever fully heal?
I don't know.
It seems like you do in 2 weeks. But what takes 2.4 weeks to heal from is if you're ever caught on barbed wire. In this situation, immediately sanitize the wound and seek treatment.
No.
They definitely did this study outside of a jail and just like watch people trying to escape.
Barbed wire hurts, bro. There was one time I did try to, I forget where I was, but I tried to like jump over it. Oh my, it gets you good. Don't mess with barbed wire.
You got cut?
Yeah, it'll slice you up.
Yeah. I mean, it's basically just like a knife on a fence.
Bunch of mini knives.
Speaking of knives, if you get stabbed with a knife, it'll take you upwards of 3 weeks to heal.
If you survive.
How about you die?
Yeah.
Why is that not in here?
The biggest
yeah,
concern is the risk of infection
ask
during the healing
England.
process. No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not the infection. It's getting stabbed and dying.
Ask England what they think about taking 3 weeks to heal.
They would love that. They take that all day. All right, next up, we are jumping up here. It's going to take 18 months to heal if you get struck by lightning. Only about 10% of people who are struck by lightning are killed. Whoa. I didn't know
Not
that.
including them in this study.
Wait, I didn't know that.
Right.
Only 10% of people die.
I guess not. Yeah, because then they would be infinite.
Yeah.
Well,
It's gonna take.
Wait, what
0.
happens during that 18 months though? Do you just have like electricity pulsing through your body? Are you like a
Okay,
superhuman?
they're not a superhero.
For 18 months?
Process for lightning.
I'm going to guess, if I had to guess, they're in a coma. And they're having
No,
nightmares.
you're not in a coma.
I think you'd be in a coma.
You probably just like have a stroke or something. That's my guess. And it shuts down your nervous
Yeah,
system.
you lose your mobility and strength. You can also have chronic pain. It could impact your brain neurologicals.
I nailed that.
Couldn't
Wow.
that make you
I'm
smarter,
so smart.
though? Your brain, like, sends a little electric activity through your,
It's
like,
saying
that's how you make thoughts.
that your brain will get PTSD.
Oh, because it's too smart. Look, I think it actually juices your brain up and makes it smarter. Is that what it's saying, Jack?
No, Adam. Oh my God.
No.
We're on the same page here.
Next, we have an open fracture.
Oh,
this is like when you
Kevin
break
Ware.
a bone and it sticks through your skin.
Yup, I remember watching that happen on live television during the NCAA tournament.
Yeah, that was gross. The proportions of open fractures were 2.3% of all fractures. Wow.
That's
I've
my
broken
worst
a lot
nightmare.
of bones in my time. I almost had one of those with my collarbone injury.
Oh, here we go.
No, seriously. I broke my collarbone and the bone went like this. So it like popped up, but it didn't break the skin. It was just like there was just a big bump in my skin. It looked like I had a big like tumor, but it was really just my bone like popping up.
I don't like it. Ugh. Next up is if you get your arm pulled off, it's gonna take you 22 months to grow it back.
What?
It takes a strong force, such as a blow to the shoulder, to pull the bones out of place.
Oh, is that just dislocation? Is that what that is? No
I
way, it
can't
takes that
tell.
long to heal.
No, that's like
I
a
don't
If you
shark
rip your
attack.
arm off, you're not growing. We're not freaking Piccolo.
They're
we
not
can't regrow
okay,
our arms.
It's obviously not fully
not a
healed, but like
pickle.
your arm has to heal eventually.
No,
like-
it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
You're saying if you chop your arm off,
If
it'll
it's-
heal eventually.
Well, if it gets slit off, like this part of the area is going to be super
That's what I'm saying.
infected,
Your
like-
arm gets pulled off.
Yeah.
Is that not what that means?
So this part still has to heal.
Well, the next part is saying that it'll take 24 months to heal from an amputated leg.
I think you have to relearn how to walk. That's why it's the extra 2 months. Like with the arm.
Wait, the next one, apparently you can never heal from a completely severed spinal cord, but I'm pretty sure with new technology, it's starting to become possible. With like Neuralink, they're able to like connect your nervous system and give you control over body parts that you used to not be able to control.
I'm not even
The
gonna
future's
look-
crazy.
I don't think I'm going to even look that up. I'm going to trust Alec. He's my science guy.
Everything I've said so far has been deadly accurate, so
Yes.
He has
I
experience.
would trust me once again.
First up, 91% of people are right-handed.
I'm right-handed.
I am also right-handed.
Everyone, raise your right hands. We are
That's
common.
your left, Adam.
No, it's my right. Yeah.
Got him. Next, 84% of people have dark hair. Both of you guys have dark hair. I don't.
Dark hair.
I don't have
Dark
do I have
hair.
What is red hair? Is this dark hair?
It
No,
looks
that's-
kind of dark to me, Alec. I don't know. I wouldn't say that that's very light.
I think it counts. Some people say it's strawberry blonde. I did just take a shower, so it's darker than normal. It's a little bit damp.
Yeah.
But a lot of people actually say that they think that I have blonde hair, but it's actually strawberry blonde / red.
Does Alec have dark hair? Is he in the 16% of humans?
71% of humans have brown eyes.
Jack, that's you.
Jack, you're
I
common. folk.
No, I
You're
have
common
hazel eyes. I am in
What is the
very
difference?
small percentage of
Nuh-uh.
people that have
Hazel is a
hazel
brown.
eyes.
No, Jack.
Green, brown.
Nuh-uh.
No,
Wait, let me
I
see.
do.
Let me see.
Let me see that.
Get close.
Oh.
Oh, there
right,
is
now
some
show the
green
camera.
in there. There actually is
There
some
actually,
green
yeah,
in there.
there's a tiny bit of
I've
green.
been friends with Jack for like 10 years. I did not know
I
that.
thought for sure it was just brown.
Yeah, Adam is his brother, and he thought he had brown eyes.
I could have
These guys
sworn it
don't
was
look
brown.
in my eyes hard enough. No, on my license it says Hazel.
I mean, I'm never like right next to him staring into his eyes. What do you want from me?
I feel like blue eyes is gonna come up later, though.
Make sure you guys are commenting down below your answers.
does anybody have brown eyes here?
No, I got baby blue.
Mine's gonna
Or more
pop up in like the
ocean- I got ocean blue.
0.001%.
So
So
far,
is your
every-
wiener.
So far, every single one of these has been a dominant trait.
Yes.
Next up, 60% of humans can speak more than one language. If someone can speak 3 languages, they're called a polyglot.
Wait, that's actually a lot more than I thought. 60% can speak more than one?
I wonder what we're considering speak, because I can say, hola, ¿cómo estás? Muy bien, ¿y tú? Like, does that count? I
Holy
don't know.
crap, that was so cool. Oh my god.
That was actually really
Yo,
cool. Okay, I didn't know you
that
speak
was
Spanish like that.
like the coolest thing I ever seen too.
¿Tienes un hamburguesa? ¿Sí o no? ¿Más o menos?
Oh! Yo, wait, Jack is actually so sick.
I can barely speak one language, so
Right. I think in America, like multilingual culture isn't really part of America. Like we just speak English here.
are you sure? So many people speak Spanish that I know.
Yeah, but that's also because they're from Mexico.
Oh.
But like when you go to Europe, so many people speak English there, and a lot of times even a third language. So I think it's more just American culture where you only really speak one language. So maybe that's why I'm so surprised.
Dang. I wish I speak more languages. Comment down below if you speak any languages.
Next up, we're taking a really big jump here from 60% down to 29% of humans are under 18.
Dang it!
The youngest country is Niger, having an average age of 15 years old. That is so young.
They're a rising population.
Wow.
Why
I guess,
is that?
Yeah, they're having a lot of
Or-
kids.
or they're
or-
dying really
Yeah,
young.
or they just die
Oh,
when
no,
they're like
that's either
30.
really sad or really
That's pretty
good.
sad.
It's probably a little bit of both. Comment down below if you are under the age of 18.
Adam?
What the? All right, 27% of humans are introverted. Introverts are capable of being just as social as others, but get their energy elsewhere. Dude, I think that number's false. I think the introverts are actually like...
I think
so.
it's
I think Adam's right.
I agree, but I also think that it's probably because of social media and how much people
Yeah.
are on their phones, and like, because being alone now is so much cooler than it was even just 10 years ago, when before social media was like super popular. But now it's like fun to be alone because you can just watch YouTube.
Alec, do you know what year it is? In 2015, social media was pretty big, bro.
All right, maybe 20 years ago. 20 years ago is fair.
At this point, I can literally put on these, and I could be anywhere in the world.
Where are you now, Adam? Where'd you
Currently at
go?
Walmart.
I'm at Alex's mom's house. Whoa, whoa! Put that back on! Put that back on!
Why did I say anything?
Put that back on!
All right, Jack, read the next one. Come on, get us out of here. Get us out of
20%
here.
of humans are double jointed. Although nobody knows why being double jointed is linked to having ADHD. And I can attest to that. Look, double joint.
Ew!
I can dislocate my thumb.
Get out of this call
I'm
now.
gonna be honest, it doesn't really look like. I guess it kind of looks like you're doing.
You try and
something.
do that.
Here,
I can do. I can bend the tippy tap of my finger. Is that something?
I can bend other stuff, not the my
See, look,
thumb.
pop. I could pop out my thumb.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Focus.
Oh,
I can bend just the tippy tip of my finger.
Pop,
look.
pop.
Adam, you're doing nothing.
I just wanted to be a part of the gang.
I can make my ears move.
Okay,
don't
we're
think
not,
it's
dude.
double
What does that have to do with being double jointed? Alex just,
I don't know. I just
Alex
thought we
did
were
a
doing
show
cool
and tell.
things.
Okay, it looks like Jack is the only one that's a part of the double jointed gang at the 20%.
No, Jack is just a freak. Look at him.
Jack, I can bend Jack's body in like 18 different ways.
Alrighty, we're moving on.
Double jointed.
Make sure you guys are leaving a like if you're enjoying this video so far.
Next up, only 19% of people have no wisdom teeth. I wonder if that includes like them getting removed, or they just
Yeah.
never grow in at all.
Some people never grow wisdom teeth. Some people only grow 2, and some people only grow 4.
You
can't have more than 4. If you
I
do,
honestly don't
then
know.
you should really see that.
I never got mine removed, so I honestly don't know.
Ooh, you're one of those. Okay. Only 50% of humans are over 6 feet tall. Alec, that's me and you, bro. Come on. Whoa. Wait, why is
what are
Jack
you
cheering?
celebrating
Wait,
for?
Jack, why?
Guys,
what
we
are you
are
celebrating
rare.
for?
We are rare.
Wait, Jack,
Jack.
you're 5'11", Jack.
No. I went to the doctor the other day with my shoes on. I'm 6'1".
With your shoes on. Yeah.
what they said, yeah,
Wait,
God,
I want to look it up what they say on what they say on the web. Back height.
Who still calls it the web?
Oh, I wish I could spell. Okay, I completely spelled your name wrong. This dude is a football player. He's 6'1".
Yes!
He's actually jacked. He's got a six-pack.
I know, it's me.
Maybe I should look up Beckbird Jack. You're really not popping up. Oh, okay, that's not you.
Oh my god, oh my god. Wait, I just looked up Beckbro Jack height. An AI overview popped up. It says Ronald Kurzawa, also known as Beckbro Jack, is stated to have a height of 5'10" and 3/4.
Oh my gosh.
6 foot when
Okay.
I'm single.
No.
All right, we're going on a tangent here. On famousbirthdays.com, they got my stuff mixed up with this other guy.
I don't
Why
think
is your
so.
name Ronald
It says,
Kurzawa.
did you just
They
read
got me
that?
mixed
You're,
up.
he says he's 5'10" and 3/4, but Joke said he is 6 feet when he's single.
I just said that. Oh my god, you are so annoying.
Another comment mentions that Adam is 5'7". Who is? Yeah, I'm not 5'7". I'm taller than Jack. I'm 6 feet. I'm 6 feet.
Hell Adam.
Let's move on.
Only 15% of humans can ride a bike. That sounds really
One
low,
bike
actually.
is sold every 2 seconds around the world.
Are we talking about, I guess, like just two-wheelers, not tricycles, right? Or like a bike without training wheels? Because I feel like everybody could ride a bike with training wheels.
Yes, we're talking about the bicycle. Buy two.
Yeah, but you guys are only considering America. Like, there's 340 million people in America. But, like, think of, like, I don't know, India. You know, you think everyone there can ride a bike? Probably not. And if they
Okay,
can,
dude, what's your
all
problem with
they
India?
ride.
What is
That's
your
all they
problem?
ride in India.
You got
No
some issue
problem
with
with
India?
Dude, do
I'm
you know
just
how
saying.
in India, all they ride is bikes, bro. That's
Yeah,
all
that's
they
true.
have.
I'm just trying
They
to
have
think how it's
cars there
only
too, guys.
15%, 'cause I
What do
feel
you
like
think goes
everyone
on
I know
in
can ride a
India?
bike. No, I'm just thinking, like, I'm trying to understand how it's only 15%.
I'm moving on. 14% of humans are actually bisexual. It's difficult to say how much are bisexual. The actual figure may be much higher.
All right,
Okay?
everybody on 3, raise their hand if they are within the 14%. 1, 2, 3.
Next question.
Nah, I'm playing.
Adam is actually trisexual.
All right, next. Only 11 people. Only 11% of people have
Only
brown
11
hair.
people.
Oh no, Alec. Oh, there's gonna be some stat that over like 2% of people have 0 IQ, and Alec's gonna be a part of that.
I thought it'd be way higher, to be honest. I guess most people with dark hair are considered black hair.
I have brown hair.
Yeah, I mean, it has to be, right? Based off that
Like,
first
no, but
stat.
do most Asian people, is it black hair they have?
Black hair,
okay.
yeah. Most people consider that black.
Did you read that study? Read that study.
A 2016 study concluded that American men and women are most attracted to brown hair.
Go ahead, Jack. Let's go, Jack.
Look at my
Let's go,
swoopy!
Jack.
Look at my swoopy!
We take it over, baby.
Let's read the study
you
of
guys like
people.
this?
Let's read the study of people over 6 feet tall.
We
Nah,
did already.
We're moving on. We moved on from that. Calm
next
down.
up.
Next up, 11% of humans can grow a monobrow. Monobrows are considered good luck in some cultures, like Spanish culture.
I can barely grow a single brow, let alone
Yeah,
a giant brow.
we won't talk about Alex's eyebrow struggles. My eyebrows come in pretty nice. I usually will do a little plucky or like a little shave down the middle, but I don't think that I could grow a full monobrow.
Yeah, I don't think so either. There was this kid in my high school that did, and it was scary.
11% of people have curly hair. I don't got curly hair.
I have
Is your hair
naturally
curly?
hair.
Or is it
If I don't
wavy?
do anything to it, curls.
Whoa.
Especially the
didn't know
longer
that.
I grow it, the curlier it gets.
Go ahead,
Yeah,
Jack.
yeah, you got
Jack
some lettuce
also,
on you.
he also's got the next one. 10% of humans have eczema. Eczema is the most prominent amongst Chinese
Yeah,
adults.
he doesn't
Oh,
even
wait,
have eczema.
wait.
Don't have eczema.
Wait, I get eczema. I forgot it was me. I get
my
eczema all
God.
over my arms.
Adam, I didn't know you were Chinese.
Arigato.
That's Japanese.
Dang it!
All right, we're finally getting into the single-digit percentages here, and only 9% of people are left-handed. That's pretty tiny. It's a pretty tiny percentage of people.
Wait, does that mix in with the result from earlier?
It must.
No, I said 91% are right-handed.
The first one-
It
yeah.
checks out.
Well, why not ambidextrous then? Is there 0 ambidextrous people?
Maybe
no.
it's even smaller percent. Maybe we'll get into that
Ambidextrous,
later.
yeah. They always have a dominant hand, though. All right, 8% of humans are colorblind. There are 3 different types of colorblindness. Each is very different. Shout out Logan Paul.
I used to play Fortnite on colorblind mode because it actually made the characters pop more. But I'm not colorblind. It just helped. Like, a lot of the pros played on colorblind.
Are you considering yourself a pro?
No, but same with like Call of Duty, playing on a certain colorblind mode, like it would make it easier to build and see through builds easier.
Oh.
Yeah.
So there's red-green color blindness, blue-yellow, and then there's also complete color blindness where people only see in variations of grayscale.
And then there's also just blindness.
We'll get to
Yeah,
that
if you
later.
take out the color part.
8% of humans have blue eyes. I'm part of that. I got blue eyes. Honestly, I thought my eyes were pretty rare, but it seems like you guys have even more rare eyes than me.
I have bluish greenish.
Yeah, Adams are like in between, and apparently Jacks are not brown.
They're
I don't know how this has
disease
happened,
called
but
hazel.
I've gone from what I thought was the most rare eyes to the least rare apparently.
Nope.
Once we get to the hair color, you got us beat.
Only 5% of people have hazel eyes.
Oh, I don't want you ever to get that close to me. By the way.
No, come on. Just look at my eyes.
I definitely know
Just
that people don't want you to
weird.
be that close.
So 6.7% of humans have a degree. Statistically, more women actually go to college and
makes
earn a
sense.
degree compared to men because they're smarter.
Shout out women.
Yeah, they might be smarter, but also I feel like guys just care about school less. Like that's my own personal take. I'm not sure if that's true, but I feel like when I went to school, a lot of the guys like wouldn't even study for exams, or they'd be a lot less likely to study for an exam than a girl, for example. So I think
Because
like
they're
guys just
dumber.
don't. I mean, maybe, or they just care less. I don't know.
So
But what I do know,
you hung out with a lot of like guys and girls.
yeah, because we had to do a lot of group projects and stuff.
Nice.
Anyway, I'm putting at 6.7%. Let's go. I have a degree, and I'm so proud of it. Have I used it a singular time? Absolutely not, because
What's your
I play
degree in,
Minecraft.
Alex?
It's a
Fortnite?
business degree. It's a business degree.
What's your business?
I'm a business guy.
Oh, I thought your degree was in that big void.
What?
All right, speaking of what Alec has, 6.2% of humans have the
I
diabetes.
don't have diabetes. I
Global
don't have diabetes.
cases
I
have
don't have
risen
diabetes.
by 400% since 1980, Alex.
I don't
so
have
it's
diabetes.
Not, it's not something you gotta hide anymore.
I
Everybody's
don't have
got it.
diabetes.
It's
I don't
fine.
have
Like with the
diabetes.
rise of fast food and processed foods, and also the rush of sugar in every single
I
thing. that we
don't
consume.
have
Okay, Alex.
diabetes.
Diabetes is something that happens naturally to many adults.
No,
these
it
days.
doesn't.
Okay.
It's not. It's
Especially
really not a
clinically
natural
obese
thing to
people.
do. It's
you
only.
gotta-
It's
you
only
gotta put the
normal in
sugar stick down.
America. It's only normal in America.
Alec, can you
Almost
please
every other
hand
country,
Samoa.
it's
Can you
not
please
normal.
just lift the 2 pizza boxes that are in your room and tell us you don't have diabetes? He has 2 pizza boxes. He doesn't even order 1 pizza anymore. He orders 2.
Two
and he eats
that we
I
know
do
of.
have 2 pizza boxes right behind me, but I don't have diabetes.
He's been eating a slice in between every cut. Every cut that the other takes out, he's been taking a bite of his pizza.
At the rate of global diabetes cases rising, I mean, that number is going to be at 10% of all humans having diabetes very, very shortly.
And this
Eat
is
a vegetable.
Next
No,
up,
look,
5.
this pizza has vegetables on it.
Oh god.
Best of both worlds.
Oh god.
Big
Alec
brain
has
play.
lost the plot. 5% of humans are actually vegetarian.
Oh, so if you're diabetic, maybe become a vegetarian.
That could work.
That pizza Alec eating is vegetarian.
Did I lose my perms here?
Oh yeah, I took them away a while ago.
What the? Next up, 5% of humans are deaf.
What'd you say?
I said 5% of humans
lot.
are deaf. That's
That's a lot.
huge
A
number.
little louder, son. A little louder.
That's 1 in 20
75
people.
75% of UK care home residents suffer some hearing loss. Why do I need to know that random fact there?
What is going on in the UK? Why can't
don't
they hear
know.
anything?
Loud
Cause
music.
they all
maybe?
talk like me. They all talk like me.
None
a
of them talk
southern
like
accent.
that. But did
This
you
is
know that
why they're all
4% of
deaf.
humans
They all
have
talk
an
at this
extra?
volume.
That is the worst. Like, actually, I'm not even trying to be mean. That is the absolute worst English accent I've ever heard.
Whoa, whoa.
That is insanely bad. Anyway, did you know that 4% of humans have an extra pair of ribs?
Actually, I did, Alec. I did know that. No,
I did
didn't.
not. I did
I did
not.
not. I did
It's
not.
near your
That's
neck.
actually pretty insane.
Alec probably has this to just support his really abnormally large head.
What did I do? I didn't even do anything.
I'm guessing
I can't even
most
understand what you're
people.
saying.
I'm guessing most people had that pair of ribs when like we were evolving, and then over time it just turned out we didn't need it. But some people still have it.
Kind of like Adam's giant nose.
Okay.
That's an evolutionary discrepancy.
If this was like 1,000 years ago, I would have been the man. Every time we needed fruit or food or hunting, you would have came to me. You guys would have all came to me. Oh, I would have been the man.
You would have got eaten by a bear at like age 5.
Food spotted. Oh wait, that's poop.
Next up, 4% of humans are gay. Alfred Kinsey estimated that 37% of men have had at least one gay homosexual experience with another man. Now, that's okay. We accept that here. And, yeah, I can't speak to the 37% of men. Alec and Adam have had way more experience in this department, so I will let them take it from here. Guys, the silence is deafening. You might want to speak up here. Little louder. I don't want to expose anything, so I'm just gonna keep my yap shut about this.
Sorry, I have something in my throat. 3% of humans actually have blonde hair. Blondes have the most hairs on their head, averaging around 150,000.
Alec, you can speak to this.
Oh yeah, some people say I have blonde hair. It's definitely more red than blonde in my opinion, but some people say strawberry blonde, especially in the summer. It gets lighter in the summer.
Comment down below if you agree.
They're saying that they actually have more hair than the average person.
Oh yeah, okay, that's definitely Alec.
Oh no, that's not me. I'm losing my stuff real quick. 3% of humans are blind.
Wow, that's high. Why is that
That's
so high?
crazy. That's dude. There's got to be like some blind island out there where they all live. Because I think I've seen like 4 blind people my whole life.
I think that's called the hill.
There are 43 million people living with blindness.
Oh my god!
gosh.
Where?
They can't tell us because they can't see.
That's not how that works.
Yeah, that's a good point actually. I wonder how many people are blind and deaf.
How many people are blind, deaf, and gay? That's got to be really low.
And a twin.
We're talking negative percentages. 2.3% of humans were born a twin. Nigeria has the highest number of identical twins in the world.
I wonder why that is. It's got to be the air quality.
What?
Do you know why,
No,
Alec? Why is Nigeria the highest? Alec?
If I had to guess,
Alex, stop eating!
maybe their birth rate is higher than usual based off that other stat
yes.
that their young population is
No,
growing. Maybe
Jack.
they're just having more kids, so statistically they're just having more twins.
That was Niger.
That was Niger, bro.
Jack. That's crazy, Jack.
It's so, all right,
Oh
they're
my
next to each other.
god!
Jack, you just got
Exposed.
exposed. All right.
Oh.
I'm going to bring you back here because 2% of people actually
They're
have
right next to
green
each
eyes.
other. They're right next to each other.
This is the most common in northern regions of Europe. I technically fall into this category because I have like greenish blue. So,
No, you can't claim
Suck
both.
it!
It's either green or blue. You can't have both.
oh,
I have green.
you could
Suck on it!
You said hazel.
check does not
Yeah,
have
it's
green.
like close.
2% of humans have a third nipple.
Yeah.
This
Do you also have a
condition-
third nipple that I don't know about?
Okay, Jack's clear. Jack's good.
If we're not counting my belly button, then the answer's no.
I'm gonna assume Alec doesn't, and I definitely don't. Ooh, but I know
Adam has a third
exactly.
nipple on his butt.
Here we go. This is what I was waiting for the entire time. I needed to see how rare it was, and actually, it's way more rare than I expected. 1.5% of the people, they have the ginger ninja. They got that ginger glinja on the top of the pinka.
I actually heard ginger people, sorry, I lost my train of thought.
Wow.
So, Alec, have you
keep
ever been to
talking.
Scotland? Do you feel more at home when you're there?
No, I'm Irish. I'm more Irish than you think.
Not Scottish?
No, not the lick of Scotland in me. More Irish. 1% of people are ambidextrous. Did you know that?
No.
A recent study suggested a link with reading and speaking disabilities.
Oh, no. Oh, you can't have it all, I guess.
Did you also know that 1% of people have vitiligo? Michael Jackson had this condition, which causes white patches of skin.
Okay.
Wait, my
I
ass
knew
is
that
slipping.
Michael Jackson had it, yeah.
Yeah, you get rid of that accent.
Yeah, I'll go back to normal. Like normal,
Speaking
like
of
cool
Michael
guy.
Jackson, 1% of humans are psychopaths. Tee-hee, tee-hee, tee-hee. Psychopaths only feel happiness from their own needs and desires. Tee-hee, tee-hee, tee-hee.
You're too good at acting like a psychopath there. That came naturally.
I think Jack has some crazy inner thoughts, if I had to guess. Like, I think Jack is a psychopath, but really doesn't want to be. And so he tries his best to be on, good behavior.
Yes.
Right? Yeah, see,
Next question.
0.9% of humans were born on a leap year.
Day.
A leap day. Sorry, leap day. Which is,
If
I
you were
mean, it's
born on a leap
year.
day, comment down below.
You're probably only like 4 years old.
0.66% of people are millionaires, and the average age of a millionaire is 61 years old.
Make it rain. Most
Wow.
people become millionaires based off of their home and the stock market. True story.
Oh, just like,
Noted.
just owning property that, gets more valuable over time.
They call that appreciation, yes.
So like people like maybe 30 years ago bought a home for $200,000 and it's now worth $1 million. So now they're technically a millionaire because they have $1 million
would
in
be-
assets.
Millionaire. See,
Yeah.
senor.
Wow, that's crazy. 0.5% of people, I didn't know this existed at all, but apparently 0.5% of people have red eyes? Red?
And it
R-E-D-I's.
mostly affects albinos.
Oh.
The heck? They got all sorts of issues going on.
Yeah, I guess
I've
it must
never seen
correlate.
someone have red eyes. I've seen people
Fine.
have blue skin before. I've never seen Red eyes.
I mean, you get red eyes when like something gets in your eye and then you wipe it a bunch.
No,
So
but that's like the
there's that.
white part of the eye that turns red. Like this must
Yeah.
mean the actual color part, whatever that's called. Your
That is
pupil.
pretty insane, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
All right, finally, something I can relate to.
Yeah, okay,
0.25% of people have the genius level IQ. This is an IQ score of over 160. This means you are considered a genius. I know you boys can't relate, but I'm in the 0.25%.
Nope. Collectively, we had an IQ of 118.
Adam, I
yeah.
think a naked mole rat is smarter than you.
Okay.
Rats are pretty smart.
0.1% of humans were born in triplet.
Oh, we're moving on from my genius level IQ.
Yeah, I mean, it's really a joke.
2 triplets may be born identical and 1 non-identical.
My
is
oldest
such a
brother's
sad
wife
fact.
is a triplet.
Are they all identical?
2 of them are.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
This is gonna get insane. 0.1% of people have an extra finger. Okay.
If you had
they
an
are
extra
called-
finger, would you get it removed?
I
They're
would keep
called
that all day.
polydactyls.
Dude,
I
imagine.
would probably balance it out on my other hand.
I would be in the NFL right now if I had 6 fingers. Come on.
No, you would be in a zoo.
Well, no, I'd be in a zoo if I was 0.045% of people that have webbed toes.
Would you rather have an extra finger or an extra toe?
An extra finger. But is it weird that I feel like if someone had an extra finger and touched me with their extra finger, that it would be gross?
I'd like it.
I don't know why I feel that way, but I feel like that's how I would feel. Like, ew, your extra finger touched me. Why is that gross? Like, it's just a finger.
Yeah, just a normal finger.
I think I'd use that extra finger for like dipping sauce, like for dipping. If I just want a little taste of something.
How are you gonna say that I have diabetes and then say something like that? That is the fattest thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
Would you guys rather have your extra finger between this and the thumb, right there, or like coming out of your pinky side?
Pinky.
I would rather have it like right where my tailbone is, just so whenever my butt's itchy, just a little scratchy.
That's called
this
a tail,
guy is so weird. Web feet would be helpful for swimming.
The web toes are sick. You're half man, half mermaid.
Yeah, I feel like that would hurt.
I want to meet somebody that has that.
Oh, imagine a paper cut.
Oh, no, Alec, no.
Moving on, 0.03% of people have heterochromia, which is where you have 2 different colored eyeballs.
I know someone that has that.
Oh, the girl from Darman has that. The mom.
Oh, okay.
Remember?
Why are you so hype about that?
Oh, it's because it's the only. I was trying to think of people. That's the only person I could think of.
All right.
No, everyone, like people watching, know what I'm talking about.
No, I know what you're talking about. That's a crazy callback. Yeah. That's awesome.
Thank you. I don't remember much, but what I do remember is fun.
You do remember moms.
Speaking of, 0.02% of people are intersex, which means that they are male and female.
Oh,
Come on, just pick one.
interesting.
Next question.
That sounds very confusing.
That would be awesome, or that would stink. All right, we're getting down to the nitty gritty here. 0.004% of people are dwarfs, which means that they are a human adult that is under 4'10".
There are 650,000 people in the world with dwarfism.
I feel like 4'10" isn't.
Yeah, that's
like,
not-
I mean, it's short, obviously, but it's not like insane. It's not like.
No, not at all. No, there's a lot of women that are 4'10", and also too, did you know that if you are 4'10" and lower, you do qualify to be handicapped?
Okay.
Just throwing it out there.
That's just a fun little fact. All right. Well, on the
just a factoid.
on the opposite end, 0.0005% of people are giants, which means that they are over 7 feet tall.
So a couple of them are in the NBA. I would say a lot of them are in the NBA.
I think all of them are. If you're 7 feet tall and you're not playing basketball, I don't know what you're doing.
Well, a lot of people have some sort of disease that makes them tall.
Abraham Lincoln.
Is it called
Yeah,
gigantism?
and it might
No,
be
it's someone with an
gigantism.
Man-biggiest?
Mitochondria is the
No.
powerhouse of the cell.
Okay.
I don't know, but I know for a fact that a lot of people that are that tall can't really move their body like normal sized people can. They don't have the flexibility. They don't have the quickness of normal people. It's very uncomfortable.
Yeah, that probably stinks.
Marfan syndrome.
Alec just had a stroke.
Alec learned a new word.
0.0004% of people are billionaires. And some people like Elon Musk are hundreds of billionaires. So they're even the way less percentile than that. That's crazy.
The crazy part is a lot of billionaires actually don't actually have all of that cash. A lot of people think that they have it like in a bank account, but a lot of it comes from their stock in their company. So if they actually did dissolve their stock to get the $1 billion, their company would go, it would die.
Right. So what you're saying is they don't really, like, they don't have the money to spend it. They just own things that come, like, they're worth that much.
It's
I see.
based off their evaluation. There's not many. There's like probably such an even smaller percent of people that actually have $1 billion like that they have access to.
Right. I see. Well, even less than that. 0.0003% of people have been struck by lightning. And someone named Roy Sullivan got struck 7 times.
He
True
must be
story.
Good Lord.
He must be built out of lightning rods.
I feel like that is the origin story for a superhero.
Shazam.
Well, in this case, I feel like after 3, he was probably put in a wheelchair.
Or maybe he likes the feeling of it.
Yeah, he just constantly stands on top of a mountain.
Because after 2, I'd stay inside.
0.0002% of humans have actually won the lottery.
Dang.
I saw a stat the other day. I forget the exact number, so I'm probably wrong. But it was something along the lines of the lowest 5% income people buy like 90% of the lottery tickets.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's true. I also watched this really cool YouTube video about this older elderly couple that actually rigged one of the lotteries, one of like the state lotteries. They actually did the math and they were able to buy enough tickets to secure that they would win. And then they just won a bunch back instead. So it was worth buying like hundreds of thousands of tickets.
Well played.
Crazy story. I know. Big math.
Okay, this stat is kind of insane. 0.0001% of people are unable to feel pain.
Most of them actually end up dying because they can't feel pain, so they don't understand what would actually kill them. And most of them die at a very young age.
Oh my gosh.
That is
They
very
definitely
sad.
like you could just get set
So
on
it's
fire,
actually
like
good
put your
that
hand
we
over
feel
the
pain.
stove.
Yes,
Yeah,
pain is good. It's a natural response.
Yeah, it's your brain tells you no, don't do that, you'll die if you keep doing that. That's pretty much.
And I believe too, the people that are unable to feel pain also don't have like the adrenaline response when they're supposed to be scared.
Also, no pain, no gain. It's a big
Literally.
one. It's a big one.
Yeah, literally.
And last but not least, 0.0000001% of people have elf ears. Now, I've never met anyone that has elf ears, but I have met someone who has vampire teeth, and his name is Adam Beck. I mean, look at those things. They are sharp, they are long, they are huge, they are strong. Probably even more rare than these elf teeth. Those are insane.
Starting with 80% of people avoid cracks on sidewalks. Do you guys do that?
I have done it before, but I don't like actively do it currently.
I think I do something even weirder than that. I like to put like the balls of my feet, like this part, in the crack.
Oh,
when I walk.
interesting.
So
I
you
put that part in the crack.
You purposely step on the crack.
I purposely step on the crack, but only on a certain part of my foot. That's probably even weirder.
Is it to feel
That
good or
is
something?
An
or?
extreme level of weird. But Alec, don't you know that when you step on the crack, you break your mom's back and your dad's booty crack?
Yes, I did.
Comment down below if you guys do that.
All right, 75% of people sing when they're alone. Some say you sound better singing alone than in front of a crowd. Sure, buddy.
I do that. I do that a lot, actually. Especially in the car. If I'm in a car ride on my own and I got like an hour, woohoo, you best believe 30 minutes into that car ride, I am singing my heart out.
California girl,
Girls
the
are
undeniable
unforgettable.
fine
Daisy
breath
Dukes,
with
bikinis on top.
You guys are starting to understand what I deal with on a day-to-day basis.
I sing in the shower sometimes, but only like Kid Cudi and Chance the Rapper.
Alec, what kind of rap songs do you sing when you're alone?
I like.
Perry.
Let me think. I like Big X the Plug. I like.
the largest.
I like Lil Baby. Drip too hard or stand too close. We go around, round, off this way.
Okay, it's not that weird. A lot of people do this. So once we get to the end, though, and you guys start doing some of like the stuff that only 0.001% of people do, you're definitely gonna go in prison.
All right, shut up. Next, 70% of people close the drawer with a hip thrust. I like to call it a booty bump, but I would say I do that. I do that.
Come on, we all do the booty bump.
Yeah, I do it with different body parts a lot of the time, not just the hip.
I
but
do it with the door. I got it.
yeah, see?
Hey!
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 You spamming!
All right, stop. About 20% of the people just clicked off the video.
Or they just clicked on.
Next up, 65% of people try to move an object with their mind at least once a week.
I actually can. Watch this.
We see your hand.
Yeah, your
No,
hand's popping up on
no.
Everyone saw your hand.
No, that was my mind, bro. I can drink things.
Okay, you already answered the question. You're weird. I mean, everyone's tried it, especially after the X-Men movies came out.
Weird. I'm 27 years old. I'm crap.
I can move objects with my mind, but I have to touch them in order to move them. But it's still with my mind, so.
Oh, I see. Okay.
That Mega Mind can do a lot.
Okay, 62% of people plot out escape routes. I don't know if this is weird or not. This is like preparing for the worst, I guess.
Yeah.
I done that. I mean, for me, it's not like plotting out an escape route, just knowing where the exits are in case something happens.
Yeah, that actually seems pretty smart.
Yeah, ever since I heard about that thing that happened at the Batman movie where the Joker came in and then like did that weird thing, like I always look for where am I gonna go if that happens to me.
So far, I have accumulated every single point possible, which makes me think I am extremely strange. And I also have the next one, which only 60% of people do, which is eat food after they have expired. I do that, and I think both of you know that I do that.
I mean, I
think
do that
you,
too.
Like, you guys almost strictly only eat food that is expired.
That's a lot of people think that that's when you're supposed to throw it out, but that's Alec and I. That's the start date.
It's like gambling. You know you shouldn't do it, but you know, some of you're like, it could be good still.
I think the expiration date's like fake. It's like fake news from the grocery stores because they want you to throw out the food to buy more food.
Sometimes I think like, how do they know, right? Like, how do they know?
Yeah.
All right, we gotta move on from that one.
Next up, boys, 58% of people mumble the song lyrics that you don't know because you want to feel included in the song. You know, you go,
I don't do that, but instead, when I don't know the words, I'll just make up my own. So it still like goes with the flow.
He does do that, and it gets really weird. Whenever Adam starts making up his own lyrics, it gets really sus and zesty, and I'm not sure. We take a U-turn because we'll be rapping like some, you know, hard song, and then Adam won't know the lyrics for one little part, and then he goes on a tangent about doing things to me that I don't want him to do.
Big X the plug comes on, he's like, I'm the cutest, the fattest, the biggest note is the baddest. He does like stuff like that.
Leave it up to me, Jack.
Shut up!
Only 48% of people tell lies to strangers.
This is the first one I don't do.
You don't lie?
I don't lie.
You don't like make up a fake story?
Anytime I tell a lie, I cross my fingers.
Okay.
I feel like I don't lie that often, especially to strangers.
Say you're in the bathroom with a buddy. I mean, you're in the bathroom with a stranger, and then they're like, "Oh, where are you heading from?"
Are you okay?
and then you're like, "Oh, I just got out of prison." Like something like that, just to mess with them.
Today, Junior.
Where's he in the handicap stall?
Okay.
Who is this guy?
Wait, where do I poop?
Wait, Adam, can you help me, boy, please?
Adam was lying that he has a lisp and also a stutter.
46% of people only watch movies with captions on. I don't do that either. I hate captions. I think it ruins it.
I think that's Jack all day. I hate captions too because, especially with comedy movies or any type of movie, the text pop up on the screen before they say it, so it spoils it.
Yeah, like if it's a comedy, it's like you read the joke and then they say the joke and it's not funny anymore because now you know the joke.
I do it because I like to hear what they're saying, and sometimes you can't. My ears are also slightly busted.
I will give you that. Like there's certain movies where if they're like Irish or Scottish or something, it's hard to understand what they're saying. Especially if they start to whisper a little bit. It's like, well, what are you even talking about right now?
No idea what this guy's saying.
Exactly. So for those movies, I do get it more than if it's just like a typical American movie.
Some people probably watch our videos with captions. Comment down below if you do this. Weirdo. You little weirdo.
Next up, 44% of people are weird and they actually eat their boogers.
It's good bacteria, I think, right, guys?
Who does that, bro? Who does that?
I don't eat my boogies, but I'll admit I do pick them.
You go treasure hunting?
I try. I find a lot. There's a lot of hidden treasure.
What happens?
You wouldn't
What
believe.
do you do after that?
I throw it in the nearest trash can, and if there's not a nearest trash can, I give it a good old flickaroonie.
How many boogers would I find in that room?
Just don't look under his desk.
Mine
More
just
than
end
you
up.
want to.
Mine just end up on my body. Mine just like my nose is like a snot rocket.
There's a lot of boogies in here, probably.
Adam's kind of like a dog that just pees on everything. He does the same thing, but with his nose.
One time I was driving and Adam was in the passenger seat next to me and he sneezed and he got gunk everywhere, like all over my dashboard. And it was a new car at the time too. I was so happy to have my car. And then I was like, bro, clean that up. That's disgusting. And his thought was, oh, let me grab this cup of coffee right next to me and throw it on there to try to clean it up with. I mean, how stupid are you?
It was a hot cup of coffee. You got to get rid of the bacteria. You needed something hot to get rid of the bacteria.
Pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. It was funny.
There were multiple other people in the car that witnessed it, and it's not funny. It's been about a year since that moment. I'm still not over it.
Would
There's
you rather
still
have?
stains in
Would
my
you rather
car.
have a booger on your car or a cup of coffee?
a booger?
Oh, okay. I thought
or
my answer was
nothing.
coffee.
Stop talking about boogers, guys. Let's move on to the next one, you weirdos.
That 32% of people stand up to eat. Nuh-uh. I don't believe that. I actually don't believe that at all. Because I've seen thousands, if maybe a million people eat in my lifetime. I would say 99.9% of people sit while they eat.
Who? Well,
What are they talking about?
they're probably talking about people from non-America. You know?
Okay, so like people in Asia, but I thought that they sit on the floor like crisscross applesauce.
No, common
everybody
misconception.
sits.
32% of people don't do this when they're alone. I mean, are they saying like ever? Because I've done it before.
No, it must mean in general. Food tastes better when sat down. Plus, you won't overeat. Okay, so it's saying it's better to eat while sitting down.
Yeah, it seems like it's more enjoyable. You probably take more time. You know, you have more fun.
I like it personally. I like sitting down way more than standing. All right, moving on. 30% of people they pee in the pee poo poo pool.
Ew.
They pee in the swimming pools.
Ew, that's gross. You're not supposed to do that because it'll turn blue, guys.
peeing in the pool? Oh.
So 30% of people watching today pee in the pool. Like they do it.
That means one of us have done it.
Oh, like ever? Oh wait, ever? I've done it. I've done it before.
I actually did it one time when I was younger before I didn't know it was, not socially acceptable. My mom tells a story that I was like 5 and I had to pee and I just pulled down my pants next to the pool and I just peed right into it.
I actually have that exact same story, but at the beach. We were on the beach, like with 100 of people. My mom said, just go pee in the water. I was like, no, mommy, I don't want to do that. And she's like, no, it's okay. Everyone does it. So then I walked over to the water. I put my feet in the water, like where the waves, and I pull my little teeny tiny wee wee out and I started peeing in the ocean.
Yeah, the ocean's just a big urinal.
That was when he was 21.
Many years ago. Many moons ago.
No, this is saying 30% of people like do it every time they go in the pool.
That's weird, guys. Don't just use the bathroom, okay?
One of us, and it's not me and Jack. You guys can figure it out. That means it's you guys, actually.
Guys, come on. Seriously, guys? Next up, boys, 28% of people put your shirt over your mouth.
Wait, I do that.
How many percentage of people pick their ears like with napkins?
Is it like I do this sometimes. You put it fully over your mouth?
I do it like if there's like a foul smell or something.
Yeah, I don't understand this one at all. Like everyone's done that at some point for some reason.
Are they talking about this? Because I do this a lot.
Some people say like just in general, like when you're watching TV or you're bored or something.
That's a lot of people. I don't do that. And I also don't know people that like actively do that. I've never, like, that can't be real.
Be like turtles, like to go back in their shell. If you do that, you're a freak.
Apparently, you're also weird if you eat the crust first, but because only 20% of people do that. But I kind of do that a little bit. I eat a lot of the crust first because I like to save the best bite for last. And everyone knows if you have a PB&J, you gotta set up one of your last bites for that best bite for the big juicy one, the one in the middle. Guys?
Yeah,
You know what I'm talking about.
you
I
should have
get
kept
what
that
you're
to yourself.
saying. I'll take it one step further. I do this thing where I take a bite out of the four corners, right? And then it turns into like a shuriken throwing star sort of thing.
Okay, that's weird.
You guys are weird, actually. Just take a bite, then take another bite, then take another bite, then take another bite.
No, but you have to set it up so that you get like the money bite.
you can still get the middle bite. You just eat the.
Some people actually, I've done this before too, where you make a sandwich, right? And you, instead of cutting it, you fold it in half and then you get the middle bite first.
Oh, okay.
Okay, no, Adam, you love Uncrustables. Why? Because it doesn't have the crust. So what you should do is eat the crust first.
You don't know if I love Uncrustables.
You do.
Yes,
You
I
You
do.
You do.
Okay, they're good, but I like crust though.
Every time I've seen you eat one, you moan. You go, oh, uncrust me next. Oh, my name's Adam Beck and I love Uncrustables.
Adam actually tries to make Uncrustables at home. Like, who does that?
Oh, people that cut the crust off, they're weird.
Speaking of cutting, next, only 19% of people have their family cut their own hair. And that's both of you weirdos. Their moms still
My
cut
mommy-
their
Saving
hair.
money. We're
Jack
saving
is-
money.
My mommy has cut your hair too, Alec.
She's cut my hair before and she stinks.
Look how good this haircut is.
Look at how good that is. Look at how good that is.
You do
Come
look well
on.
coiffed at the moment, I must say. But generally speaking, she's not like a barber or anything. Like, go get a real haircut, like a real adult.
Alec, I went to your barber 2 times. What did he do to me, huh? What did he do?
That's a good point, Jack. That was the worst cut I've ever seen in my life for Jack.
He shaved my sides. He went bzzz.
Jack?
See, he's never done that to me, so I think that's user error. You must have said something to him to make him
I
not
look
understand
like
what you
Jack
wanted.
Harlow from Wish.com.
That was the worst haircut I've ever seen Jack get. I couldn't even look at Jack without laughing for a week. I'm not even kidding.
It was crazy. I could feel the wind on my scalp. It was such a weird experience.
I hope we have a video video on YouTube that has that haircut with Jag.
It's gotta be somewhere out there.
All right, next up, 18% of people have a chewing gum addiction. They have to do it 24/7.
I chew gum for a while, and I'll chew like one piece of gum for 6 hours straight.
It's not an addiction though. You can stop whenever you want.
I do that almost every day.
I chew gum a lot, but I don't have a problem, right?
I don't think so. 18? You're telling me 8? No, I don't believe some of these. 18% is so many people, and they have a chewing gum addiction? An addiction to chewing. Like, if this was real, we would know about it, like in the news. That 18% of our people are addicted to chewing gum. Yes, we would. That would make news 100%.
No, it would not, because more than that are addicted to the little vape sticks, and even more are addicted to little Zinni.
You're literally proving me right, and we know about it. That's exactly my point. You stupid idiot.
Approximately 60% of the US population chews gum at least once a week.
Okay, that's fine, but that's not an addiction to chewing gum.
Yeah, no, we don't have a problem, guys.
Next up, 14% of people flush the toilet while they're still sitting on it. And then, have you guys ever flushed it and then like a little splash zone comes in?
No,
Sometimes.
It definitely gives you a little waft.
This might be TMI, I don't know. But last night I threw up in my toilet. I wasn't feeling good, and I threw up directly in the water, then it all splashed back up on my face. And so I literally had to like clean off my whole face. It was awful. But anyway, about the flushing the toilet while sitting on it, it really depends how bad my feces is. If it's a bad one, that's an instant flush. But typically I don't. Typically I don't do that. But I've definitely done that before.
It's probably better, honestly, to flush it when you're sitting on it, because it's kind of like a shield. Because if you flush it when you're standing up over top of it, it probably, like, all the bacteria bursts up in the air and hits you in the face.
You might want to get your toilet checked. My toilet does not do that.
Yeah, if you had the black light, it would definitely show all the bacteria that's shooting up.
What I'll sometimes do if I know I have like a big one coming, I'll do like a pre-flush, and then it'll come out as it's flushing, so it'll go like into the moving water.
You have to time it?
Yeah, I time it.
I do that when I pee sometimes. I won't be done peeing and I'll flush it because I'm trying to time up like the bottom of the swirl with the end of my pee.
What happens if you go too long though? Then you waste a whole nother flush.
That's
that's
the risk we're willing to take.
Yeah, and I also just leave it.
Okay, I'm never going in Alex's bathroom. Okay.
Next up, 13% of people put peanut butter in their coffee for the nutty flavor.
Jack was just talking about this today, actually.
He actually was. How weird is that this came up again?
That's weird.
Well, I was talking about it in a smoothie because Alec was saying that he puts coffee with his bananas.
In a coffee, he
And
said.
to be clear, we're not like making fun of you at all. We're just saying like it's so weird that
You put bananas in your coffee.
I'm not making fun of you for it. I'm just saying what a coincidence it is that the only time I've ever heard anybody talk about peanut butter and coffee also happened to be the same day that we watched this video. That seems insane.
That's crazy. But I do it in smoothies. I'm not just raw dogging coffee and peanut butter, right? I'm putting it in a smoothie with bananas and dates and milk and the good stuff.
Raw dogging peanut butter isn't as bad as it sounds. It's actually quite delicious.
I mean, it's delicious if you get like a scoop of peanut butter and you just, you lick it like a popsicle. It's a good time.
I could eat an entire jar, no problem
We know,
whatsoever.
you did.
There was something I could have
Several
said to
times.
just end Alec.
Wait, okay. Do we have to answer this next one? 12% of people cook while naked.
Let's just silently do it.
Wait.
Wait, what?
Nobody's taking off their clothes, Jack. You weirdo.
No, I meant answer if we've done it or not. Let's not say words. Let's just.
Don't leave a comment if you do this, by the way. We don't want to know. If Alec does this, we have like, this is on the first floor, and there's huge windows that our neighbors could see into if Alec actually does this.
Is that a polar bear cooking a cheeseburger?
Is that a Sasquatch? Honey, it's Bigfoot. Honey.
All right, we get it, dude. Come
Gosh
on.
dang, look at that booty!
No, I've never cooked while naked, but I've always wanted to.
That's because Alex never lived alone.
Yeah.
I have never lived alone. I've always had a little buddy, a little butt buddy.
Adam, do the next one.
11% of people sneeze without covering their face.
I like how you made him do that one.
It's unintentional because it just comes so fast. I can't help it.
Well, you can't do this. Look, watch how fast this is. Watch.
Ready? You see that?
It doesn't. You don't just randomly chew. That's not
You
how
don't
it
understand
works.
my body then. You don't understand me.
I have never had a sneeze that I haven't felt come before.
You guys don't get it.
Wow, that's insane. Okay.
All right, this next one Alec has definitely done. 7% of people shout food when dinner's ready.
Okay. I've done that before. It's not something that I do every day. It's not like a daily basis thing. I think it in my head. I don't verbalize it though.
Like for yourself, or are you signaling to others that food is here?
Well, I do it for myself, I think, because I just think like if I make pancakes and I put on my plate in my head, I think food.
This is when like mom is making food and it's done and she's like, food's ready.
I thought this was like strictly like a mom thing.
Nope.
A mom and a 27-year-old man thing.
Alec doesn't do this when dinner is ready. Alec does this when he's hungry and he's yelling at his girl.
Adam, food!
All right, 6% of people do this weird thing, and that is eating ice cream flavored. Eating coffee. I was about to say ice cream flavored coffee.
Hey, what kind of ice cream flavor you want? Ice cream.
Eating coffee flavored ice cream. I'm not weird, you're weird.
Oh, wow. Okay, this is not weird at all. Coffee flavor ice cream is fantastic.
I thought it'd be way higher than 6%.
It's gotta be, right?
No, because there's so many other flavors that are so much better. Like there's Oreo, there's vanilla and chocolate, obviously. There's Moose Tracks, there's peanut butter. There's so many better flavors than coffee.
Yeah, I hate coffee flavored ice cream, to be honest.
What? It's delicious.
If that's your go-to coffee, I'm sorry, that's weird.
Do you go to an ice cream shop and you pick, you're like, yeah, I'll have the ice cream. I mean, I'll have the coffee flavored ice cream, please.
Yeah, sometimes, me.
You ever go to the ice cream shop and say, I'll have ice cream? What a freaking weirdo you are.
Which one? Let me ask my friend.
You don't know either.
So, man, give me the coffee. Next up, 5% of people sleep multiple times a day.
I love a good nap. I don't nap every day, but I do nap here and there.
I don't nap every day either.
Like post-nap, I just feel so refreshed.
That's
It's
true.
very nice.
That is true. I like long naps. I don't like power naps. I like to nap for at least 2 hours, and then I feel great.
Yeah, it's like a whole second day in your one day.
Right, yeah, you do breakfast again, you scrub your teeth again, you get to do everything all over again.
How is it only 5% of people?
You guys sound so strange right now.
Well, you look so
mean?
strange right now.
Bro, you woke up at 1 p.m. today.
That's because we're on Hawaii time. You woke up at 2, you said. Don't expose me. You woke up 1 hour later.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know. Next up, 4% of people watch one person in a group call. They like hyper focus on them. I've only been looking at Adam this whole time.
Oh man. I
Back
don't
in
know.
college, Alec?
He had some crushes.
Back in college, it was during like the COVID times, and so we had online classes, and so you could just see everyone's cam, and you could just look at people without them having any idea that you're looking at them. And I looked at some people.
Everybody does it. Everybody locks eyes with somebody without them knowing, and it happened.
Jack, only 4% of people do what Alec just said he does, though.
Yeah, but
Can't be
that's
true. That
That's the
can't
people
be
that
true. I
are
don't believe
admitting
that.
it. Alec is a brave man for admitting that he does that.
I'm an open book. I admit all things that I do. I'm not embarrassed about anything about me.
And let's
At
be
all.
real, Adam. People were staring back at him too.
Probably.
All right, now we're getting down to the nitty gritty here. We got 3% of people eat bananas with the peel on. Come on.
That should be illegal. I genuinely think that should be illegal. If you do that, you should go to prison.
That's like eating cardboard. There's no benefit.
I'd rather eat cardboard. Because at least cardboard doesn't taste like anything. And don't ask me why I know that. But banana peels taste disgusting.
Yeah.
I'd rather eat cardboard. Really? Well, as weird as that is, though, 2% of people have a poop map. It's a phone app. A poop map is an app to mark all the places you've pooped at.
What, dude? Okay, there's multiple apps. The biggest one has over 1 million downloads.
Oh my gosh. You gotta be kidding me.
Do you I wonder if you take a picture of the poop too.
Poop map.
You probably do.
I'm sure, yeah.
I wonder if people can see your poop map and then they try and poop where you poop.
Oh yeah, there is a friend feature, so you can see where your friends have taken a dump, and then you can add a place, a comment, a rating, and also a photo.
The only way I could see this actually being like funny and worth our time is if like I get invited, or like Alec doesn't know that I know where his mom's house is, and then he sees on the poop map that I pooped at Alec's mom's house or something.
So this
That
says
is
that
not
you can
fun.
actually you can compete in leagues.
There's poop leagues.
So
Are
you gotta go to
serious?
certain spots and poop there.
Yes.
What happens if you don't have to poop during the time that you get there?
I don't know, man, but there is a worldwide leaderboard as well.
We gotta meet number one. Number one, if you're watching this, please comment down below. We will be in contact.
Next up, 1% of people pee on their girlfriend.
Can we do the silent one again? Moving
Hey.
on.
Yeah, moving on, guys.
Adam, this one's for you.
Oh, yes. Okay, 0.8% of people drink human breast milk. This should be 100.
Mommy.
Okay, I can no longer be a part of this video. What the heck is wrong with him?
No, that wasn't me doing it. I was imitating Adam and his mom.
Who was gonna pick up on that?
Well, now I've explained it. That was me pretending to be Adam and his mom.
Okay, Alec, let me present you with the situation, right? Your future wife, she's pregnant, right? She got it, you know, she's got it producing. What are you doing? Are you taking a sip?
Alec, don't answer that question, Alec.
I'm just checking, man.
I might try a little.
I said don't answer the question.
We have fun here, guys. This is just jokes. We're just joking.
Okay, we're all weird. You guys are weird. I'm not weird.
We're into less than 1% now.
Oh, is it weird that I've done all 4 of these things? No, I'm kidding.
No, you have not.
There's no way. There's no way. Especially the last 2 combined.
Okay, we're down to 0.6% of people collect human bones,
That's a lot of people.
which is illegal in the USA, but French have a tradition of dressing skeleton relatives. I always knew
When
you were
I
weird,
die,
Alex.
Alec,
so
don't do
weird.
that to me. Don't.
Alec,
I
do
am
not.
French. Like, I actually have my French citizenship. That's how French I am. I did not know that, and it makes me not want to be French anymore. That is weird. That's very weird.
They have the catacombs, too, of just like all the skulls.
Yeah, but that was not the same.
They do that everywhere.
Where's that in
Adam,
the U.S.?
They have catacombs.
Well, no, just because so many people died in the Black Plague at the same time that they didn't know where to put the bodies, so then they just made the catacombs and shoved all the bones down there.
Yep.
All right, 0.4% of people use a poop knife. This is when the poop is too big to flush, they carry a knife to cut it in half so that they can flush it.
Adam, I think you're probably the best representative out of the 3 of us to talk about this one. Look, this is gonna get a little bit weird, I'm sorry, but Adam truly has the largest human feces I've ever seen. So big that he will call Jack and I into the toilet to look at and examine how massive his dookies are.
When Jack and I were in Morocco, I had a poop that was too big to flush, and I didn't have my poop knife on me. So I just had to wrap my hand in toilet paper, and I karate chopped it in half, and I flushed it. I did it!
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
You gotta do. What am I gonna leave it there for the maids? I'm not a weirdo. Ah! It was quick too. I did it so quick that no bacteria got on my hand.
Okay, but did you wash your hand after?
No, I had toilet paper on it, so I just. It's like wiping your butt. I mean, yeah, I wash my hands.
That's good. Starting with the dunce cap. The dunce cap was used to shame unruly students and make them feel worthless. Adam, you have one of those, right?
I don't think Adam has one, but it looks like he needs one right now.
Adam needs something right now.
All right, what's number 1? The dunce cup. Oh gosh, that's crazy.
Oh my god, Adam is so dumb, dude. Please, Jack, we gotta buy him one of these, and he needs to wear it all the time.
Alec, a
Editors,
dunce cup wouldn't even fit on your head.
Put a dunce cap on Adam, please. Then Alec, go into number 2.
Number 2 is still $0. And it's detention. Detention is a punishment where students are required to be in an undesirable place, oftentimes after school as well. So you kind of have to stay after, and it's not fun.
Have you guys ever got real detention?
I did twice, yeah.
I did. I got lunch detention, which meant that I just had to stay during lunch and then help clean up after lunch.
Sounds awesome. You get all the free food.
No, I just had to throw it away.
At our school, some of the students for 1 week had to clean up the entire cafeteria after lunch, and there was one day I skipped it on accident. I just didn't realize I was on lunch duty, and so I got detention. And then I had to stay after school for like an hour and clean up some like stuff in the library. Not fun.
I actually got suspended one time, and I couldn't come into school for 2 days. I won't say why, but you just stay in
It's
school,
true.
kids.
You dirty dog.
Yeah,
So-
Jack was he was a bad
No,
boy.
no, it was a misunderstanding, guys.
Yeah, misunderstanding.
Comment down below what you think he did. I'm gonna heart the comment that's right. Okay, next up we have chopping off hair. In Western countries, this is now considered assault. Yeah, that's
That
true.
is 0.1 doll, which is from the Department of Labor. It is a unit of pain. So it's how much pain and embarrassment that the thing causes.
Okay,
So
I
this is
was
pretty
wondering
low.
what that was. Thank you,
Yeah,
Jack.
it's really not too painful to
It's
get a
more mental
haircut.
pain.
Sometimes though, your barber might, cut you a little bit or whatever it might be, so it's not too painful. It's just more embarrassing than anything else.
That's crazy.
feel like-
It's now considered assault? Are you
Well,
serious?
I feel like it kind of depends on how much hair you're chopping off, right? If somebody buzzes my entire head, that might be a 10 on the Dole scale for me. This doesn't grow back
No,
easy.
no. Dole is like pain. Pain
Yeah,
wise.
I think it's just
I know.
pain, like physical pain.
physical pain.
Yeah, a physical physical, emotional, mental. And that causes all sorts of pain for some people.
You're crazy.
Next up, 0.3 on the dull scale, tickled with a feather. The body movements of someone being tickled are the same as someone in pain. Did you guys know that?
That's such a weird fact. No, I don't think it is at all. Like when I'm getting tickled, I'm like this. But when I'm
It actually is. It's an evolutionary response that it kind of mixes together pain with pleasure. Do you know how pain and pleasure are sometimes closely related in the internal system of the body?
Whoa,
so getting
speak for
tickled
yourself, Jack.
is
Speak for
something-
You little
yourself.
freaky boy.
No, it's
You
for
freaky boy,
everybody.
Jackie.
It's for everybody, guys. That's why when you get tickled, your body starts to shake uncontrollably because it's a fear response to what's
I don't
happening
shake
to you.
uncontrollably when I stub my toe, though. I grab my toe, I look at it, and I think about licking it, but I don't. But that's not what happens when someone tickles my toe.
We're discovering like a crazy side of Jack today. Detention. He likes to get tickled,
told you.
pleasure and pain.
Back in his
No, I
heyday.
didn't say I like it. No, I'm just saying
Jack
that
is a
the
crazy
tickle
little
thing
boy.
is weird.
Let's move on before it gets too weird. Jack's having a day.
I just read the fact.
I'm so glad I went to a different school than you guys. This is crazy.
Nah, you missed
Adam,
out, Adam.
You look
really
like a
missed
sweaty
out.
elephant right now.
All right, next up we have our highest doll so far, 0.5, which is called gating. I've never heard of this before, but it is one who has been gated is not permitted to leave the establishment.
Oh.
That
Like a
sounds
Mr.
a lot
Beast
like
challenge.
detention to me.
It's kind of like detention, but even worse, because what if you have to stay there for like multiple days?
Overnight.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
wait, that
How is that
turns
even
into
legal?
prison.
That's like, it's like kidnapping. That sounds terrible.
Some people, and I don't want to point any fingers, some people do this willingly. Some people don't leave the house for days.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, who would do that? That's like
Yeah, not
weird.
me. Nah, not
Like
me,
it
guys.
sounds so terrible to just like play video games and eat pizza for 4 days straight and never leave a room. That's that's so stupid.
Check
Leave
out
a like
Alex
on today's
100
video.
days videos.
Leave a like on today's video if you guys would never do that.
Next up is 0.5 on the dull scale. It's called a carcer. A carcer was a designated lockup room to incarcerate students as a punishment.
Yeah. This must have been from the olden days because I don't remember this being in my school. Comment down below if you guys have this in your school. I don't remember there being like a prison inside of my school.
Yeah, I think just punishments back in the day, not just in school, but in general, were much more severe. Like the
Yeah.
guillotine, for example. That was common practice back in the day.
In schools? Are we about to see
wait,
that later?
no,
Alec,
I'm
we're
not
talking
saying
about
it's
school punishments, Alec. There was no guillotine.
Dude, imagine
no.
later if we see like
Let me
hangings
finish!
or punching in the
I wasn't even-
face.
That was in the middle of my sentence and you're both starting to
Spankies.
yell at me! My point was, I think society in general, back in the day, was just much more harsh with punishments in general. And so that probably also translated into school. Adam, mute your phone!
Turn off your phone, Adam, or else
Sorry.
we're gonna put you in a carcer.
That was my girl. She texted me. She said what's up. You know how it be.
It's our mom, I know, because she texted me too.
Oh, you're in
She
that group
texted
chat?
me 3.
Yes. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, 0.9 on the dull scale, wearing a sign. A rope hanging around your neck can give you the feel of weak pain.
What are these
also
random
do
facts?
if they put it around your neck and on the sign it says dunce or dummy or nincompoop. That could be
dirt
pretty
boy.
embarrassing.
I think they
Yeah,
should do
again,
that.
embarrassing.
For anyone who like fails an exam, they should have that student wear that for like the next week.
just says,
that would
"Loser."
incentivize people not to fail.
Idiot.
It would,
Yeah,
it would
just
work on
says
me. I
idiot.
would not want to wear that sign.
Low IQ individual.
Imagine like you have to wear it, and one day you don't wear it, and like the professor's like, "Where's your sign? Put the sign on." And they're just like forcing you to wear it all the time.
I mean, I'll be honest. I don't think that's as bad though as going in the carcer, which is basically prison.
I think it depends how heavy the sign is, because back in the day, they probably had like a big block of wood that you had to wear. And over time, that's going to be a real strain on your neck, especially if you're just a little lad.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep in mind too, I think we're only talking about physical pain, I believe. Anyway, next up, we have one doll, which is writing your name 100 times, just like Bart Simpson. Now, I will say,
this still happens today.
probably does matter how long your name is. Like, what if you have a name that's only like 5 letters total versus a name that's 20 letters total? That's a huge difference at how many letters you actually have to write.
I had to do this once before, and it's pretty easy, because my whole name's only 8 letters, so I was just like...
Adam Beck.
At the same time, because me and my friend both got in trouble at the same time, but his name was like 25 letters. So I was finished. I was on number 100 and he was only on like 47. So I just left and yeah, his hand probably fell off.
Did you have to do it because you couldn't spell your name right on any exam that you took? So they forced you to write it 100 times to make sure that you were able to?
Wait, Adam, did they make you write your middle name too?
No, just first last.
Oh.
I said I didn't have a middle name.
What is your middle name?
His middle name is Dingle Dong Doofus.
Guys, comment down below what you think my middle name is. I'll heart the one that's right.
Dingle Dong Doofus.
I wonder what the dull scale gets up to. Next up is 1.3 on the dull scale, and it is standing in a corner. Standing burns about 100 to 200 calories per hour compared to sitting, which burns 60 to 130. Wait, this is the best punishment yet. You get to burn calories in class? I'm gonna look good for the ladies.
It is pretty embarrassing though if you're just standing in the corner and
Yeah.
everybody else is learning and you're standing in the corner just like this.
Yeah, they usually make you face the wall too. I've actually had this happen to me before. It's pretty embarrassing, especially if you're gassy too.
I never had to do the standing in corner punishment, but I did have to. I got the punishment of being kicked out of the class and having to sit in the hallway. That one's pretty embarrassing too, because then a lot of people and teachers who like walk by you know that you did something bad, and how you're awkwardly looking up at them like you're a little puppy, like you're a lost puppy. Please help.
Or you do the opposite and you're like, you sit back and you're the bad boy now.
Yeah, you're the cool guy. Whenever the girls saw that you were out in the hallway because you got kicked out, you're like, that's right.
I'm an idiot.
That's right. Next up, though, we have 1.5 dull 20 push-ups. That's honestly not too bad. Being forced to do this can be painful, but more so humiliating. I don't think it'd be that humiliating, though, if you're good at it. Like, if you get in the front of the class and you just bust out 20 push-ups like Jack is doing right now, that's more impressive than anything else.
But imagine, like, you're a little kid that doesn't really know how to do push-ups, and they make you do 20. It could be the most embarrassing thing in your life. Imagine, like, you're in front of the class with all the girls, too, and you can only do 5 push-ups, and then you go on your knees, and you gotta, like, ugh.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Next up, 1.8 on the doll scale, being screamed at. Long-term exposure to sounds above 85 dB can cause hearing damage, which is true. You can actually puncture your eardrums.
Yeah, but in order for that to happen, someone has to be yelling, like, directly in your ear, you know?
Like a military soldier. You maggot!
Hoorah!
What school is doing that to their kids?
You're dumb! You're an idiot!
All right, next up is 2 on the dull scale. That's 1 and 2. Taking away lunch. Oh, nutrition research suggests that taking away children's food should be illegal.
This should be $100. This should be 100. This would destroy me. That would be the worst thing possible. I'll take all the other ones combined than taking away my lunch. That is not cool. I need my peanut butter jelly sandwich. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we have probably, I think, the strangest one so far. 2.5 dolls to hold your pee.
Yes.
Holding your urine for too long can weaken the bladder muscles over time. What kind of a weird, deranged, psychotic punishment is that? To force somebody to hold their pee? What?
They do that in
happens.
schools,
It
Alec.
happens.
It's happened to me before. Sometimes when you have a weak bladder, like some people, not me, just like some people, and you ask to go to the bathroom too many times, the teacher will be like, no, you've already gone 3 times this class.
They probably think he's ripping
again.
his vape or something. They think he's like going crazy in the bathroom. Or
Something,
like,
and then they don't let you go, and then you have to hold it, and it's pretty painful.
Yeah, but this is saying that it's a punishment, meaning like if someone cheated on an exam, their punishment would be, hey buddy, you can't pee for the next 5 hours. And then what, the teacher just watches you for the next 5 hours and makes sure that you don't pee?
This
That
is
so
probably
weird.
coupled with detention or the prison thing that we were talking about earlier.
It's honestly probably a punishment for somebody that abuses the bathroom pass. Like somebody that uses it to just hang out. That
That's
they're
true.
like, no,
Also keep in mind, this is just holding your pee, so you're still allowed to go number 2.
I can't go number 2 without going number 1. I don't know if that's just a me thing.
It's the teacher
It's almost
is
like,
watching
yeah,
you.
you can't keep your eyes open when you sneeze. It's the same thing. 3 on the dull scale, getting pinched. A pinched nerve occurs when too much pressure is applied to a nerve. I got a story. You have a story? I have a story.
I don't have a story, but I don't mind this actually. Like a punishment.
What is
to a
wrong
student.
with you guys?
I know it's probably illegal now to do that, but like a good little pinch could set you off in the right direction.
I mean, yeah, maybe a flick to the ear is very similar, but I didn't get ever punished by getting pinched, but there was a girl in 1st grade that I think had a crush on me. And do you know sometimes how like girls have crushes and then they try to like bully you because they don't understand how to express their feelings in a correct manner? So there was this one girl, I'm not going to mention names. Her name was Ryan. And he was really mean.
This is
Bro,
getting
it was a
weird.
girl. Nah,
he
it was a
was really
girl.
mean.
Nah, her last name was Ryan. Her first name was Jennifer. Okay, so she came up and then she would just pinch out of nowhere, and then she pinched me so hard one time that I actually started bleeding. It was way higher than a 3 on the Dole scale.
Oh, Jack. Oh, Jack, a pony biker.
Yeah, we dated for 5 years. It was nothing.
That's not true. Can confirm. My grandma used to pinch me and by the ear and pull me everywhere.
Yeah, look how he turned out.
Our grandma did that with Adam's nose.
Yeah, look how
she
you
really-
turned out. Huge nose. I mean, gargantuan even.
Grandma, you ruined me. Why would you do this to me, Grandma? Next up is 3.5 on a Dole scale. Getting hit with a wooden ruler. There's no way. Okay, we're really jumping up. The Dole scale must be like times 10 multiplier because this is insane. Teachers and principals are allowed to strike a child in this situations with ruler.
That sentence didn't really work.
Yes.
But
Adam got hit with wooden rulers a few times, I think, back in the day.
No, I've never gotten hit. I
How
think
do you
that
guys
that
feel
probably got
about-
banned in the 90s.
yeah, how do you guys feel about these sort of punishments? Because it's not like this isn't that normal anymore. Like you're not really allowed to do that, but
No.
it used to be very normal. What do you guys think that's good or
My
bad?
dad said he got hit a lot with the wooden ruler.
Right.
I think that sometimes it was good, sometimes it was bad, you know? Sometimes it would cause trauma and emotional damage, but
Yeah.
sometimes I feel like sometimes teachers would just take out their anger on children
Yeah.
and they would have the excuse of being able to hit the kids.
Yeah.
That's a great point, dude. No wonder like we have a lack of teachers now, but back in the day, it must have been so much fun to be a teacher. you have an excuse to just be slapping kids with rulers.
You're pretty much a
That
military sergeant
sounds
at that
awesome.
point.
Are you kidding me?
Yes.
They
They
had
all
so
went
much
over
more
to the
power.
military now.
Yeah, imagine
Yeah.
the teachers too that have been a teacher for like 30 years, and in their first 10 years they were allowed to like, hit the students with rulers, and they can't anymore. Must be so
Do
boring.
we know if back then, because they were able to hit the kids with rulers, were they able to hit each other, like fellow teachers with rulers? Were there ruler slap-offs?
Probably.
Like duels with the rulers, they did.
Yeah,
they did
instead of
Star Wars
lightsabers,
duels.
they had wooden rulers, and the winner would be able to slap the kids.
Yeah, they probably all went behind the dumpsters to do that.
I guess I'll ask my dad.
Next up, we have 4 dolls for slapped. A father actually died from a game of slaps with his son.
They have a whole game show now about well, not a game show, but a whole series.
Wait, the father
It's
died?
called Slap
Yeah,
Boxing.
wait, that might be the ultimate like coming of age situation for a son.
Was the kid Dwayne The Rock Johnson, perhaps?
He owned his dad so bad that he eliminated his dad by slapping him.
That's really sad, actually.
That's really sad.
Next up, 5 on the Dole scale, standing on a chair and pulling your ears. This was a punishment that was meted out both at school and at home. People don't do this anymore, guys. It is illegal. Now, what does the chair have to
Yeah,
do with
why do you have
the
to
ears?
sit on a chair? I don't know. I don't get that point.
Can I just sit on the chair? Do I need a chair to be involved?
It's to get more leverage.
Can I do it without a chair? Can I do it on a table?
Has to
I
be on
used
a
to
chair.
do the monkey face where you do this. But then my parents told me that my face would get stuck like that, so then I stopped doing it. That's a myth, though, I think.
It's a myth, yeah. I heard the same myth about when you get hit with a soccer ball, whatever face you were making, it would get stuck like that.
That's a pretty funny one.
Next up is a 5 on the Dole scale. It's called hands up. One is made to raise his or her hand above their head for a period of time.
Let's all play.
It can't be that painful, right?
Let's do it until it starts to hurt.
Actually, we okay. So Jack for Christmas got us like boxing training lessons, and one of the sessions we just had to hold our hands above our head for like 30 minutes, and it burns. It
This is
feels
really-
like torture.
Alec is already busting up a sweat.
I know. I
Like,
was
how
gonna
are you
say,
sweating more
this
than
is-
me now?
This is like 10 on the doll for me, just because it's it's embarrassing. This is humiliating because
Your
sweating
arms
so
are
much.
so massive. That's why. It's more weight for you.
Next up, we have 5.5 dolls kneeling on frozen peas. The coldness of the peas would quickly cause a burning sensation.
Interesting.
That's who comes up with that? That's such a weird punishment. Hey, kid,
Definitely.
kneel on these peas for the next hour because you failed your exam. It's so strange.
50-year-old Karens definitely came up with that, and then they would cook the peas or immediately after. Next up, 6 on the Dole scale, struck with rubber bands. The biggest rubber band ball in the world was made with 700,000 rubber bands. The more
Arms
you know.
higher, Adam.
Higher, Adam,
sorry,
straight
Adam.
up. All right, guys, so 6 on the Dole scale. I gotta say, this can go up to at least a 60 for me. I don't know if you guys used to play this game back in elementary school and middle school, but it was basically where you had the rubber bands, and then you would get a piece of duct tape, and then you would fold it up so that you had basically a weapon, and then you would put it around the rubber band and then fling it into other kids, and it hurt a lot.
I don't know if you guys have picked up on this quite yet, but Jack was a really bad student.
No, I just like to experiment. Whew.
Arms up, Adam!
Is anybody at a 5 yet? Because I might be at a 7.
I just did shoulders today, too.
My shoulders are crushing me right now. All right, next up we have 6.5, struck with an apple. Like, really? What are we talking about anymore? That's one way of getting your daily dose of vitamins. Apparently, teachers used to throw apples at their students. What?
Actually, that makes sense. I could picture, right? Little Jimmy going in. Little Jimmy missed a few days of school. Little Jimmy goes in, gives the teacher a nice shiny apple. Teacher doesn't like it. She picks it up. She strikes Jimmy with the apple.
I wanted green! You know I hate red apples. Next up is 7 on the dull scale. Poked with cactus needles. Eating cactus can reduce body fat, blood pressure, and cholesterol levels.
Why do the facts have nothing to do with the pain levels?
What is wrong with these teachers? My shoulders are on fire!
I mean, guys, put your hands down. I don't want to lose this.
Poked with cactus needles. Eating cactus. Oh, we already did this one.
How is this only a 5?
7 dole. 10-minute mile. Students have to run a mile in 10 minutes, sometimes causing exhaustion.
All right, that's easy.
That's not bad. If you can't run a mile in 10 minutes, you got to work on that. Come on.
A lot of people can't. A lot of people can't. Also, too, I feel like they still do this, but not as a punishment. They just do it in gym class to, like, see how fit you are.
Yeah. Back in my day, we only had to beat 15 minutes to actually pass, and so I just did like a power walk the whole way around. I didn't even try. Anyway, next up we have 7.5.
Adam's out. Adam's out. Yeah.
Adam's out.
Oh, thank God.
Teacher, I learned my lesson. I'll never do it
loses.
again.
That's all that matters.
I guess I won because Jack put his down.
No, we both won. Adam lost. That's all that matters.
Fine. Honestly, that's okay by me as long as Adam loses. Anyway, next up we have $7.5. Wash mouth with soap? That's just gross. That's just like, why are we doing that? Really? Hand soaps can cause harmful effects such as vomiting or diarrhea.
Yeah.
I never did this in school, but my mom made me do it one time when I said some bad words that start with F and end with other letters.
I'm telling you guys, Jack's
a little bad
himself
boy.
today.
Jack probably
said fire
farted.
truck.
Jack probably farted out a bubble.
I said, I hate you, Mom. You can't make me go to school. She said, eat soap, idiot. 8 on the doll scale.
Oh crap! Metal ruler on knuckles. This is especially painful as the skin on the knuckles is so thin. We're getting serious now. 8 on the dull scale is like, ow.
Yeah, I could imagine that being extremely painful,
Yes.
especially because it's a metal ruler.
Yeah, my teacher had one that was like 3 meters long and it was thick. It's like this thick. I can't even imagine getting hit by that thing.
Oh, yeah, like a yardstick, right?
Yeah. It was bad. It was real bad. I never got hit, but you know, thought about it.
Next up, 8.5 doll, spraying lemon juice in your eyes.
Okay.
Acidic splashes can be toxic to the ocular surface of the eye, if you didn't know.
That's such
Not
a
good.
crazy thing to do to a child. Like they're doing this to like 10-year-old kids probably.
Yeah.
You got 70% on your test!
That's so crazy. They just have like a whole drawer next to them full of lemons, just ready to go crazy.
This makes me think, like, what situation would cause the teacher to think, oh, this punishment fits the crime? The first thing I thought of is like maybe he got caught looking, like cheating off someone's test or something.
Oh.
And then the
I totally
punishment
never did
fits the
that
crime.
before.
You gotta
Punishment is they're now blind.
Yes.
So they
something
can no
like
longer
that.
cheat. I
Next
like
up,
that.
next up we have $9 for giving a good old spanking. Spanking is a common form of corporal punishment involving the act of striking. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, what is the photo though? Because it says spanking, but that teacher's clearly just punching this dude in the face.
Well, it's
She's spanking his
it's
face.
A slap. That's a slap.
Yeah.
I thought spanking is
A
like on the
spank is with
booty
the-
cheeks.
Yeah, that's got to be with the tush.
For the most
Yeah.
part, yeah. So spanking used to be very common back in the day. Usually it was only 1 or 2 spanks. And I actually heard that a lot of kids would put like books or something in their pants when they knew they were going to get a spanking so that it didn't hurt as bad.
Yeah, and they usually wouldn't spank with their hands. It would be with a huge wooden paddle. So
Yes.
that's probably why they didn't notice that books were in their butt.
That's so crazy that was allowed.
Yep. Adam, what's this next one?
It is a 10. That we are in the double digits now on the dole scale. It is called. Wait, this is French. Alec, can you please?
No, you got it.
Please help me.
You got it, Adam.
You can do it.
Voich.
Is
That's
that right,
not
Alec?
Russian. I have no idea what that word
Dude,
says.
you're literally half French. You
I
have a
would
dual
say
citizenship.
Voaka.
Voich. In France, students left with the were given manual labor or corporal punishment.
corporal punishment. What does that even mean?
Let's move on. What?
That sounds
Interesting.
awful.
Huh, I thought they were just giving like a cool shark tooth necklace based off of that picture. Next up, number 10 on the dole scale, slippering. The slipper may not have been as physically painful as the cane. Still, still, it was painful.
Does that mean you get slapped with a slipper?
I think you get slapped with a slipper.
That's
you
not
think
that
so?
bad. That's not
Yeah,
that
you
bad.
definitely get hit with the
Slippering.
slipper.
Just a good old slippering.
Wait, next is 10.5 and you're forced to do a handstand? But a lot of people can't even do it. I can't even do a handstand. How are you going to force someone to do something that they can't even do?
Hey, well, you could probably lean them up against a wall.
Oh yeah, you could do that, or just hold their legs because they're tiny.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's got to be way worse than having to hold your hands up like we just did, and that sucked. That was terrible.
Yep.
That is a torturing method. Like in wars, they would just tie people to chairs and then flip the chair upside down. Just hold
Well,
it
yeah,
there.
if you're upside down for too long, you can actually die.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's too much blood that gets into your brain,
Your heart isn't designed to push
and then
blood.
and then your head explodes from all the pressure.
That doesn't happen. Next up is 11 on the dull scale. It's called Chile in de Mouth. Pepper and Scoville units are said to have topped the hotness scale at 3 million. We choose to do this, guys, in videos, but these kids
Yeah.
did not.
Yeah.
That's a pretty messed up thing to make a child do. I mean, I get it if it's like a jalapeno, not that bad, but if it's like a ghost pepper, that is like a punishment. That is a true punishment.
Yeah,
I
we
used
know by
to-
experience. Like, it's really bad.
I used to suck my thumb a lot growing up, but I did until I was like 8 or 9 years old, which is really old to still be sucking your thumb.
You still do it in
And
your sleep.
You still
why
do
do
it
you
today.
know that? No, I don't.
Now you suck on my thumb.
Anyway, to prevent me from continuing to suck my thumb, my parents used to put hot sauce all over my thumbs so that I couldn't suck them anymore. Or if I did, it would just hurt really bad. Yeah.
So do you like hot sauce now?
No, I hate hot sauce.
He would
I have
fight through the
PTSD. Sometimes I would try and it would just hurt. I would start crying.
It hurts so good.
Someone get me blue cheese.
Yeah, pretty much.
Next up, 11.5 on a dull. It's soap in the eyes. Okay.
What is up with this lemon juice and soap in the eyeballs? What
Soap
kind of
is
messed
brutal.
up people are doing
Like,
that?
remember anytime you guys are showering and like you get that little bit of soap in your eye, it can sometimes hurt up to 15 minutes of just constant pain.
Yeah, it says it can cause serious eye damage, which makes sense. But I wonder if back in the day they thought it was like cleaning your eyeball.
Oh, yeah.
Because I feel like back then they didn't know anything about medicine, and so because soap is good for like cleaning your hands, maybe they thought it was good for cleaning your eyeballs too. But it definitely is not.
Are you calling my grandmom stupid?
No,
Yes, I am.
I think it was definitely a punishment.
It was definitely a punishment. It's on literally the list of the most painful school punishments.
No, maybe I thought they were just cleaning their eyes.
Yeah, Alec is dumb. Okay, we're getting to the final stretch of this list, and it's getting pretty brutal.
12 on the dull scale. Foot whipping. A method of inflicting pain by beating on the soles of a person's bare feet.
With what though? What is that?
A whip.
A
It's
whip.
a whip.
It's a whip, Alec.
Oh, I thought it was
Have
a
you never
trombone.
seen a whip? It literally says foot whipping.
Yeah, but why does it look like a trombone?
Okay.
I don't know. They used to do this back in the day during slavery time, so I'm very surprised that this is as recent as like the 50s. That
But
seems
why would
really
they do the
messed up.
soles of their feet? Like that's
very
such a
sensitive.
random
Yeah.
way. I feel like the teachers are they chose the soles of their feet on purpose.
Okay, I know the punishment fits the crime here. Probably the kid wasn't staying in his seat. He was probably walking all over the place, talking to everyone. But if they strike the person's bare feet, then they would have to sit down, because if they stood on their feet, then it would be like incredibly painful.
It makes sense. Or they just looked at them funny, and then the
Yeah.
teacher's having a bad day.
Next, we have 13 dolls getting hit in the funny bone, squashing your ulnar nerve into your medial. Oh God, epicondyle bone is irritating.
I hate when my ulnar nerve busts into my medial epicondyle. I hate that so much.
It's pretty funny
the
when it happens,
worst.
though. It's your funny bone.
Yeah, we got it. Okay, next up is 14 on the dull scale. Picking up broken glass barehanded. Broken glass is a healthy hazard and could cause infections. Whoa, what?
That's crazy.
There's no way that's real, right?
What? So wait, are
Imagine
you
being a
telling me?
teacher.
Yeah.
Imagine being a teacher. If someone says something silly in the back of the class, you walk up to them. You have a bottle in your hand. You slam it on the ground and you go, "Pick it up! Pick up every single piece!"
It sounds like the Karate Kid movie.
To be honest, though, if I was a kid, right, and my teacher, if Miss Jamie did that to me, I would never do anything bad ever again.
All right,
Yeah,
get her back.
I think I'd start picking it up and throwing the little shards at her. Take
No, you
that.
would not.
No, I wouldn't do that.
You
There's
would
no
cry
way.
to your
Nah,
mommy.
You'd be so sad. You would start sucking your thumb. Put a little hot sauce on it. Next up, 14.5 on the Dole scale. We have fun here. Cop attack. Back in the time, cops often used to beat students with batons as a power display.
I like that. That's the first one I agree with.
I said earlier it must have been really fun to be a teacher. It must have been way more fun to be a cop. Imagine getting that phone call. Hey,
No rules.
I need you to come in and start beating this child with your baton.
I need you to beat the snot out of little Jimmy because he got a 65 on his test.
Wow. Next up, we have another whipping one. What's up with all these whipping ones? This one's $15 and it's called the whipping boy. The practice originated in the 16th century when Edward VI became king. He was 10.
So they would just whip
A
boys.
10-year-old
So
was
many
king?
questions. I have so many questions. There's how is a 10-year-old king? And also, why would he decide to make this rule where you can now whip 10-year-old kids?
He
probably
probably
got
went to
bullied.
school with other kids and then, got bullied. And he was like, we're going to whip kids from now on. We're going to whip them.
Kind of awesome, then.
We're gonna whip these kids if they're bad.
Next up is 15 on the Dole scale. It's called Reform School. A reform school was a penal institution known by some as a pain factory.
So the reform schools were for bad children that would not behave, and they would get probably everything that we've seen on the list would happen in these reform schools.
Yeah, it's kind of like a military school, I guess, but even worse.
Seems like worse. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. 17 on the Dole scale. We have Vergonia, translated as shame. Students punished under this system were hit with wooden clogs. That's terrible. I don't know why I'm laughing. That's so bad.
They're getting real creative now with what they're smacking their kids with. They've gone through everything to the point where they're at wooden clogs now.
We're gonna whip you. We're gonna throw wooden clogs at you. Pick up the glass. We're gonna put lemon juice in your eyes.
That's insane. Next up, though, we have 18 on the doll, which is Welsh knot. The Welsh knot was an item used by schools in Wales in the 18th and 19th centuries.
I think they just hit him with the wood. At this point, they probably just hit him with everything. We're getting pretty high up on the Dole scale.
Apparently, it was a wooden token so that kids wouldn't speak Welsh. They did not want kids speaking Welsh. So if they did, they would be giving this token as shame.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah, why would they not want people in Wales to speak Welsh? It's weird.
I don't know. They didn't want them to.
Probably the 10-year-old king, just making up random rules. Everybody will speak Italian now. I'm king. I'm dead. Next up is 18.5 on the Dole scale. It is a tos. It consists of a strip of leather with one end split into a number of tails. That's just another form of whipping, probably in India. Let's move on.
Well, speaking of India, the next one is 19 dolls called Murga. And Murga is a stress position used as a corporal punishment mainly in parts of India.
They're just stretching out the hammies. They're just stretching out the hammies.
Dude, I'm not trying that. There's no way. That would hurt.
like yoga.
It would hurt me so bad. But they probably have a teacher like pushing you down too, and like forcing you to like stretch your hamstrings.
Yeah. I mean, by the end though, your hamstrings would be so stretched.
I know. I'm so unflexible that would crush me. That would hurt really bad for me.
Yeah. And you got a lot of upper body weight too falling down on you.
Okay, we don't need all that. Thank you.
Next up is 22 on the Dole. Well, I wonder if something's gonna be 100. This one's caning. Caning is a form of corporal punishment consisting of several hits with a cane.
Yep. They're just making up more random items to hit their students with.
They're
now we're on the cane.
Shall be caned.
This was definitely just some old teacher that walked around with the cane and couldn't be bothered to pick up any of the other whipping items, and so he just started smacking him with his cane.
And then he would probably fall over. Next up, 26 Dole. You were forced to stare at the sun for 5 minutes.
Adam's
no
got a
wonder
good
so many
story here.
people's. Wait, what? Oh, wait. Okay, so I don't know.
So dumb. I can't wait for you guys to hear this.
I think I heard it from somewhere. I made it up in my head, but there was this thing that I had in my mind that was like, if you stare at the sun, it actually improves your vision. So I started staring at the sun to help my vision, but then I later found out that it actually is really bad for your eyesight and actually can cause you to lose your vision.
Yeah. Didn't you just have a competition with your friends, and like whoever could stare at the sun longest wins?
Yeah, we played fun games like that.
That's terrible. Do not do that. That's awful. But these guys had to stare at the sun for 5 minutes straight
As punishment. They
They're
probably went
definitely all
blind.
Yeah. That's crazy.
When I stared at it maybe for like 20 seconds max, and there started to be huge black spots in my vision for a good 5 minutes afterwards.
Ouch.
Not good. So imagine 5 minutes.
Okay, bro, what on earth is this next one? We're getting insane now. This is 31 dolls to swallow glass. Are you kidding? Broken glass can cut your throat, your esophagus, and your stomach if it gets stuck.
That's crazy.
What? What
was
could
this
you
legal?
possibly have done in school to be forced to swallow glass? That's insane.
Where did they allow this?
That's I almost don't even believe it. That's crazy. That's easily the worst one yet, and it's only gonna get worse apparently.
That could kill
Yeah,
you.
that is child abuse right there.
All right, next up is even higher. It's 36 on the dull scale. It's you just get tased. People shocked by tasers often call the experience the most painful of their lives.
Come here, little Jimmy.
This is like a punishment reserved for people that do like horrible things in school. Like if you like, let's say like bring a firearm to school, then yeah, you're probably gonna get tased. But like if you do something bad, like let's say you knock over a glass and it breaks by accident, if you get tased for that, that is insane.
No talking in my class.
Wow.
That would be so fun to have a taser gun though as a teacher.
We should make it like a TV show around all of these, and each episode is around the next thing.
Yeah, you won't see me.
That would be a
swallow glass.
Divided by 2.
If you get it wrong, you're getting tased, little Jimmy. That's pretty funny, actually. Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do that outside of the country though.
Next up, 37 on the dull scale, dangled over smoking hot chilies. Unruly Aztec children were punished by being held over smoking habanero peppers.
At that point,
Burn their nose, burn their eyeballs, right? It would like burn all of their orifices.
I think at that point you just set them on fire. It's probably like the closest thing to
what
that.
to say to that. That's
All right, this next one is actually insane. This one is a 40 on the dull scale, and you literally just get tied to a crucifix.
that is what Jesus died for our sins for.
Yeah, police-
students are doing that.
Police
That is a death
charged
sentence.
police charged a Nigerian teacher for tying late students to a crucifix and flogging them. Someone's got to look up what the word flogging means.
That just
You don't
means
want to
like,
know, Adam.
That means like slapping them with a piece
Oh
of
my
wood.
gosh, are you kidding me?
So not only
Yep.
they're hanging there like this, tied up, but now they're also getting spanked
Dude,
by some Nigerian teacher.
All they did was they showed up late for class.
That's
They're-
crazy.
I mean,
Wow.
there's no way they ever showed up late again.
What's even crazier is the next one, though. 52 dolls, and the punishment is to get kicked in the balls.
This seems a little messed up.
3 Kenyan school teachers went into hiding in 2018 after doing this to a poor child.
Hold on. Wait, you're telling me not 1, not 2, but 3 school teachers kicked 1 student in the balls. Like,
Imagine
not
if
1,
three of
not
us are-
2, but 3.
Dude, we should become teachers, guys. Come on.
That's crazy.
That would
No.
be so funny. The three of us get together. and-
No.
You know how like sometimes there's a specific student that just bullies all of their teachers, like they're just so rude to them. It was probably that kind of student, and then these teachers got together and were like, "Yo, dude, what do you think about just kicking this guy in the balls?" And they all agreed.
I heard it's a 52 on the dull scale.
After the second one, the kid had to be numb.
One of the teachers probably held him straight while the other 2 were just kicking him.
That's so messed
No, we
up.
could tie him to a crucifix and flog him, but that's not as painful as kicking him in the nuts 3 times.
It's just so
All right,
crazy.
we've
Can't
made
believe
it.
that.
We've made it to the end of the list. This is 55 on the dole scale. This is the most painful thing, painful punishment that happened in school. It was stung by a velvet ant, also known as a cow killer.
Oh my goodness.
This is one of the most painful stings that you can have from an insect in the entire world. This is like top 3.
Do you guys think that like it was the biology teacher that did this?
It was definitely someone that knew his stuff. I think the cow killer could kill you.
But does this dude just like have a cow killer like in his desk that he just keeps alive for these situations? That's
Probably.
so crazy.
Maybe he dangles it like above the classroom so they all know what they're getting into.